Cacioppo with our top local story, a major development in a 4 decades old cold case murder in Cobb County.
It was May 1984. A woman's body was found in woods near the Chattahoochee River in southwest Cobb County. Her identity shrouded in mystery for decades. Even her cause of death couldn't be determined. But now a huge break. Modern DNA testing led Cobb County Police to a possible half-sister of the victim. More tests confirm it, and the victim is now identified as Veronica Jane Miller, who was about 20 years old when she died. And now police say she was murdered. The search now on for her killer. Steve Summers, 95.5 WSB.
81 degrees in Atlanta. How much does it cool off in the morning? Meteorologist Christina Edwards has Atlanta's most accurate and dependable forecast coming up. WSB scam alert comes from the city of Alpharetta. Residents, businesses, and developers are warned about a scam that could cost you thousands of dollars.
The city says the scammers are sending out emails that appear to come from the city of Alpharetta. They could include fake invoices requesting payment for services or permits, and the emails may also look official, using the city's logo, staff names, and even details about your project. But the city says don't let that fool you. The scam artists can easily pull that information from public records. The city, currently working with the police department to find those responsible. Local governments across the region are seeing similar scams right now. Sabrina Cupid, 95.5 WSB.
The man accused in a deadly shooting rampage at Metro Atlanta Spas in 2021 is in court for motions hearings in Fulton County this week. Robert Allen Long is already serving 4 consecutive life sentences for killing 4 people and injuring a 5th at a spa in Cherokee County. Fulton County prosecutors are seeking the death penalty for 4 more murders at 2 spas on Piedmont Road. Defense attorneys are asking the judge to exclude evidence from the Cherokee County case in Fulton County. Teenagers are involved in a fight with staff at a Cobb County Waffle House. Despite rumors circulating on social media, Cobb police say there's no confirmation the suspects are current or former students at Sprayberry High School. Police say the teens started fighting with staff at the restaurant on Sandy Plains Road after they were asked to leave. The 8-year-old girl killed in a DUI crash in Dunwoody is identified by the DeKalb County Medical Examiner as Mariah Johnson. She was a passenger in a car that was hit by an Atlanta man driving a pickup down Peachtree Industrial. He fled the scene but was captured in Doraville. He's facing charges of felony homicide by vehicle, hit and run, and DUI. All new at 3 o'clock, the DeKalb County School Board is warning of tough decisions that will have to be made by next spring because of declining birth rates and a shifting population.
Some DeKalb County schools are overpopulated while some are severely underpopulated. The county wants neighborhood input before making any changes, but they do believe there will be redistricting to ensure enrollments are balanced and resources for students are not stretched. Board member Andrew Ziffer says community involvement should help parents' fears about changing schools.
We have to close down schools because we do. I don't want it to be a surprise to any of our stakeholders.
Following months of meetings, the school board will look at recommendations in the spring. Lisa Nicholas, 95.5 WSB.
It's now 3:03, and the Von Hessler Doctrine begins in less than 2 minutes. Right now, live team coverage of traffic and weather in the 24-hour traffic center. Alex Williams.
Still watching the rough ride on 75 South between Ackworth and Kennesaw with that right lane construction still active. Chastain Road exit 271. Some better news in Gwinnett County. The crash cleared. Everything is back open. 85 southbound before Beaver Ruin Road exit 102. Still slow back toward Duluth Highway, but those delays should start to improve. Been slow all afternoon due to a crash I-20 westbound into DeKalb County between Panola Road and Wesley Chapel. Those delays continue. And watching that afternoon volume fill in into downtown southbound from the I-85 400 merge as you head toward I-20. Northbound getting a little sluggish as well north of University Avenue up to Freedom Parkway. Alex Williams, 95.5 WSB.
I'm WSB meteorologist Christina Edwards. A mix of sun and clouds today. Breezy, high 81. The northeast wind gusting 20 miles per hour. Lows tonight in the upper 50s, low 60s. Tomorrow, mostly sunny, high 83. Warming up on Wednesday with sunshine, high 84.
78 in Marietta, 76 in Sugar Hill, and 79 in Peachtree City. More news at 3:30. Breaking news when it happens. I'm Bill Cacioppo, 95.5 WSB.
These people just make noise and basically waste our time.
Dear members of the media and the public, I welcome you.
Live from the heart of Atlanta, Georgia, and beyond, Hour 1 of the Von Hessler Doctrine begins right now. I am your lovable, huggable radio chat host, Eric Von Hessler. The other voices you hear are the doctrinaires. Man of 1,000 voices, Tim Andrews. Lady of 184.7 characters, Autumn Fisher, the man behind the glass, George Clark, and the handsomest producer in all of producery, Jared Yamamoto.
I think everybody in America was watching the MTV VMAs last night. Oh my gosh, everybody was watching.
Congratulations to all of
our winners.
Yay!
Ariana Grande had a big night.
What about
Everybody was-
Taylor Swift? She have a big night,
No,
or
she
doesn't
didn't
have any
show up.
product?
I didn't go.
She didn't go.
Wow.
Oh, man.
People were speculating. They're like, "Why is she not here? Is she pregnant? What's going on?"
No, I would never.
Was she up for any award? She doesn't really have any product out. Like,
I don't think she was up for anything
sometimes
this
they
year.
make up an award for a star like that, like best touring act or something like that.
Best engagement.
Best engagement. And sorry that I missed that, but I happened to have seen a great football game last night at the same time.
You didn't go to bed like us chumps.
No, I didn't go to bed, and I want to get to the Falcons because I thought I saw a lot of great things from the Falcons.
We have got a quarterback in Michael Penix.
I believe that's true, and but I started worrying about Koo somewhere in last year. That dude was money for so long, and then he started to get a little shake. Was there an injury that I didn't?
Yeah, he got injured last year.
Okay, all right. So
He has not been the same since really the first
really
half of last
hasn't.
year, and
Yes,
he
Autumn
gets.
knows it.
Autumn and I were
Well,
texting
he's
about
always,
this.
he's drinking decaf in
Yeah.
the morning now.
yeah, that's
He
wrong.
he has a second cup of coffee after dinner.
Yeah, he does. He's his habits and his training.
Been
is-
vomiting a lot.
He gets one more game from this Falcons fan.
Are you
one
saying he's
more.
pregnant? Is that what you're?
Oh my gosh!
Maybe this is a good thing.
You guys.
But that game last night will go down in history for a lot of reasons. First of all, it's never this surprises the hell out of me. Obviously, I'm talking about the Bills and the Ravens. That surprises the hell out of me. We've never had in the entire history of the NFL a game that ended 41-40 before.
It was a scoregami.
I know, but they're usually like odd, like 73-17. We have like 41-40 seems like. I mean,
Seems like that would have happened.
The
Yeah, I
last
agree.
15, 20 years, we've been playing around with 35 to 45 points in these games since they changed the rules. I'm just surprised that one hasn't happened, and probably the reason it hasn't happened before is because of the rules from the past. We're protecting the quarterback so much now that there's that we're getting these 30, and also. Let's say that the rules are offensive friendly. Now you can start at the 35-yard line, all this kind of stuff. So maybe that's why it's been maybe a decade or so. And so finally, but that just seems odd to me. Also, no team at that point in the fourth quarter had a lead, I think 15 in history that they can find that lost the game. And
It was 40-25
yeah,
at the beginning of the fourth
so this
quarter.
was in my house. Huge Bills fans, been bleeding for this team for well over 40 years now. That play where we thought it was at the end of the third quarter or beginning of the fourth where it looked like the Bills were going to get Lamar Jackson for like a 20-yard loss, and somehow that genius
weaseled out of it.
That genius figured out
You
a
had
way
two
to make like
defenders on
7.
him.
Oh,
Two
yeah.
defenders on
But
him.
again, it's like my family gets like this. Like, hey, he's Lamar Jackson. How do you think people feel when, like, we know how we feel when Patrick does it, or when any of them, do these things. He's just great. And so, but when that happened, that's when my two sons said, "Okay, we're going home.
Time to go home."
And I went upstairs and I kind of gathered some stuff together, washed some dishes, and came back downstairs. And they're like on the 15-yard line about to score. I'm like, no, I didn't believe in it, but I'm like, okay, got to keep monitoring this thing. But I have to tell you, at that comeback, I think Josh threw for like 257 yards in the fourth quarter or something. There's something ridiculous
Sounds
like
about
that,
right.
240 yards or something. And I don't think that I have let it out of me yet as a Bills fan. Like I was underwhelming in my celebration because I had already gone through the whole thing in my mind. Not only had I conceded the defeat, but in my mind, I was like, hey, it's the first game of the year. That defense is injured. They're young. They're going to get better. We're going to get people. We're fine. We're going to be fine. Like, I've done all of that stuff in my
It's
head.
week one, right? You're like, it's a week one loss. No big deal.
In my mind, I'm like, is there anything worse than facing Derrick Henry in week one? He's never fresher. He's got no injuries.
You had the talking points lined up.
Absolutely. It's like, this is...
Well, he had that hand problem last
that's
night.
right.
They were looking at that. And they,
What did he say? That was a
that was a hum baby there.
It was a hum baby.
Hum baby.
Hum baby.
It's
Wow.
sort of humdinger.
It's a hum
That
baby.
was a hum baby.
That's what that was. That was a hum baby. And also, so my wife has never said anything like this to me before, but when it came down
I
to
love you.
yeah, she finally said it. First she said I love Josh, and then she said you too. But I took
She's
it
like,
as
"No,
an I
that's
love
about
you.
yourself."
Yeah. So when it came down to our 41-year-old kicker who had taken a red eye on Thursday to join the team, when it came down to him having to win the game, the field goal, I just got up and I said, I can't watch this. I started to walk out of the room. And my wife suddenly turned into a drill sergeant. She's like, get in here. He's going to make this kick. Sit down and watch it. And I was like, okay, I'm glad you made me do that.
Yes, ma'am.
When have the Bills ever lost on a last-minute field goal?
It looked like, you know how many, as a Bills fan, how many that was the best game of the season, but the Bills always lose those. And then when they didn't get the 2-point conversion, I thought, oh, here we go again. It's gonna be
Lining up for
everybody
that field goal late. I thought you guys were about to lose it. I'm
no,
like, I hate
you're
it.
wrong. They didn't. They wouldn't have done that unless they knew they could do it.
I was worried because, again, that kicker, Prater came
Right.
in on Thursday, and I'm like, they've probably only run it a handful of times. And I'm like, I was thinking in my head, I'm like, I know you give the Ravens extra time by calling a timeout there, but they executed it perfectly.
Listen, we are still scarred by the 13-second game against the Chiefs. We were not going to give that ball back to a great quarterback with anything. So that was beautiful. That ball went through the uprights. It went 0-0-0-0. And I'm not going to annoy the audience by talking about it all day, but that was certainly something.
Listen, the NFL hooked everybody this weekend.
I mean they
all
get
these
so
games were
lucky.
so good.
They get so lucky. The Thursday game was great because you were just you assumed the Chiefs were going to figure out a way to win that, and they didn't. The Friday night game was a blast to watch, and then for it all, and there were a lot of good games yesterday afternoon, including the Falcons game. They looked very good, and then for it to the first week, the Sunday night to end like that with one of the greatest games. I don't know what's going to happen tonight.
I felt a little empty when the Bills game got done. I'm like, wait, there's not more?
Well, there is. Monday Night Football.
Tonight, right?
But I'm saying,
one.
I wanted games to keep going after Sunday Night Football because I had been parked in front of the TV with friends and family
Well, I couldn't fall asleep after the game.
What time did you get to bed?
Tossing. Well, I went to bed. I got into bed at like 12:15, but I was tossing and turning.
Dreaming of Josh Allen.
Yes. So was my wife, but we had different dreams. Mine were more about Mine were very football related, I think. But my wife's just like, I love that man. I love that man so much.
Didn't you like the feeling of, I went to bed before the end of the third quarter, and I specifically said I wasn't going to buy anything this year, but I had to. I had to watch the opener.
Yeah.
And I wasn't angry, though. I didn't have that feeling I've had every season. All right, well, they're going to and I was just like, all right.
No, it just looked like the Ravens were just, better. And
it's a long season.
It's a long season. And no, I was the same way. That's why it was weird when they came back. I was emotionally, I had tied that game up, put it on a shelf, said, hey, wish it would have gone better, but we're still going to be all right. And then for that to happen, it's just insane. And, it's if you're a Ravens fan, now I don't follow it all that much. You'd think that maybe Autumn would, but she's an Eagles fan in D.C.
I like birds.
Yeah. Hey, they're the only team named after a poem. So got to give you that, Apparently, remember for years how the Falcons would lose games in the fourth quarter?
How could I forget?
I wasn't aware of this because I don't watch every Ravens game, that closely. But apparently they've been doing this, for quite a while now.
Coughing up games.
So their fan base has got to be beside themselves. Like, oh my goodness, did it again. That's the last two games the Bills and Ravens have played have been against each other. The Ravens have been the better team throughout most of the game both times, and they've lost both times. So I beg any other AFC team to knock them off in the playoffs before they get to the Bills. I don't want to see them again this year because I can't imagine.
I really thought that this year, going into this week, I'm like, Eric, this is going to be the week where I only watch the Falcons and I'll be okay with it. But, man, it just hooked me.
It was just
even the college games were good on Saturday,
and Michael Penix Jr., what a game.
We got something special there.
He the two plays where he laid out, one for the first down, the other one for the touchdown, where he's just basically
it felt like we had the ball for like 20 minutes at the end of that game because of all the reviews. And, I mean, that guy just put it all out there. And I'm really happy to be a Falcons fan knowing that that's that's our
And
quarterback.
you got a great backup too. You know what I mean?
And
It's
Kirk Cousins, that's right. Hey, listen, if he gets hurt, we're ready.
Go, you
We're
got
ready.
a great backup. So yeah, I thought they were going to win that game, but I don't know. You told me that Raheem Morris was a bit non-committal on Koo.
That's
because we've
correct.
seen this like happen. A guy who was just so automatic for so long, for years. It's like, oh, Koo's out there, no problem.
As a diehard Falcons fans, there were several games last year that were blamed on Kirk Cousins for the loss, but it was in reality Koo missing field goals that cost him the
Well,
game.
it could have been that noodle arm from.
Yeah, I mean, listen,
wouldn't have
Kirk
been in
Cousins
that- they
didn't do
wouldn't have
any-
been in that situation.
He didn't do anything to help himself, but Koo missed some big kicks at the end of last season, and it's carried over
It's
into
good.
this
I mean,
season.
I think Tampa Bay's a good team, and
They are.
Atlanta should have won that game. So I feel like they're going to have a good
Kirk gets
season.
to sit and collect a lot of money.
That's been
Good for him.
Kirk Cousins made a lot of money, man. I don't care. He's not going to the Hall of Fame or anything like that, but he can be proud of his career.
Yep.
Like
He's
he
got
was
a nice
the second
house. He's
quarterback. You know, he started out in the same situation almost like Penix, except Penix was in the first round because they drafted RG in the first, and then I think they drafted him in the fourth or fifth or something like
That's
that.
right.
So
Robert Griffin III.
from whatever. He's made a lot of money. He should be very happy, you know. And he's got that rocking body, and I'm sure his don't they have like 8 kids or something?
Yeah.
Don't they
I think
have,
it's 3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Like he's a good father, you know. He's good man, good Christian, you know. He's got a good life going.
He sure does.
So and he's there in case anything goes wrong with Penix. But I thought the Falcons
some of the
looked
hits
really
that
good.
Penix took, I mean, Kirk better be
Yeah.
ready for that because, I mean, Penix, what I was so impressed with was a couple of times, again, watching intently on every play as if I could help will the outcome that I want to have happen.
Right.
Screaming at the TV with my friends. I'm like, I mean, Penix stood in there, threw some darts, and got drilled while he was in the
How
pocket.
about Mahomes, who was doing some
Autumn.
First
Sorry,
of all,
I'm bored.
Yeah, I know.
My mind wanders.
By the way, you're speaking for our program director right now. Did I tell you?
Cut it off,
Nobody wants to hear about sports,
Especially pro football the opening week.
It's only the most popular thing on the planet.
Not to our listeners.
I was just going to say that, first of all, Mahomes in that Friday game did a couple of things that had one play that I swear it was like watching a magician. I don't even know how it happened. Time seemed to slow down. Did you see that play where he was falling down to the ground and he loops the ball up over the defenders? Like that was like something unbelievable. But he was doing dumb things. Like he had a run down the sideline and it was a defender. He just could have run out, but he lowered his shoulder to make a point and knock into the defender. It's like, that's not too smart, man. Yeah, that team loses you, and you're done.
Yeah,
So,
who's their backup?
I don't know. We got old Mitch Trubisky, so
There you go.
Bill. So all right. Well, that's enough NFL talk, I suppose. There were a couple dildos thrown on fields yesterday. Let's bring it around to something that the program director will like. Yeah, talk about the sex toys on the field.
Are you sure he likes that?
I don't know. Anything. We did the research, and our audience apparently does
Dildos
not-
test better.
Yes, they test better than
We've
sports.
tested all kinds of different items that have been thrown on
Yes,
fields and
yeah,
all kinds of
exactly.
circumstances, and you wouldn't believe how well these tested.
And people like the sex toys on the field. So
The rings.
that happened. I can't remember which games, but there were 2 games where apparently it happened. So apparently, listen, people in America are dumb,
What?
I'm just saying that we're becoming dumber, and like something like throwing sex toys, you're going to get 10,000 or 15,000 people in an arena for a basketball game. You're going to get 60, 70,000 people together for a football team. There's going to be a couple morons. This is never going to end. It's just going to, or it'll peter out of its own.
Peter.
Oh, I forgot. I didn't mean to say that.
Uh,
But it'll, it's like going back to the Bills game, the Ravens score, and Lamar Jackson there's some Ravens fans, and he's over there like in the end zone, high-fiving people, and like one of the Bills fans hits him. And did you see this?
No,
Lamar
yeah, I
Jackson,
absolutely saw it, yeah.
Lamar Jackson goes into, he didn't go into the crowd, but he gets him back. And it's like, I'm thinking about this kid. He looked like he was about 16 or 17. And I'm just thinking, I know it's a broad brush, but, and it's like with the sex toy thing. And it's just like, I don't think kids, when they're going through high school, I don't think that they're taught respect anymore. I think they're taught you are the most special creature that has ever had the pleasure of living on this planet. You are so special. I just don't think people are brought up with the idea of there's like 5 things that you just can't do, and it doesn't matter. And some of the reason behind that is because you have to respect others or respect the institution.
No, it's my world. What are you talking about?
Yeah, no one needs to respect anything. And as Josh Allen proved, we didn't need that kid.
Yeah.
To win the game. It's just so that was another thing that jumped out at me is I don't think, or at least fear. I don't know how much respect I actually had for other people when I was 15, 16, 17. But there was enough fear, there was enough respect and fear together.
Didn't your parents instill that in you?
Yes.
Yeah, mine too.
Yeah, because if I didn't, I don't want to deal with Dad when he gets home. I really didn't want to deal with my mom if she was in one of her, if she's going through one of her eras. I really didn't want to. I would rather deal with Dad. I would rather deal with Dad,
She's
actually.
going through eras? Me too.
Oh, Taylor, you and my mom, I can't tell you.
Oh, my God.
The similarities between my mother, Bonita Constance Hessler, and you, Taylor Swift, are.
Yeah.
You guys are just like peas in a pod. You're
Oh, she
almost
must have
like
been
twins.
one swell lady.
She was. She was a swell lady. Well, it depended on which era she was in. You know what that's like.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, some eras are
You
darker.
said it again.
Some eras are darker and others are lighter, right? So
she's in her Travi era now, and that's a very bright era, right, Taylor?
Yeah. Oh, my gosh. We're getting married.
Yeah, I know. And when is that going to happen?
It's crazy.
We're going to know we are going to hear about every plan, everything, because these Swifties are bananas. They're lunatics. Can we just say
I love bananas.
Yeah, so do I. They're delicious.
They are, and they have a built-in handle.
Yeah, they do. They do,
so
Taylor
cool.
Swift. Yeah. It's fun.
Travis is going to give her a hum baby.
But because these Swifties are lunatics and they will hang on any little thing that happens, that means our news, when we get like 2 months out, you think the Bezos wedding was annoying? Now, if they do it right, they just kind of pop up and it's like, we got married. But they're not going to do it that way.
No, it's going to be
It's
a
gonna
big,
be, yeah.
drawn-out thing. I mean, already the band
Maroon 5 we playing.
Well, they said Foreigner offered to play there.
Yeah,
Foreigner.
Why would Taylor Swift
who are
want-
they?
Huh? I'm sure she knows who they are, but I don't think they're one of her favorite artists.
They offered to play last week, but those stories, like to your point, are
Taylor
coming
Swift
out
told
already.
me she loves the song Blue Morning, Blue Day. That's a great song.
Yeah.
That's-
I'm not going to let Foreigner be my wedding band because Foreigner, the guy, he has a daughter who's just really into me, and he just wanted a free ticket to my wedding.
Is that really what's going on?
Yeah,
He wanted
really,
to bring his
once you
daughter.
hit it as big as me.
Yeah, you got to be careful.
You have a really hard time trusting people,
Yeah.
and stuff like that is why.
That's right, Taylor Swift. You have to protect yourself. You
do.
From interlopers.
You do.
Plus, we're thinking about getting rid of the Foreigner. We got to get him out of here.
Oh, that's right. They may come under the thumb of ICE.
Well, they might. We don't know. I mean, how'd they get here? How'd they get here?
What is he doing now? Is he invading Chicago yet, or what? I mean,
He keeps on putting
these
out the threat that he's going
headlines
to.
out there. Just
You know, my TikTok is filled with farmers talking about how they can't sell their corn and their soybeans.
Well, I would
Well,
imagine
eat
tariffs probably have something. Eat
Because
it?
of tariffs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Eat
they
it.
can't they said that it would be the equivalent of them making $5 an hour and trying to survive.
Well, Trump said next year is when it's going to get good. It's like,
That's
oh, it's
right.
going to get so
you
beautiful.
gotta wait couple more months, and then it'll be great.
It's gonna open right up.
You know what you should do? Give everybody corn for Christmas. There you go.
Christmas corn.
Christmas corn.
See, that's taking lemons and making lemonade. That's
Taking corn and making corn juice.
That's taking chicken,
and
you
making
know what,
popcorn.
and making you know what.
Yeah, beautiful things.
Yes. So that's right. You know, they're going to have a hard year, right? But boy, these farmers.
Everybody had a hard year.
Everybody had a good time.
Everybody let their pulled their socks up.
Everybody put their foot down.
Oh yeah.
I know while Trump was at the U.S. Open, people were talking about that blue object that he was chewing on at the U.S.
First of all,
Open.
he got booed. Do we have him being booed?
Oh, we definitely got that somewhere.
You're in New York, right? It's the U.S. Jersey. Where is the U.S.
Pretty
Open?
sure it's in Jersey.
Well, you would have thought Taylor Swift was there.
Is it in Flushing, Queens, or is it New Jersey?
I think it's in Queens, I believe.
Queens.
Isn't that the one where the planes go over all the time during the
from
matches?
JFK.
Yeah. Where is it?
It's in Queens.
Okay. So Bruce Springsteen was there as well. Boy, that must have been VIP box. You think he was booing? maybe
That's what he sounds like when he boos.
Maybe they saw Bruce and they actually were saying Bruce.
That's what
they
I think.
weren't.
Oh,
well, you know,
that's what makes the most sense to me.
Yeah.
And also, they kind of pumped that in because there were people cheering. A lot of people were cheering. See here, there you go. You can hear them. Yay!
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 Your favorite president, right?
Tear up the strawberries and cream, right?
Apparently, the crew that was the television crew was told, "Shut your mouths." Like, just shut your mouths on it. Just don't. You got something to say about the guy they're booing? Keep it to yourself. Just shut your mouth. We don't need the trouble because he sues, broadcast companies and stuff.
Tell that Navratilova, whatever, to shut up. Navratilova.
Navratilova. So,
but they kept showing this mysterious blue object in his mouth while he was there.
Yeah,
and I think RFK Jr. has had this mysterious.
It's methylene blue chew. Not only does it help you fight cancer, but it helps in other places.
I didn't see any of it, so I didn't see that. Was it a huge piece of blue something?
Yeah, I
or
mean, it kind of looked like an Altoid or something like that. That was just a very blue one. Which, I mean, Altoids are white. Yeah. So why was it that color blue? It
could have been an off-brand. It could have been
the president of the United States. He gets all the
on-brand.
Sometimes with Retsin.
Sometimes some of those things are like ice blue, right? Was it like ice blue?
Yeah, it's kind of
sort of a minty.
It looks like a little Tic Tac.
Yeah, get out of here. It's a Tic Tac.
Why could
it is weird. He has it between his teeth, like.
I gotta bite it.
So did they show him on the big screen or something when he was
there? Yeah, there were a couple people
because he would have mentioned it if he was there. They didn't show him on the big screen.
You know what it looks like? It's a Pez.
Is that what it is?
A Pez, that's right.
It does look like a Pez.
Press?
Huh?
It's not an ecstasy press.
What is it?
A press pill.
Oh, yeah. Hey, you never know. He's been hanging out with those tech bros. He could be microdosing.
Zuck passed that to you?
Gonna be rolling.
Y'all, it's Eric, and summer is winding down, which means you got a great deal coming from Omaha Steaks. It's their Red Hot Sale event. You get 50% off site-wide at omahasteaks.com. Plus, because you listen to your host, Eric Erickson, you get an extra $35 off with promo code ERIC at checkout. Look, with so much happening, school is back in session, you got family in and out, you got fall weather coming, the leaves are starting to change colors. It's time to get out back, enjoy your grill without the summer heat. Go to omahasteaks.com today. You're going to get 50% off site-wide at checkout. Use promo code ERIC, E-R-I-C-K. Get the New York strips, by the way. Omaha Steaks, they're butcher cut, so they're hand cut. It's not machined. It's hand cut New York strips. They're fantastic. So are the fillets. Everything's great. omahasteaks.com is where you want to go. At checkout, use promo code ERIC, E-R-I-C-K. Get an extra $35 off. Minimum order required.
At Coosa Valley Credit Union, we don't sacrifice customer service for technology. That's why we offer all the modern banking tools you expect with the friendly, caring service you deserve. This is Andy Harris, and at Coosa Valley Credit Union, you really can have both. We're local, we're kind, and we're here for you.
It's happening, guys. Your hair's thinning, the crown's disappearing. Hair loss might have you feeling you've lost your identity. It's Mark Arum here. Thankfully, there's Advanced Hair Simple One-Day Treatment. You decide how much, how thick, and where. It's your own natural hair that begins regrowing the very next day, and it's guaranteed to grow for life. I've seen Advanced Hair's incredible results with my own eyes. Get your free consultation, $250 off, and 250 free hair grafts. Call 470-660-HAIR or advancedhair.com.
Men, trouble in the bedroom? Not anymore. Priority Men's Medical Center restores your love life in just one visit. Their painless breakthrough treatments eliminate ED and PE. Here's a specialist in men's health.
I'm Dr. Simovitz. Have Viagra or Cialis let you down? Priority Men's Medical Center offers the most effective treatments that eliminate ED and PE, with men lasting longer than ever. 98% of patients see instant results on their first visit.
Priority Men's Medical Center's breakthrough treatments eliminate ED and PE, regardless of age or medical history. Your consultation and first treatment are free. You'll see instant results in the office. Plus, qualified patients get their testosterone checked free. Call 404-885-8885. 404-885-8885. To restore your love life in just one visit, call now 404-885-8885.
Tara Fine Jewelry Company, just 3 miles from the Mall of Georgia in Beaufort. Coveted brands like De Beers Code of Origin Diamonds, Mikimoto, Roberto Coin, fine Swiss watches, and so much more. Visit Tara Fine Jewelry Company in Beaufort today.
Live from the Superior Plumbing Studios.
News,
weather,
traffic.
95.5 WSB.
Atlanta's News and Talk.
At 3:30, I'm Bill Caiaccio, news sponsored by Vincent Financial. Our top local story, an update today on the 12-year-old girl hit by a falling tree over the weekend in Paulding County. She is now off a ventilator and breathing on her own.
She's very, very lucky. This is an act of God that a tree limb would come down.
Captain Steve Mapes with the Paulding County Sheriff's Department says it happened at the Paulding Meadows Arts and Crafts Festival on Saturday. Shortly after storms and strong winds passed through the area, the girl suffered a fractured skull, bruised lung, broken rib, and lost a lot of blood. New developments today in a more than 4 decades old cold case in Cobb County. Using DNA technology, Cobb police identify a woman found dead in May of 1984. 61-year-old Veronica Jane Miller of Mableton would have been around 20 years old at the time of her death. Her body discovered in the woods near the Chattahoochee River in southwestern Cobb. Police say her death is ruled a homicide and the case remains under active investigation. 6 people are killed and another 6 are injured in a terrorist attack in Jerusalem. Reporter Wera Davis says 2 gunmen opened fire on a bus stop.
The Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu was very quick to arrive on the scene. He said that the perpetrators of the attack or those who'd helped them would be hunted down, and to that end Israeli troops and Israeli armed police have been in the occupied West Bank this afternoon around the city of Ramallah, trying to find out where those attackers came from.
WSB Scam Alert. The city of Alpharetta is warning residents, businesses, and developers about a scam targeting public hearing applicants. The scammers send emails which appear to come from the city, including fake invoices requesting payment for permits or services. The emails may use official-looking logos, staff names, and project details pulled from public records. Other local governments in the area are seeing similar scams. It is now 3:32, and it's time for live team coverage of traffic and weather. In the 24-hour traffic center, it's Alex Williams.
Been an all-day jam out of Lithonia, Bill, trying to make your way 20 westbound to the east side perimeter. A crash has been in and out of that right lane past Panola Road, exit number 71. 285 starting to fill in on the north side perimeter, westbound the outer loop from Ashford Dunwoody Road, passing Roswell Road and Sandy Springs. And trouble moved off to the right downtown, 7585 southbound around Cortlandt Street. But we're already slow for the afternoon commute from the I-85 Georgia 400 merge. Alex Williams, 95.5 WSB.
This is WSB meteorologist Christina Edwards. Partly cloudy skies, breezy at times today with a high of 81. The northeast wind gusting 20 miles per hour, cooling down to the upper 50s to low 60s for tomorrow morning. Tomorrow afternoon, mostly sunny, high 83. Sunshine on Wednesday with highs in the mid-80s.
Right now it's 77 in Tucker, 81 in Riverdale, and 76 in Waleska. More news at 4 o'clock. Breaking news when it happens. I'm Bill Caiaccio, 95.5 WSB.
With thousands of 5-star reviews, it's no wonder CertaPro Painters is Greater Atlanta's most preferred painting company. Hear from one of their happy customers.
We wanted to add some color to our walls, so we hired CertaPro. We had built-in shelves that were supposed to be ready to paint when they got there, which they were not. CertaPro spent hours caulking and sanding to make sure the job was done right. It's rare to find a crew with integrity who really take pride in their work.
When choosing a painting professional, choose happy. Choose CertaPro Painters.
Each CertaPro Painters business is independently owned and operated. Motorcycle riders know that a distracted driver can knock you down. It's nice to know that Steel Horse Law can pick you back up. Hey, it's Eric Von Hessler for Steel Horse Law, the Stein and Karen Law Group. In the worst possible scenario, when someone causes you to lay your bike down, Steel Horse Law will get you the best possible settlement. Their name strikes fear in the heart of big insurance companies because Steel Horse Law is respected and will make them pay. Visit steelhorselaw.com.
Attention men, does ED and PE have you down? Well, great news. Choice Men's Health has the latest breakthrough treatments that can get you up and running. Meet the specialist who is dedicated to helping you perform better than ever in the bedroom.
Hi, I'm Dr. Katz, Chief Medical Director at Choice Men's Health. Our custom treatment plans have a 98% success rate at improving ED and PE on your very first visit, even if Viagra and Cialis have failed. Regardless of your age and medical history, we are here and dedicated to help you regain your love life.
Don't wait. Call Choice Men's Health now. We are so confident we can help. For a limited time, we're offering to cover your first treatment for free. Call 404-400-1170. Call now to claim your free treatment. 404-400-1170. Results guaranteed on your first visit or it's free. 404-400-1170. Choice Men's Health, the only choice for your health.
Hey, this is Robbie with Ben Hill Renovations, the preferred deck experts heard on the Home Fix-It Show. We're well known for our superior craftsmanship for decks and outdoor living spaces. And at Ben Hill Renovations, we provide that same attention to detail when it comes to roofing, siding, windows, and doors. All our projects, including roofing, siding, and windows, come with a dedicated project manager to explain the steps in detail and to make sure your job is done right. Our crews show up when we say we will and get your project done on time and on budget. We're fully licensed and insured, and all work is backed by the Ben Hill Workmanship Warranty. Plus, with over 60 years of experience, you can count on quality craftsmanship for any roofing, siding, window, or door project. So get your project started today and call to schedule a free estimate. Or stop by our showroom in Douglasville to see the many different options, styles, and finishes available. Online at bhrenovations.com. Ben Hill Renovations, creating raving fans since 1964.
Not as a sports thing, but just as a odds of it happening, what we saw last night on Sunday Night Football. According to NFL Next Gen Stats, they calculated Baltimore had a 94% chance of winning late in the third quarter and a 98% chance with 3 minutes and 50 seconds left to play.
Wow.
That is simply stunning. All right, we want to go through a little bit of audio here. So was Sabrina Carpenter the big winner last night, or was Ariana Grande?
So Ariana Grande won the video of the year. Sabrina Carpenter won the album of the year.
Good,
so
because her video was great.
Yeah, I loved it, wasn't it? Yeah.
You could really see her clavicle.
Here is Sabrina.
There's a little bit of a statement there, right? Because wasn't there there's some sort of feminist pushback on the cover art or something on Sabrina Carpenter?
On Man-Child, yes.
Now let me just say something here. This I don't understand about Sabrina Carpenter. Now, I'm not like a pop music fan of pop music that comes out today, but I have seen a little bit of Sabrina Carpenter. She appears to me to be talented. That Dunkin' Donuts commercial, she can act like she's really, really good. She's delivering comedy lines. She's showing. I mean, she's obviously talented.
She's very talented.
How old is she? I need to get her exact age. Because
I should know that.
Cher's face
26.
moves.
Look at that.
Cher's face moves with much more emotion than Sabrina Carpenter. What would you say, 26? Why is a 26-year-old who obviously is naturally pretty, what's going on with the face that shine? I mean, it looks like a mask. What is going on? She's obviously a talented, pretty. Why the fillers and the...
You got to prevent it before it happens.
That's right.
Yeah, but that encourages it to happen. Without her makeup, she looks great.
Is there any science that says if you prevent wrinkles, they won't happen?
Right.
That's how it works.
Is this Ariane,
No.
or is this Sabrina?
This is Sabrina Carpenter.
Oh.
Stupid.
When I watch the Dunkin' Donuts ad, I just think, wow, she has real... like comedy timing, like
she
real.
was an actress on Disney, I believe. Before.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So she's talented. Just stop with the. You've got more face work done than a 55-year-old on Martha's Vineyard. You know,
but I crawl around on stage.
That's great, but it doesn't. You would look better without the phony stuff.
I would like for you to not comment on my face.
Well, then don't change it so much. Like,
Sabrina, is Eric being a man-child?
He's being a man-child.
She doesn't do it for you.
I mean, I'm telling you that I think you're talented. I think you're talented.
Thank you.
But there's just no need for because it encourages other people who are 25 to start getting face work.
Maybe they need it.
No, not unless
or maybe they feel better that way.
No, but that's silly. That
It's
means you have a
gender
mental
affirming.
problem. You have a mental problem. If you're
You
25,
have a mental problem because you're a man.
I didn't say I wasn't specific. Well, that's true. But
I don't know if you know this about my music catalog, but it's kind of mad at dudes.
Yeah, is that what you do?
I expect to be treated well.
Well, if that's nothing
And
wrong.
isn't that a problem for you?
No, I think you should be.
Man-child.
No. Oh, there it is. They finally showed the Donald Trump.
Who?
Where his signature is the pubic hair for the Jeffrey Epstein book.
Oh, nice.
That's what that is. I'm looking at it up on the screen.
Turn off CNN.
I'm sorry. This is
Turn it
funny. This is a thing that he did, and he wrote a little thing for him. Listen, I don't care what you think of MAGA. The fact that this guy was best friends for 15 years with the dude that everybody hates the most. Were you? I wasn't.
He was just informing for the FBI. Eric.
Oh yeah, that's.
I saw that. That
Mike
can't be.
No, Mike Johnson's back down from that.
Why would you say it?
But I finally saw it for the first time. So the body, it almost seems like he got it out of a book. He didn't do it. And then he writes his little thing to Jeffrey Epstein inside the body. And then at the bottom, where the pubic hair is supposed to be, his famous,
squiggly
signature is supposed to. I don't know how people yeah, they were friends. I wasn't his friend. A lot of people weren't his friends. Look at that. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. All right, we're talking about Sabrina Carpenter.
Yeah.
So this is her winning the album of the year.
This is my second Moon Man, which feels so crazy. This world, as we all know, can be so full of criticism and discrimination and negativity. So to get to be part of something that can bring you light, make you smile,
you're getting
make
an
you
award.
dance, and make you feel like the world is your
Enjoy this sad music from Up.
What'd she say there?
So grateful to do Who cares?
What'd she say there?
The world is your effing oyster.
Okay, all right.
Because that's
great.
all the world is.
No, that's yours. It's yours because you're winning awards.
Yay!
You're not,
jealous. Probably
contemplating getting a third job. In this world that we live in.
Man-child. I forget her other songs, Jared.
If you're 25,
Espresso.
If you're 25 and you don't have any kind of you might need face work if you were in a car accident or something like that. But if you're 25 and you're basically decent looking and you're starting to have face work done, get a psychiatrist. There's something wrong.
I
You
do
know, it's
have
just sort of
one. Thank you.
Okay. Well,
do
as
you
long
want
as
their
you-
number?
Yeah.
I
You
would
could
like
use
it.
it.
See, you're a big star. It's okay. You
I'm
can
getting
do almost
tired. I
anything.
need an espresso.
Oh, yeah.
I forget how it goes.
You're getting tired from
Thinking about me, thinking
carrying
about
that-
you.
carrying that mask around all
Drinking
the time.
espresso.
Does she say espresso?
No,
I hope not.
Okay.
no, I doubt that she
Espresso.
does. I doubt that she does.
But
I
I
think
mean-
that she's talented.
I'm
I just don't
smart.
get the. I don't get.
Do
the
you
whole-
expect me to be dumb,
No.
Tim? Because I'm a
No.
woman and you're a man.
Oh no! I think you're very intelligent and you do great album covers.
Awesome. I'm going to crawl around on the floor now.
Yeah, I like that.
And call it
But
feminism.
It wasn't for you, so it's not for you, Tim. She's
Oh, that's
calling on the floor for the other lady.
I like it for the men that it's for.
I think she's fine. I think she's
You're like,
talented.
I think she should teach more men lessons about
Yes.
women.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think that she's talented. I think I don't know. If you're 26, I'm sure she dealt with a lot of dumb bros, so she's probably singing from her heart. If she writes the stuff, I'm assuming she does.
Whatever.
I think she's writing. I think she actually writes her
Well,
own
it
music,
might be one of those things
to an
where
extent.
these pop stars now, you get a song and there's like 19 writers because
But also,
anybody
if
who's a
you're in
producer is a
If you
writer.
wrote a song and then you're in the studio and then there are producers there and they help you write it,
Yeah.
they take some of the writing credits and then
Yes.
get paid.
Yeah.
So it's like even if you wrote the majority of the song, then you have
Yes.
to go to war to get the majority stake. in
Well, that's
the
what I'm
song.
saying is they wouldn't. I think that people like Sabrina Carpenter wouldn't allow that to happen unless they genuinely thought that the help that was given to them made the song better.
Yeah, because I'm smart.
No, I know that. Why do you think that people aren't going to think you're smart?
Ooh,
I don't
'cause
think
I'm short and cute and small.
I don't think that you're sane completely with what you're doing with your face as a
My face
young
is
lady.
beautiful to me.
She's onto something. Maybe if she keeps getting Botox now, all the way up until her 80s, if she maintains this current look, it'll
Right.
stay at the same
Yeah,
smooth.
it won't be one of those things. Where, she looks just like she did when she was 26.
Exactly
so I
the
guess
same. The problem
maybe.
is that you keep getting more and more.
That's right. That's
So I'll just try not to do that. Or maybe my career will end at some point, and I'll just fade into the background.
Meanwhile,
Get that mailbox money.
all of these, you don't have a lot of mailbox money. You're doing all right.
Woo!
What's a mailbox?
All of these,
Espresso.
all these actresses are getting all these fillers and everything now, and so there's no emotion in movies anymore. Nobody can show emotion. I saw a thing.
should.
Yeah, I saw a thing where I don't know who it is. If it was, it wasn't Jennifer Aniston. Maybe one of these actresses, and maybe it's Freakier Friday or something.
Yeah,
and I think
Lohan.
Lindsay Lohan has
Yeah.
to cry at one point.
Yep.
And like there's tears rolling down her face, but her face is showing no emotion. It doesn't move.
It was like that Christmas movie that came out with her this year.
Yeah, but
Lindsay's been through a lot.
Yes, she has.
We should all be glad that she
I'm
got
glad-
insured to do the movie.
She made a movie with James Dean. Come
I'm
on.
glad that she appears to come out the other side. She's a mother now. She appears to, be off the droogs.
The droogs.
The droogs.
I saved a lobster. Can you believe it?
She married a nice Turkish guy. She's
Yeah,
I married a
that.
Turkish man and I
That's
tried
right.
to
She
kidnap
listens
children
well.
in Greece.
She
Yeah.
does listen very well.
She married Erdogan over in Turkey.
She's good egg.
Meanwhile, Britney Spears. I usually don't like the, but she's coming to the end.
She do another thing?
Do another
She's
thing.
always doing
She
a
went on a
couple things.
date with somebody,
They let her out.
and then she went into the bathroom and started some kind of live stream talking about how the date was terrible. And then she started singing and dancing and somewhat disrobing in the bathroom.
Yeah,
And
like she starts kind of like getting very revealing in it. It's more of a visual thing, but like
Again,
watching it.
way
you
to
just-
go, Internet. You really saved her from her father,
She's free.
didn't you?
She's free to show everything off
Look
now.
at that. She's free, you D-bags.
Good song.
On air,
Online,
on the app,
where you get your news.
is where you'll win.
Download the WSB Radio app now and maybe win $1,000.
right, thank you. The WSB 5K a day bonus blitz.
5 words. 5 times a day, every weekday. Oh my word! Just enter the word at WSBRadio.com or on the WSB Radio app. The WSB 5K a day bonus blitz.
Your next chance to win is at 5 p.m.
Hey, folks, the heat hasn't let up, so mosquitoes, fire ants, and roaches are still at their peak. That's why I trust my Arrow Exterminators team member Ken to keep my home protected. Arrow's been family-owned for over 61 years, and they use the most effective and environmentally friendly solutions available. And they guarantee 100% customer satisfaction. Call today for your free pest inspection at 888-GO-ARROW or visit arrowexterminators.com and tell them Belinda sent you.
Stock up on home essentials at Whole Foods Market. Get 30% off 7th generation select cleaning supplies with Prime through September 9th. Freshen up your space for a clearer mind. While supplies last, shop in-store or online. Terms apply.
Hi, I'm consumer investigator Dale Cardwell, and for over a decade, I've trusted America's best choice for windows, doors, siding, and decks. They've built their reputation on quality craftsmanship and honest pricing, and I've seen firsthand how they put customers first. That's why I proudly certify them for windows, doors, siding, and decks. And with ABC's 3-way warranty, which includes my $10,000 Make It Right guarantee, you can invest with confidence.
That's right, Dale. When the summer is hot, America's Best Choice will keep your home cool with premium energy-efficient windows starting at just $299. For year-round outdoor fun, take 10% off a custom deck. Transform the look of your home with new siding and doors that blend beauty with performance. No pressure, no gimmicks. Go to abcwin.com to schedule a free in-home estimate today. America's Best Choice. Quality you can trust, prices you can afford.
This is Scott Slade, and nothing takes the place of time when it comes to spotting problems with your health, especially cancer. The earlier the better. That's where virtual imaging comes in. Virtual imaging's LDCT core body scan can be invaluable, giving you more time for you and your loved ones to take charge of your health. They can detect tumors as early as precancerous virtually anywhere in your body, and aneurysms you may not even know are there. Due to overwhelming demand for a limited time, their $995 core body scan offer has been extended. It's a $2,495 value. Early detection saves lives, and now it's more affordable than ever. Virtual Imaging has gotten such great response to this offer that they've opened up more times in both offices, but appointments will fill up fast, so don't wait. Some minimum requirements may apply. Early detection is your best protection. To schedule your virtual imaging $995 core body scan, call 770-678-SCAN. That's 770-678-SCAN. Or make an appointment by visiting their website at virtualimagingatl.com.
It's time to renovate your home and you've got designs in your head, but will they pass code? Hire Sketchhouse Architects before you call a builder to make sure your design is up to code and zoning compliant. Hi, I'm Richard Taylor, architect at Sketchhouse. We're going to make this easy to get your ideas on paper, and Sketchhouse will connect you with multiple builders to bid on your job through the Sketchhouse Builders Network. You're going to save thousands of dollars with Sketchhouse Architects. We're going to make this easy for you. Go to sketchhouse.com. That's sketch, H-A-U-S, sketchhouse.com.
Treated unfairly by the police? George Stein, the DUI lawyer, can help. GeorgeStein.com.
If I said to focus your energy, where would you start? Let's say you run a business, a school campus, a hospital, or a government facility. Finding ways to save can be overwhelming, but Georgia Power has energy efficiency tips and rebates to help. Things like improving lighting with LEDs, making HVAC upgrades, adding building controls, and more. Look, you've got a business to run and numbers to hit. Georgia Power can help you focus your energy where it matters most. Learn more at georgiapower.com/biz.
Yeah. My face don't move. My face don't move.
This is Rose and Bruno Mars. This is the song of the year.
Oh, I
That's
thought
right.
this was, see, I don't even know. I thought it was Sabrina Carpenter. Is there a fly in here? Is there a fly on that glass?
Oh, yeah. It's in here.
How the hell's that happen?
He's listening.
Well, he can listen just like all the other listeners on the radio.
The moth behind the glass.
Is it on your side or
I
on
think
my
it is.
side?
I think
It's on
it's
your
on-
side?
yeah.
All right, you brought it in.
thought
You
he
look
said-
like you rolled out of bed to get here today.
What are you talking about? He's a big fan of the show.
Yeah.
He always wanted to meet you, Eric.
Hey, yeah, I appreciate your fandom. Mothy.
Trump.
But,
Oh,
You don't like Trump? What's going on?
This is nigga.
Oh, you're a MAGA guy? Martha. Hey, how you doing, Bruce Springsteen?
Boo.
So what? Okay, Trump is suggesting that the U.S. may start attacking cartels within Venezuela. Yeah, this guy wants to have a war with Venezuela. I don't know if anybody can stop him.
Well, Maduro is ruining my everyday life.
Why?
Is that what he's saying?
No, I'm saying like that's. I think the argument that.
Oh yeah, Maduro. Yeah, everybody's been thinking about Maduro. Yeah, so. Boy, who's hurting the average American more, Maduro or BlackRock? I think that's a pretty easy one. Yeah, let's have it. He's going to go to war with Venezuela.
Are you considering attacking the cartels inside of Venezuela? You attack.
What are you going to find out? You're going to find out.
You're all gonna find out. You're gonna
It's a threat.
FAFO.
Yeah, that's we got to go to war with somebody, right? I mean,
I mean, what are we doing? We
if
had a
we
war
don't-
for so long.
You think we
And
don't
now
just-
we're just not hanging out in the world?
What if we don't
Boring.
go to war with them?
Yeah, what happens?
Right, exactly.
Do we all like? Is it so for the middle class?
Yeah.
So, how much is Maduro
Good
affecting
for
them?
The drugs, the kids, their children
I think
who go to
people
college.
got a handle on this kind of stuff with the drugs.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah, I think
We got a bad problem with the drugs. They're bringing them in. They're eating the ducks.
Oh, well, that's true. The drugs are eating the ducks, or the ducks
And
are
the
eating
dogs
the drugs.
and cats. The Venezuelans, they're
Yeah.
taking over hotels in Colorado, I think, maybe.
Well, I think okay, go ahead, send people home, but
Well, they won't let me.
Do whatever you need to do.
Okay.
So you think attacking inside their country is okay?
Yeah, I think it'll be great.
Well, you can't go to war with a cartel without going to war without the country. You can't just say, "Hey, we're going in now." We do. I think Canada came into the United States once because there was some separatist or something in
can we
northern.
borrow a-
From the
Look
War
that
of
up.
1812, they invaded the United States.
Canada?
Uh-huh.
No. I'm talking about there was a thing where Canada was allowed to come in and take care of a Canadian
Oh.
problem. And so there are protocols that allow you to do that. But it's usually kind of a border situation where you share a border and maybe, the opposition is set up on one, not like where you're going down to the Caribbean, to have a war with.
Maybe they'll straighten up.
I don't think Venezuela is known as one of the big places that we get drugs from.
You know what they are
We're not
known
going to war
for?
with Colombia.
They got a lot of oil.
Yeah, that's what do they got?
Oil.
Yeah,
They
that's-
got great, beautiful oil.
Yeah. That's what they have.
Great oil.
All right, well, I guess get ready for that, folks. We're going
I
to go to
thought we
war
were
with
going to have like electric vehicles and things. We don't need the oil.
Yeah.
Well, you still have to have the problem with that is that the electric grid is still,
Oil based.
I don't know that it's oil based, but there's a lot of coal still.
We need
There is
nukes.
what?
We need actual nuclear plants if we're going to have all these data centers and electric things.
Well, that's true. The data centers, people don't even know.
They're going to be the size of Manhattan.
Yeah, I have been sort of really reading up on this stuff, and I don't know how to present it to my audience without. I don't want it to be a lecture, but just suffice to say that you're on the hook for this. Not the people, not yet, you, everybody else is on the hook for building all these data centers. And you're not going to get the benefits. You're not going to get the rewards. You know, the Zuckerbergs and all the rest, they're not going to pay for this infrastructure. You are, because all over the country, probably in Georgia too, deals are being struck between utilities, because if they have to build more and they have, you know, it's good for them. But the way that they're going to pay for the building out of all of this infrastructure for this AI data center, and AI needs like 10 times the real estate for data centers that the kind of computing that we have now. And basically, they're going to pass it along to you in your build. They're already doing it. And so, again, with this AI stuff, we're all on the hook to help them teach their models how to be better, and so that they can sell us products in the future. You almost any AI kind of thing is like, hey, you sign up for it, and they give you what do they call, like they're
Credits.
like credits, and so you have to pay them in order to help them teach their machines how to be better, so that down the line they can create products that they can sell to you. And then on top of all of that, this amazing amount of energy that's going to be needed to do this, you're going to pay for that too. You're going to pay for that. Look, for one part of your bill, it's just going to keep going up. I can't remember what it's called, but basically it means building out infrastructure. And
well, we already have that in this state. I think the electric bills over the last 5 years have gone up almost, I don't know, 75%.
So, you got to help these billionaires build out this stuff that is going to benefit billionaires.
Yay!
It's like the stadium thing, except a billion times
The
larger.
stadium thing is so frustrating when they do that. And all these, and it happens in all these major cities where the taxpayers are on the hook building these big stadiums
for billionaires
for these teams.
who are going to get, you know, now they always work out some, you know, hey, you can have hot dog sales for 20 years or something for the people. But that's like the billionaires. When Taylor Swift books, when Taylor Swift books Mercedes-Benz, Arthur Blank's getting a lot of that money.
Yeah, absolutely is.
And
is Vogel even open yet?
I think one of them is. One of them.
Yeah.
Yes,
They're going to build two, right? And then
correct.
one of them is open.
We paid a lot for that.
Yeah, well, because that's a whole environmental thing. Supposedly, we can have smaller nuke plants in the future. I don't know. But I'm telling you right now, if you allow it to happen, they are going to make you pay for this infrastructure. Also, it's not just electricity these things need. The amount of water for cooling is off the charts. And as far as I know, I haven't seen one late night ongoing debate on the floor of either branch, either the House or the Senate. This stuff is just happening, and it's happening to you. You're the one that's going to have to build out the stuff for the billionaires so that they can dominate the future, even more so than they're dominating the present.
I'm Ed Evans, CEO of Consumer Cellular. We're a different kind of wireless company dedicated to serving people 50 and up, like me. Because let's face it, our needs are different. Big wireless unlimited plans are designed for 20-somethings, not us. At Consumer Cellular, we're focused on one thing, bringing you affordable, reliable rate plans that suit your needs, not ours. How do we do that? We start by using the same towers as the big guys, the exact same towers. We then create rate plans designed for your usage. The fact is, we can offer you an unlimited plan with the same network quality for less because we understand how you use wireless services. Our plans start at just $20 a month. And forget trying to chat with robots. You'll get 100% US-based award-winning customer service when you need help. Come find out how wireless should be and join the millions who've made the switch.
Call 1-888-FREEDOM or visit consumercellular.com/facts. Plans include $5 credit for auto pay and e-billing. See site for additional facts.
You know the saying, age before beauty? Well, many Atlanta homes built in the 80s and 90s are really showing their age and not so much beauty. Roofs are leaking, windows are drafty, paint is peeling everywhere, and that front door, well, might as well say Y2K, here we come. So many projects, and that means hiring a bunch of contractors, right? Wrong. Hi, this is Candace from Exovations, and have I got a tip for you. When you bundle several projects with Exovations, you can save time, money, and coordinate everything all at once for a truly stress-free experience. From the roof shingle at the top to the last drop of paint on the bottom, Exovations does it all. Roofing, siding, windows, doors, decks, gutters, and more. And with Exovations, you know we'll do your project on time, on budget, and without all that stress you usually hear about in construction. Schedule your free consultation today at exovations.com and bring your home into this millennium.
WSB Atlanta, WSB BFM, and HD1 Doraville. 95.5 WSB, Atlanta's news and talk. News, weather,
Traffic. 95.5 WSB, Atlanta's news and talk.
At 4 o'clock, I'm Bill Caiaccio. News sponsored by QC Kinetics. Our top local story, Cobb Police announce a major development today in a cold case murder dating back more than 4 decades.
When Cobb County Police took a fresh look at the case of a woman's body found in woods near the Chattahoochee River in 1984, they still had next to nothing to go on. No identity, no cause of death. But that second look paid off. New DNA tests pointed investigators to a relative of the victim who confirmed her name, Veronica Jane Miller of Mableton, 20 years old when she died. Also confirmed now, she was murdered. Search now on for her killer. Steve Summers, 95.5 WSB.
81 degrees in Atlanta. We could see upper 50s by morning. How much of a warm-up in the afternoon? Meteorologist Christina Edwards has Atlanta's most accurate and dependable forecast coming up. The city of Alpharetta warns of a scam targeting public hearing applicants.
The city says that they've gotten complaints about emails being sent out that appear to be from the city of Alpharetta requesting payments for permits or services. This email uses official staff names, even details about particular projects. The city saying that the information is easy to get online from public records. The email asks for payment using a wire transfer, which the city does not use for community development fees. Alpharetta is working with the police right now to find those responsible. They say similar scams are being reported in other cities. Sabrina Cupid, 95.5 WSB.
A fight breaks out at a Cobb County Waffle House involving teenagers. Police say they began fighting staff at the restaurant on Sandy Plains Road. Witnesses say the group of teens had been asked to leave several times but refused. The situation escalated when the teens began arguing with staff, knocking plates off the counter and jumping over into the kitchen. Despite rumors circulating on social media, police say there's no confirmation the suspects are current or former Sprayberry High School students. The man accused in a deadly shooting rampage at Metro Atlanta Spas in 2021 is in court today for a motions hearing in Fulton County.
Robert Aaron Long is already serving 4 consecutive life sentences for killing 4 people and injuring a 5th at a spa in Cherokee County. Fulton County prosecutors are seeking the death penalty for 4 more murders at 2 spas on Piedmont Road. Defense attorneys are asking the judge to exclude evidence from the Cherokee County case in Fulton County. Other motions focus on jury selection and Georgia's lethal injection statute. The shootings rocked Metro Atlanta's Asian American community as 6 of the victims were of Asian descent. Cheryl Castro, 95.5 WSB.
New information on Friday's shooting at a business on Memorial Drive. DeKalb police determined there is a connection to drugs.
DeKalb County police found evidence that the business was being used for narcotic sales and it was targeted for drug-related reasons.
Blaine Clark with DeKalb police says they've arrested 4 people who were not injured in the shooting. They're facing drug and weapon charges. Police are continuing to search for suspects in the shooting. Police are investigating after a pedestrian is hit and killed on Cobb Parkway near Crater Lake Drive in Kennesaw. Investigators shut down part of Cobb Parkway for most of the morning commute. Police have not identified the victim or if the pedestrian was walking or in or outside of a crosswalk. Some DeKalb County schools will need to be closed and students sent to other schools as the school board considers the best way to consolidate.
Why do new lines need to be drawn for schools in DeKalb and some even shut down?
You know, we haven't done something wrong. It just is the national trend. We're not having enough babies.
DeKalb School Board member Whitney McGinnis says it's a trend that's happening all over. Some DeKalb schools are at 150%, while others are at 40%. In the coming months, the public will be heard in community meetings, with difficult decisions by the board expected in May. Lisa Nicholas, 95.5 WSB.
Georgia Agriculture Commissioner Tyler Harper declares September 2025 as Georgia Grown Apple Month and the official start of the apple season. The state is releasing a map of the state's apple farms. He says many people wait until the weather turns cooler to go apple picking, but he says apple season is actually in full swing right now. Ellijay is considered the apple capital of the state. It is now 4:04. The Von Hessler Doctrine continues in less than 2 minutes. Right now, live team coverage of traffic and weather in the 24-hour traffic center. It's Alex Williams.
Sounding a travel advisory on the outer loop, Bill. This is 285 westbound between Doraville and Dunwoody. Got a crash at Peachtree Boulevard, exit 31. 2 left lanes are blocked. You're jammed up leaving Spaghetti Junction, I-85. If you like, you can take 85 south to 400 northbound as an alternate there. Now over on the West Freeway inbound, got a stalled vehicle in the center lane, 20 eastbound, Fulton Industrial Boulevard, exit number 49. You're slow back at Thornton Road, and a long-standing crash still in and out of the right lane into Cab, 20 westbound past Panola Road, exit 71, jamming up that ride out of Lithonia. Alex Williams, 95.5 WSB.
I'm WSB meteorologist Christina Upwards. A mix of sun and clouds today. Breezy, high 81. The northeast wind gusting 20 miles per hour. Lows tonight in the upper 50s, low 60s. Tomorrow, mostly sunny, high 83. Warming up on Wednesday with sunshine, high 84.
Right now, it's 77 in Canton, 80 in Brookhaven, 76 in Hampton. More news at 4:30. Breaking news when it happens. I'm Bill Caiaccio, 95.5 WSB.
Hour 2 of the Von Hessler Doctrine begins right now. I want to say something. Batten down the hatches if you're Maduro or the mayor of Chicago, because the worst thing that could happen to you guys is that the press now has a copy of this risque birthday card that Donald Trump sent to Jeffrey Epstein on his 50th birthday, and we know how this president works. First of all, he told people he never did this. You know, it's like, I don't do that. He disavowed any knowledge of anything. Now we see it.
I don't draw boobs.
Yeah, well, apparently you didn't. It was kind of a thing. All you did was sign it, and you wrote it inside the silhouette of the female body. But
maybe he didn't know.
I'm not judging that. I'm not judging who, what knew what. What I'm saying is, we know how Donald Trump is. If you put him up into a corner, he floods the zone with so much news that it gets lost and buried. And the fact that the press now has this birthday card in their hands and going over it means I have no doubt we're going into Venezuela and Chicago. I have no doubt.
Going to war.
This is the way this guy handles this stuff.
Watch out, commies.
Get your combat boots ready, Autumn.
You know, if this, I don't know how he could say. I guess now he just has to say it's a fake, because he said he didn't. I don't know anything about that.
That's what they're saying.
Yeah, it has to be that he's saying it's a fake. So, but it was inside of a book that had all of these other well-wishings from his. It was one of many.
Fake.
It's a fake. It's a lie. It's the fake news.
No, he doesn't just do that. He then creates an amazing amount of news. Now, maybe we can end the Ukraine war over it. That'd be a nice little flood the zone kind of thing. But my guess is we're going to start a war with Venezuela. By the way, before it happens, know this. There's zero reason to go to war with Venezuela. Zero. The neocons have been wanting it for years. But it's America, 2025. Within 24 hours of us doing it, you'll be hanging a third flag and telling everybody why you love the country. I mean, he's got you. I mean, come on. They've got you. Every war, every stupid war ever, and every one that's come, it doesn't matter how the last one went. Got out of Afghanistan for 20 years. 6 months later, we've got to save democracy in Ukraine. You're a little too easy. It's a little too easy for them, because you're not going to allow yourself to look like you're not the ultimate patriot. And guess what, folks? They're going to use that against you. So here it comes. Here it comes. You, 5 weeks ago, you never told a friend that Venezuela had to be overthrown. But within 24 hours of your government telling you why, you'll be arguing. You'll be telling your children not to come over for Thanksgiving if they disagree with you.
How long till we start?
Will America support the next war? I don't know where it'll be, but the answer is hell yeah. For a couple of years, anyways, until finally, they did it again? They did it to us again? I didn't think they'd do it. Oh, yeah, no, they're going to do it to you every single time. Because the only war worth having is when you look over the horizon and you see the tops of the ships of the other countries coming to get you. Those are the only wars. The preemptive wars are all wrong morally, and they're bad for the country.
How long until we hear about Juan Guaido again?
Yeah, what, the guy that we say is the president of Venezuela?
Yeah, it was even on Wikipedia, the former acting president is what they call him.
He was never a president. He was never a president of Venezuela.
But he won.
No,
He
no.
won the election.
Okay, I don't know that he did or he didn't. I
They
don't care.
stole it like they did it
Hey,
from me.
neocons, I don't live in Venezuela. Leave me alone. It's another war. You think you're gonna get anybody's sons and daughters for this one? I don't think you are, except for the people who are already signed up. How come we can't get anybody to join the voluntary military? Well, maybe because you're sending them into these ridiculous conflicts all the time. I'm patriotic. I'm young. I want to defend my country. I don't want to prove some think tank correct about a white paper they wrote in '95 that said that Venezuela is very important to. And remember, the most important thing is what?
Money.
America dominates the 21st century. I don't know anybody who lives in an apartment complex walks around thinking about this. But the people that they elect and their advisors, they just know it's the most important thing. They know that. They're always wrong about everything. I don't know if you've looked at the neocons and all of these foreign wars going back to Vietnam, even Korea before that. But I wasn't around then, so I'm not really going to commentate on that.
There must be different neocons entrenched in the Democrats and the Republicans, because in Trump 1.0, Venezuela was a big deal.
Yeah.
And then now
Remember
it kind of
Jay
went away for a
Bolton?
little bit. And
John
then,
Bolton wanted him to over, and he mocked him.
right. And now it's coming back up again. So there must be
Well,
other people.
you know, they got this. He probably knew this Epstein stuff was coming. He starts the Chicago rattling. You know, we should have known it. I mean, he went to war with Canada. He's going to go to war with America.
We're going to go to war with everybody.
But I don't know. I don't know how. Me and George and I were just. I was like, people in MAGA, do they actually just believe everything, or do they? 'Cause he said, "I did not do this birthday card," and now everybody's got it. And if you push it and push it and push it, they're just going to give you the whole book at some point. You're going to be leafing through it, and you're going to see this is in there, and nobody glued it in. Why is it so hard for him to go, I was an idiot when I did that? It's over. We don't have to go to war with Venezuela. We don't have to. I know. But if he would just go, I was an idiot. I was stupid.
There's none of that. So much of this wouldn't be happening if he could just be a little bit like, hey, you know what? We all make mistakes.
I didn't have that ability.
He was like that once in the first administration when he was walking up the steps to Air Force One. It was a windy day, and it blew his hair up, and you could see his baldness.
Yep.
Yeah. I saw him like he was going to a fundraiser or something, and he was like, I never wanted you to see that. But you did. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, that was a long time ago, and you got reelected. Not reelected, but you got elected a second time.
Yeah.
So apparently, people don't really give a damn whether you're bald or not.
No, nobody cares.
I care.
Is it possible that with a birthday card, we've all been in this scenario where like it's a group effort on a birthday card where it's like, hey, just
You go around the office
be
and you
sure
sign
that
it.
you sign it before
No,
I put
do
it
you
in
know
the
what
envelope.
it says? One of the things that it says is something about his wonderful secret.
We share a wonderful
We
secret.
share a wonderful secret.
I didn't know that.
It's just what do you got to be?
I've seen this before. How is this new?
It was reported by the Wall Street Journal, but nobody's seen it.
No, I
until
saw
now.
this exact thing before.
Well, I don't know. Press has it now. I don't know where you saw it. I haven't seen it before, so maybe somebody leaked it online or something like that. But it is a big deal. He said he didn't do it. Like, is he allowed to just say, I didn't do it?
Well, and the hypocrisy with running about all of this stuff, and we're going to reveal
Yes.
it, and then
now it's a
just forget about
Democrat
it.
hoax.
Strange.
No one will remember it in a week.
No, because we'll be at war with Venezuela and taking over the city of Chicago. Look how much news broke out after this first came out. The Wall Street Journal thing. Since then, it's been blah, blah. Man, I wouldn't want to be at a drag show or anything in the cultural wars in the next 3 to 4 days.
Yeah.
It's like, because he knows that this works. And it does work. In a 24-hour news thing, when the news is bad for you, he's the president. He's got the bully pulpit. He can take actions. He can do things. And you can just force them to cover other stuff because, hey, look at this. We're going to Venezuela. We're going into Chicago. And I'm meeting with Putin again next week. It's like impossible for this stuff to brief. He suffocates these stories. And that's fine. That's a kind of brilliant in its way. But I'm just wondering how much are people like, yeah.
What does he mean by enigmas never age?
I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means.
Yeah,
never age means
Have you noticed that? That's what it says.
It's written like a script. Like
Yeah.
Donald's got lines, and then Jeffrey's got
Yes,
lines.
it's a little play.
Right.
It's a little play between the two. They're talking to each other.
Cool. I love this. You know, these are the things that we should be talking about when we're talking about a president and, you know, these big, giant countries that have nuclear weapons and
Well,
people can't sell their corn crop. I don't know.
That's right.
Oh my
You
God.
can't sell the corn. And I think you'd agree, Autumn. What about Puerto Rico?
Right.
Hey, yeah. That's what I forgot about them. Thanks for reminding me.
Maybe it's the Trump had a relationship with Epstein. Maybe like he had like
They're
an
in love.
intimate relate. Maybe they're in
Well,
love.
they did in kind of a
made
way. They were
sweet
that
love,
close.
Sweet love to each other.
They were. I mean, people need to understand that for 15 years, they were best friends. They didn't just know each other or attend, things because they were part of the same. Now, that doesn't make you guilty. I don't believe that, just guilt by association. I don't believe in that. But the idea that MAGA wants everybody to go to jail that was close to this guy, except for the guy that they love, who's their saint, who was his best friend for 15 years, it just doesn't add up. It doesn't matter if it adds up. We're going to go in Venezuela and Chicago and another Putin meeting, and no one will be talking about this in 14 days. Let's say hello to Alex Williams. Alex says, unfortunately, there's a crash on 285 in Doraville.
Hey, good afternoon, Eric and gang. Yeah, we're watching this trouble spot, 285 westbound, the outer loop, right at Peachtree Boulevard, exit 31, stacking up that ride from Doraville into Dunwoody as you leave I-85, even having a negative effect on 85 southbound out at Norcross. If you want to avoid it, you can take 85 south to 400 north as an alternate there. Better news on the west freeway, stall pushed off to the right thanks to a HERE unit, 20 eastbound, Fulton Industrial Boulevard, exit number 49. So that should help out things out of Lithia Springs with those delays improving over at Thornton Road. Traffic brought to you by Active Pest Control. Enjoy a pest-free home with Active Pest Control's pest-free 365 service. For your free, no-obligation quote, call or visit ActivePestControl.com today. Alex Williams, 95.5 WSB.
When the news matters to you.
The massive project at 285 and Georgia 400 has been a big improvement.
95.5 WSB has you covered.
The latest incident comes when a SWAT team is called after a suspect.
Your 24/7 news
They
source.
had no ties to a gang.
When you need the story, all you need to do is listen. 95.5 WSB.
Atlanta's breaking news station.
Hurricane season is here, friends, and now's the time to make sure your roof is ready for whatever comes next. Hey, it's Mark Aaron back with you. At Dr. Roof, they're experts at hurricane proofing your home. From inspecting shingles to reinforcing your roof structure, they make sure your home is secure before the storm hits. Don't wait until it's too late. Get a free, no-obligation roof inspection from Dr. Roof today. Get ready before the hurricane season goes into overdrive. Call Dr. Roof today.
Hi, I'm Lacey, your friend and jeweler at Shane Company. And yes, I'm actually a jeweler. I bring dream engagement rings to life every day in our jeweler's workshop. When I hand set your diamond into your ring, I think about creating a piece you'll wear for a lifetime. I pay attention to the smallest details and treat every ring with the same care and craftsmanship, no matter the size or price. Come check us out at your nearby store. Our engagement rings are made with love from our hands to yours, because a friend knows your love deserves the highest quality. Shane Company, your friend and jeweler.
Fall is almost here, and you know what that means. Football season. Pumpkin spice, everything, if that's what you're into. And yes, bugs. Even when the calendar says it's fall, it's still hot in Atlanta. And mosquitoes, spire ants, and roaches are all out in full force. Well, at my house, we love sitting on the porch and cheering on our favorite team. But nothing ruins that faster than being eaten alive by mosquitoes. That's why I count on my Arrow Exterminators team member, Ken. He makes sure my house and yard are protected, and I don't have to think about it twice. Arrow's been family owned and operated for 61 years, and they treat their customers just like family, too. They use the most effective and environmentally friendly solutions available, and they back it all with a 100% customer satisfaction guarantee. So don't wait. Call Arrow Exterminators today for your free home or business pest inspection. Call 888-GO-ARROW or visit arrowexterminators.com and tell them Belinda sent you.
If you're seeing cracks in the walls upstairs, downstairs, or outside, maybe even a door not closing, call the Foundation Repair Specialist. Hi, it's Mark Beckham here with Atlanta Ramjack, and we are your leading foundation repair experts. Set up your free estimate right now at atlantaramjack.com.
When it comes to defending your rights, experience counts. George Stein, the DUI lawyer, has a winning track record over 3 decades with hundreds of contested jury trials and complicated cases. Make the smart choice. GeorgeStein.com.
Remember that first paycheck when you started working all those years ago? You looked at the net amount and thought, whoa, what happened here? Ah, the joy of taxes. It could be this way with your retirement accounts. You know how much you've saved, but if you haven't planned for Uncle Sam, you could come up short in retirement. With tax laws constantly changing, there's a lot you need to know to make sure you're not paying more than your fair share. Financial advisor Mark Lloyd and the Lloyd Advisory Group can help you create a plan that shows you how taxes could affect you now and in the future. Set up your tax strategy session with Mark and the team at the Lloyd Advisory Group now. Call 770-766-5611. That's 770-766-5611. Make sure you know how these changes could affect you so you can avoid some of those whoa moments in retirement. Call 770-766-5611. Insurance products and services offered through Lloyd Advisory Group. Investing involves risk, including the potential loss of principal.
Get a head start on holiday home prep with help from Zerorez. It's Patrick, owner of Zerorez. Getting all of those neglected stains out doesn't require chemicals and harsh soaps. No way. ZR Water technology gets your carpets cleaner and lasts longer. Save up to $30. The more rooms you clean, the more you save. Mention WSB to secure this deal or book online at ZerorezAtlanta.com and ask about our Zerorez commercial cleaning too. Zerorez. Spell it backwards or forwards. It's the right way to clean.
And for those who heard what we were just talking about, just the idiocy coming out of this administration, don't get me wrong, the Democrats are even worse. They don't even know who the hell they are.
You got some trying to run to the center, some trying to run to the extreme left.
How about counter-programming? How about a boring, competent politician?
Tim Walz.
No, I don't. You got to be. You have to be a good campaigner. You got to connect with people.
Yeah, and men and women love tampons everywhere.
You gotta be able to. You gotta have a certain charm and charisma. But if they could, it'll be new. If not Newsom or something, they'll grab The Rock or Oprah. I mean, this country.
Newsom's a centrist, right?
Newsom is
sort of.
Newsom is a politician.
Yeah.
He's put his finger to the wind, and whichever way the wind is blowing, he's going to go that way. But look at the state that he's been in charge of for how long? I mean, people are moving out of there droves. But hey, so that's not. You can go either way. I don't see anybody. Is there anybody on the horizon? I mean, I'd vote for Thomas Massey for president, but that ain't never going to happen. This is more weird stuff. House Speaker Mike Johnson, the guy who shares an app with his son.
I love it.
So they can monitor each other so that they don't look at porn.
I let him do it.
It's a good father-dad relationship.
Or
father-son relationship.
That's just the kind of relationship I want to have with my sons. Yeah, where we're talking about what porn we look. Yeah, that's really something That's not
weird. I just want to be honest with you, son.
I love Hazel. I love Hazel more.
Oh,
Dad.
my goodness. Son.
I looked at ladies that don't look like your mother. Don't tell her.
I gooned all night, son. I'm sorry. I got to be transparent with you.
It happens.
Yeah, that's not a conversation.
Do you like to goon?
Not a conversation that most people want to have with their children.
Let's talk about the birds and the bees.
Just the
goons
birds.
and the bees.
No, we have an app. We have an app where it tells us when one of us tells the other one when somebody's thinking about the birds and the bees.
Dad, are you gooning again?
You got to stop it. You got to stop it right there.
I have a zipper alarm.
Mike Johnson, whatever he's all about with that baby face. What is he, like 50 or something? He looks like he's in a boy band.
He's younger than me.
You say that like it's like.
Well, now all of them are younger than me, except for the ones that have been there.
So I remember when Clinton was president, he was like the last one who I think was older than me.
Mike Johnson's 53.
Oh.
He's got like a baby face.
Yeah, he does.
So here he is. For some reason, on this whole Jeffrey Epstein thing and him being so close, What is he? He suggests that Trump was an FBI informant.
And if he's not saying that what Epstein did is a hoax, it's a terrible, unspeakable evil. He believes that himself. When he first heard the rumor, he kicked him out of Mar-a-Lago. He was an FBI informant to try to take this stuff down.
And then immediately the White House said he wasn't an FBI informant, which is when you get into like Trump's brain and, his
it's a scary place.
New York City, kind of thing. So he's saying, no, I wasn't an FBI informant. But could that be like, because the worst thing in the world to people like him is to be known as a rat?
Yeah,
I don't know.
like
I have no
rats.
idea. I don't know what's up and what's down. Would Mike Johnson say something like that without Trump having told him? He just makes that up.
I was unhappy with how fast he was talking there. Doesn't that seem a little strange to you?
He talks fast.
Always?
Yeah,
Yes.
he always talks fast.
Okay,
He's a
well.
fast talker.
Okay.
Believe me, you do more. You and I. The one thing about this guy is I believe that he's like he'll have a sip of wine or something. Like he's not a. He's like a scoutmaster.
So
Like kind of a Mike Pence
Well,
type,
that's not
like
good
yeah,
either.
that's a bad
well,
one.
I mean in a good way.
My scoutmaster was a great guy.
My scoutmaster got fired halfway through my tenure. I don't know.
Hmm.
Well, it might have been because one Saturday, the whole Boy Scout troop we got together to go do a thing, and the thing that we did was apparently my scoutmaster owned some sort of lawn service, and we went out and just papered neighborhoods, and he gave us pizza and stuff. So
That builds character.
and
Did
then
you
he
get
was
a
It's
merit
gone.
like
badge?
money laundering in some weird way.
Yeah, I don't know. Then he was gone like a month later, and I was like 11, so I didn't really put it together. But now as
You
an
got it.
older person, I put them together like maybe one had something to do with the other.
You got the indentured servant merit badge.
Yeah, I mean, he was a great guy because he was like a young scoutmaster. And we were just about to go to Camp Kayakima for a week. And so one of the other kids' dad had to step in and be the interim scoutmaster for that trip. Turned out that the kid's dad used to be a drill sergeant in the military. So we're at camp, and we've got like reveille every morning at 5:30. It was one of the most horrific weeks of my life.
But you learned a lot.
I learned nothing. No. I canoed.
Naked.
No. I had one of the scariest nights of my life.
Even dogs agree.
You could hear the dogs bark.
You could hear the dogs barking. I'll tell you that story sometime. But let me just say this. I'm just vamping because for some reason,
It's right here.
Jared
Look over here.
Yamamoto is writing a novel. Alex Williams says 285 is slow in Dunwoody.
Yeah, all due to this crash, jamming up that ride out of Dorville into Dunwoody. 2 left lanes knocked out, 285 westbound. The outer loop, Peachtree Boulevard, slowing 85 southbound as well out of Norcross. Now 285 southbound, the inner loop. Those brake lights start right there at I-85. Take them down to Highway 78, the Stone Mountain Freeway in Clarkston. Traffic brought to you by Reliable Heating and Air. Stop paying for expensive heating and air repairs or home warranties. Get a reliable protection plan for just $14.99 a month and enjoy 100% parts and labor coverage for any age, system, make, or model. Alex Williams, 95.5 WSB.
So you're losing your hair and you need a simple solution that works, but you want the best. It's Mark Aram here. Modern technology, top-rated physicians. You want something that's guaranteed to work. Guys, you need Advanced Hair. Advanced Hair's completely redefined hair restoration, from the experience itself to the unmatched results they produce. Receding hairline, bald spot, thinning hair, address them all with a simple one-day treatment in a calm, relaxed environment with experienced pros. Advanced Hair has performed tens of thousands of breakthrough advanced FUE treatments, and get this, your own natural hair begins to regrow the very next day. No one else in Atlanta can offer the advanced FUE found at Advanced Hair. Fix your hair loss today, starting with your free consultation, and you'll also get $500 off if you move forward. Call 470-660-HAIR. Refine your hairline with a team that's redefined hair restoration. And don't forget to ask about that Advanced Hair Guarantee, 470-660-HAIR or advancedhair.com.
Properties come in all shapes and sizes, and so do foundation repairs. Mark Beckham here. It could be new construction, a big house, a small house, or your commercial property. Anyway, you need the leaders in foundation repair to handle it. Get your free estimate at atlantaramjack.com.
Skip the hassles of a traditional home sale and sell your home quickly with a guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate. There are no showings, no open houses, and no stress. Hi, it's Chris Chandler. Selling your home is one of the biggest decisions you'll make, so who you work with matters. My friends at Mark Spain Real Estate are the most experienced real estate team in the U.S., and you can trust them to sell your home fast and for maximum profit. Find out what your guaranteed cash offer would be. There's no obligation. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today and start packing.
Men, trouble in the bedroom? Not anymore. Priority Men's Medical Center restores your love life in just one visit. Their painless breakthrough treatments eliminate ED and PE. Here's a specialist in men's health.
I'm Dr. Simovitz. Have Viagra or Cialis let you down? Priority Men's Medical Center offers the most effective treatments that eliminate ED and PE, with men lasting longer than ever. 98% of patients see instant results on their first visit.
Priority Men's Medical Center's breakthrough treatments eliminate ED and PE, regardless of age or medical history. Your consultation and first treatment are free. You'll see instant results in the office. Plus, qualified patients get their testosterone checked free. Call 404-885-8885. 404-885-8885. To restore your love life in just one visit, call now. 404-885-8885.
Live from the Superior Plumbing Studios.
News,
weather,
traffic. 95.5 WSB.
Atlanta's News and Talk.
At 4:30, I'm Bill Caiaccio. News sponsored by Hoffman Financial Group. Our top local story: DeKalb County Schools will be making some tough decisions in the coming months about school consolidation. Enrollment is down due to lower birth rates and relocations. DeKalb School Board member Whitney McGinnis says this sort of thing is happening in many other metro districts.
This is not unique to DeKalb County. I have Fulton County last school year had to close some schools.
The county will hold meetings with the community this year to discuss how to manage school populations where some are at 150% capacity and others are at 40%. Some schools will be closed and district lines redrawn. The school board is expected to make decisions by next spring. It is now 81 degrees in Atlanta. It's going to be a cool morning when you wake up. How much of a warm-up by the afternoon? Meteorologist Christina Edwards has Atlanta's most accurate and dependable forecast coming up. A woman killed more than 4 decades ago in Cobb County is identified using DNA technology. 61-year-old Veronica Jane Miller of Mableton would have been around 20 years old at the time of her death. Cobb police say her body was discovered in the woods near the Chattahoochee River in southwestern Cobb. The case is ruled a homicide and remains under active investigation. After an immigration raid at a Hyundai plant in South Georgia last week, Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem says today the South Korean detainees will be held accountable for working in the country illegally.
So many of those individuals that were detained through that operation in Georgia, we are following the law. They are going to be deported. A few of those had criminal activity beyond just being here past final removal orders.
Nearly 500 people were detained in the raid, including more than 300 South Korean nationals. A suspected Mexican drug dealer is now in custody in Atlanta. Roberto Lopez faces charges of importing and distributing cocaine and money laundering. The U.S. attorney in Atlanta says Lopez was hiding in Mexico for more than a decade. He allegedly moved tons of cocaine and millions of dollars through Atlanta and other cities while supplying machine guns and other tools of war to fuel cartel bloodshed in Mexico. The case is part of Operation Take Back America. An encouraging sign for the 12-year-old girl fighting for her life after she was struck by a falling tree in Paulding County at a festival over the weekend. The girl's family says she is now breathing on her own. Captain Steve Mapes with the Paulding County Sheriff's Department says the girl is lucky to be alive.
She does have some serious injuries, but we hope that she'll make a full recovery.
12-year-old Claudia Bacon is suffering from a fractured skull, bruised lung, and broken rib. Tennessee is the first state in the country to mandate gun safety training training for public school students. The new law addresses gun-related tragedies and accidental shootings. Students will learn basic gun safety practices like how to handle finding a gun and general firearm safety. The curriculum will be carried out by each school district and will not involve real guns or ammunition. A federal appeals court says states cannot sue the Trump administration over firing people.
In a 2-1 ruling, the appeals court says states do not have the standing to sue the Trump administration's mass termination of probationary employees. It says they only have standing to challenge the process by which the government has engaged in mass firings.
Correspondent Matt Piper reports in March, 19 states and Washington, D.C. sued federal agencies, claiming the terminations were against the law and never gave 30 to 60 days advance notice. A big announcement from Apple is coming this week.
Apple is taking the wraps off the new line of iPhones during its big event tomorrow. The highlight is expected to be the iPhone 17 Air, a thinner and lighter model of the iconic device. Apple is also bringing the popular light blue color from the M4 MacBook Air to the iPhone 17 Air and adding a new orange color to the Pro line. But Bloomberg tech writer Mark Gurman says the new ultra-thin iPhone 17 probably won't be the top choice for many iPhone users because it comes with a shorter battery life and a simpler camera. I'm Bloomberg's Erica Herskowitz for 95.5 WSB.
It is now 4:34, and it's time for live team coverage of traffic and weather. Triple team traffic begins now with Alex Williams.
Much better news between Dorville and Dunwoody, Bill. The crash is cleared off to the right. Everything back open. 285 westbound, the outer loop, Peachtree Boulevard. So delays leaving I-85 should start to improve. It's also slowed 85 southbound from Jimmy Carter Boulevard exit. 99 coming down from Norcross. Northbound, you're on and off the brakes on I-85, Chamblee Tucker up toward Indian Trail Road. 400 northbound, a little sluggish in Sandy Springs, passing that North Springs MARTA station on the way to Northridge. And the toughest part of 75 in Cobb County is the brake lights you're seeing passing I-575, then just tapping them on and off as you pass KSU for the ride up into Ackworth. Alex Williams, 95.5 WSB.
This is WSB meteorologist Christina Upwards. A few clouds passing by for this evening. Overnight lows falling to the upper 50s to low 60s. Tomorrow, partly cloudy, breezy, high 83. Mostly sunny on Wednesday. Morning lows in the upper 50s. Daytime highs in the mid 80s.
It is a beautiful afternoon in Metro Atlanta. 80 degrees in Conyers, 77 in Locust Grove, and 79 in Alpharetta. More news at 5 o'clock. Breaking news when it happens. I'm Bill Caiaccio, 95.5 WSB.
It's Ashley Frasco. When installing sod, freshness is key. That's why I trust NG Turf. With multiple farms in the Atlanta area, they deliver the freshest, highest quality sod, including Zeon Zoysia and Tiff Tough Bermuda. Shop these and more at ngturf.com.
When you own a business, it feels like everything's on you. Orders, deliveries, employees, on you. That's why Comcast Business is giving you a year of mobile on us with your internet service. Really? Yep. We'll cover your first line of mobile for 1 year. So calling customers, getting directions, texting Janine and shipping, on us. The broken coffee maker? That one's still on you, which means you'll save hundreds for your business and get the fastest mobile service with 5G cellular and Wi-Fi hotspots on us. But hurry, this deal won't last long. Get a mobile plan and free up the budget to maybe, I don't know, fix that coffee maker? Get mobile on us for 1 year, you guessed it, on us. Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
Ends 10/9/25. Restrictions apply. New mobile customers only with internet standard service or above. Limited to value of one unlimited intro line apply via 12 monthly internet bill credits. One discount per account. Fastest mobile based on mobile Wi-Fi and cellular data in service areas. Ookla Speed Test Intelligence 2H24.
Don't let a DUI conviction cost you your career. Get the DUI lawyer, GeorgeStein.com.
Hey, now's the time of year you're really enjoying that deck, I bet. Grilling food, sitting out relaxing, having friends over, good times. Dave Baker here for my deck experts, Ben Hill Renovations. I get it, though, if you're still dragging your heels a bit on getting a new deck. I know you want to make sure you find the right builder so you can upgrade your outdoor living space correctly and within your budget. So here's a few things to consider when selecting a builder for your deck. You'll want someone who will build your deck up to future county and city code requirements. You'll want a builder who'll pull a permit for the work. Yes, the builder will need a permit, and pulling a permit now saves you headaches in the future. You'll also want different options, styles, types of wood, and colors to choose from. You'll get all that at Ben Hill Renovations, plus superior craftsmanship from their 60 years of experience, and your job will be backed by their workmanship warranty. Visit bhrenovations.com today and schedule a free design consultation at your home. Ben Hill Renovations, creating raving fans since 1964.
This is interesting. I don't really understand it, but because I don't understand Bitcoin or digital currencies. My heart of hearts, I think that there's a good thing about Bitcoin, but it's not being used for that good thing, which would be a way to kind of break sovereignty around the world, a lot of dictatorships and stuff, and people would still be able. You wouldn't need the state and their money, but it, like all things that start out with these idealistic kind of things, it just seems like people just think of it as another stock now or something that they buy.
And then the government gets involved.
Right. Well, we've been hearing a lot ever since Trump won the second time about getting some digital currency going. He's been very friendly to the crypto people. He himself and his family have made something like $5 billion during this administration from their meme coins and their whatevers. Like I say, I don't understand it enough to even know what I think a lot of times.
I thought he was making it off the gold sneakers.
There's that. But this guy, what is it? Putin's advisor warns U.S. conspiracy to wipe out $35 trillion debt. It's actually 37 now, using crypto and gold markets. So this guy, Kobyakov, something like that. Kobyakov's comments. This is from Economic Times. I have no idea what their bent is. I don't know who owns them. I don't know where they come from. Kobyakov's comments imply that the U.S. plans to convert a portion of its national debt into stable coins, thereby devaluing it and effectively starting from scratch. His assertions add to ongoing discussions about the potential role of digital currencies in reshaping global financial systems. Now, I don't know enough about, like, stablecoin is pinned to the value of a dollar, right? That's the idea of it. So you always know how much money you have and how much money you can get. Somebody look up stable coins. I believe they're pegged to something.
Okay.
And a lot of them are pegged to the value of the dollar.
Yes, it is pegged to a commodity or currency.
Yeah. So if they peg it to that, I don't know how what I don't understand, and we'll have to ask Wes about this tomorrow. Is he coming in tomorrow?
That's the plan.
What's the plan?
That's the plan. I don't know about it.
I don't know. I just don't know enough about. I don't know why that would devalue it. I don't know if it's legitimate. I have no idea. Or it just could be, a Russian at an economic conference, but saying, "Hey, the future belongs to our side of the world, not their side of the world." Who knows? Maybe it's not even true.
So from reading this article, what I'm understanding is that if you just put enough of these coins in there, it would flood it so much that it would then take our debt down. Is that? Am I understanding correctly?
I don't know. You're asking me, and I just told you I don't.
I think I get it.
I still don't even know what 1 point represents on Wall Street. I've been asking this question. I ask it. It's just, we're up 70 points.
Is it $1 million?
That's what some people say. Some people say that. I don't know what the value of it is, but I've been asking people, what exactly is a point on the stock exchange represent? And so far, it's been kind of akin to trying to stare into the face of God. Nobody seems to understand it. And we've done this before. We've had this exercise before where we try to figure out exactly what it is.
$1 on the price of an individual stock or a unit of measurement for the stock market index.
Well, that's right. Yeah. But what does that unit of measurement exactly represent? It's got to represent something. Unless there's just a ghost in the machine just deciding all these things. I don't know.
The stock market isn't real, Eric.
For the Dow Jones Industrial Average, points don't have a direct dollar value, but instead serve as a way to track the overall movement and collective performance of the stock.
I knew that.
I still don't get it.
I just don't know exactly what it is. And I'm tempted to say nobody does, but I'm sure obviously people do. Okay. I just haven't been able to get somebody to be able to explain it in layman's terms so that I could understand.
I'll make a montage. Anytime you've asked this question on the show, we always get a lot of open micers that try to explain it. I'll make a montage of them.
You damn idiot commie. I'll tell you what it is.
MAGA.
That's right.
Yeah, WS dumb B.
Woo!
Oh, got us.
Hold on. That hurt me. Hold on. I got to sit down. Did he?
That wasn't nice.
No, that was not nice. That hurt. That really hurt.
You should say something like that.
How could a person?
No decorum these days.
Just talk into their phones. You can't say called because it wasn't a call, but it was
dumb. It
was actually talking into your phone, and it was being recorded, and we called it an open mic. How could a person just just strike out like that and hurt. The hurt that is caused.
Autumn, are you all right?
I mean, I will be.
Okay.
Yeah, I know you're strong.
Yeah.
You're strong.
I'm pretty strong.
You know what? Just so that we understand what we're feeling. Let's hear it one more time.
Yeah, WS dumb B.
Oh, it hurts.
Oh, wow.
You know, I thought that maybe I was going to be stronger the second time around.
Yeah, but it hurts, doesn't it? Yeah.
I hurt again. It hurt like the same amount.
I mean, that was probably one of the greatest disses I've ever heard.
Kendrick and Drake
I
couldn't
think
compete.
that may have been Kendrick Lamar. It was that good. It was that biting.
Yeah, WS dumb B.
I mean,
Okay. You know what?
a minor chord doesn't even. It doesn't even.
A minor doesn't come close.
Yeah, do that thing with your lips where you go. That'll help.
You know, sometimes people give you the criticism that you're not ready to hear.
That's right.
And I don't know if that's what's happening now or if he's just cruel, but
Yeah, I don't know whether to take it and use it to reflect upon to get better, or if I should just think of it as just an act of terror.
I mean,
because it feels that way, you know?
It does.
Do you know where they live? I could help.
No. I think they're in
Is their
Chicago.
family from
They're
here?
in Chicago somewhere.
Oh, yeah, they are.
Yeah,
Oh, good.
yeah.
We'll take care of that.
You know,
Operation Midway, or
You
whatever.
need to go
we're
to
calling
you need to go to that free zoo. That's a front.
You mean the South Side?
No, I mean
A lot of crazy stuff going on.
The free zoo there in Chicago. That's got to be a front for something. Them lions aren't doing that for free. They've got these huge lions there. They're just kind of sitting around.
Should let
that's
them
what all
out.
lions do.
I know, but then there's
All
no
the dude lions.
but
Until they're
there's never-
hungry.
Well,
Yeah, they
yeah,
make
but
the
I mean,
women do all the
they don't
work.
have to do anything because they're never hungry. They're never hungry.
I
They
see those
feed 'em
videos on
constantly.
TikTok where you'll see like a little kid get close to the lion's cage, and then all of a sudden the lion or the
Freaks.
lioness like freaks out, tries to eat the kid.
I know there's only like 7 people watching on the video, but how come it doesn't go down to me when I?
It doesn't follow you.
It doesn't fall. I can
Why, shouldn't it follow
make
me?
it go down. Let's
Yeah,
see.
but then I'm going to
Yeah,
stand
you
up
can.
again.
Make
There
it
you
go down.
Then I'm going to stand up.
There you go.
Make it go down, for God's
Yeah,
sakes.
hold on.
I got to go to work.
Hello.
Stop.
Hello.
Hello. Hey now. That's for Mrs. Hessler's eyes only.
I don't know. Mrs. Hessler wants Josh
It's
Allen.
not for, well, you know.
Who doesn't want Josh?
Yeah. I want him to be my buddy. I want to have a beer and some whiskey with him. After the season's over and we're talking about, and he's telling me funny stories about how some of the confetti got caught in his eye during the Super Bowl.
He's so funny.
Yeah.
That's a dream you had.
Yes. And he's like, Eric, man, ever since you've been my friend, it seems like we're going a lot further. We're getting a lot more done. And I appreciate that. Your friendship, Eric, is what brought the Lombardi.
And then you tell him
to
about
Buffalo.
the chess set, and he freaks out and gets weirded out.
Yeah,
Never talks to him.
it's
No,
fine.
he freaks out in a good way.
No, he's like,
oh my God,
what?
that was you?
You guys gave me the chess
I
set?
love that thing.
That's my favorite chess set.
Oh my gosh.
Security
How
told me
come
to
we
never
haven't known
play
each
with
other
it,
for
but
longer?
now.
What would Josh think of this?
Yeah, WS dumb B.
It would hurt him just as
Jared.
it's hurt us.
Please, could
We
you
were
just
just
warn
what we-
the audience next time? Because if it's triggering us this much,
Got to be
like,
triggering them. It's their
it must
favorite radio
bother people,
station.
yeah.
I don't know how we can continue.
What would Taylor Swift? Hey, maybe I needed some positivity. Taylor, did you hear what this guy said?
Let's hear it again. I missed it because I was busy petting a cat.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
Yeah, WS dumb B.
Are they talking about you?
They're talking about my station.
Oh my God, that is so uncool.
Even Taylor Swift can't handle it.
I mean, why would they do something like? You know why they would actually?
Right.
They're jealous.
That's what it is.
It's too much.
And there's evil in this world,
Your
Taylor
talent,
Swift.
there is.
There is
and
evil.
I looked evil in the face and I said,
Yeah,
"Hey,
that's right.
you stop that."
It got into our electricity after the Trinity test. I saw that in a documentary
What?
somewhere. Alex Williams says there's a crash on 285 on the west side.
Well, I appreciate you, Eric, because you're bringing the good luck to the west side perimeter. That crash just cleared, and everything is back open. 285 southbound, the outer loop between Hollowell Parkway and I-20 it was, and 2 center lanes. They made quick work of it. Nonetheless, you're still going to see the brake lights back up toward Paces Ferry Road, exit number 18. Elsewhere, over on the East Freeway, it's been a rough one. I-20 both east and westbound through DeKalb, 20 eastbound southbound slows from 285 out toward Panola Road, with westbound delays from Evans Mill Road over to a long-lasting crash. Been out there all day, mostly off to the right, but causing the delays before Wesley Chapel Road, exit 68. Alex Williams, 95.5 WSB.
It pays to have the WSB radio app. Download it today and get ready for the Blitz.
That's awesome. The WSB 5K a day bonus blitz. 5 chances every weekday to win $1,000. The WSB 5K a day bonus blitz.
Your next chance to win is at 5 p.m.
That's amazing.
From 95.5 WSB.
Download the WSB radio app now.
Y'all, it's Eric, and summer is winding down, which means you got a great deal coming from Omaha Steaks. It's their Red Hot Sale event. You get 50% off site-wide at omahasteaks.com. Plus, because you listen to your host, Eric Erickson, you get an extra $35 off with promo code ERIC at checkout. Look, with so much happening, school is back in session, you got family in and out, you got fall weather coming, the leaves are starting to change colors. It's time to get out back, enjoy your grill without the summer heat. Go to omahasteaks.com today. You're going to get 50% off site-wide at checkout. Use promo code ERIC, E-R-I-C-K. Get the New York strips, by the way. Omaha Steaks, they're butcher cut, so they're hand cut. It's not machined. It's hand cut New York strips. They're fantastic. So are the fillets. Everything's great. omahasteaks.com is where you want to go. At checkout, use promo code ERIC, E-R-I-C-K. Get an extra $35 off. Minimum order required.
Let me teach you some physics. In a great big wind, the bigger and flatter the object, the more force the wind creates. Surface area times the square of the hypotenuse times wind speed divided by E equals MC squared, or some kind of math. Doesn't matter. But when storm season hits, your garage door is just standing there waiting for wind and physics to break it or dent it or send the whole thing flying down the street. And that, my friends, is science. At Mo Better Garage, we make that way mo better. Modern wind-rated doors are built to withstand the forces of nature. Composite materials are stronger than the cheap old aluminum door that came with your house. And the tracks and rollers won't bend under the stress. It keeps your car safe and your insurance premiums low. Call Mo Better Garage and we'll make sure you're ready. And stay in school, kids.
Mo Better Garage, we make it way more better.
MoBetterGarage.com.
Back to school season is busy, but making your home shine doesn't have to be. I'm Chris Chandler. Wise Guys Pro Wash had my house, driveway, deck, even the roof looking spotless, and I didn't even have to be home. Their soft washing keeps everything safe, no damage, just results you will love. And with more than 2,000 five-star reviews, you'll see why everybody's calling Wise Guys. Mention me, Chris Chandler, and get $70 off your next service. Book today at wiseguysprowash.com.
I'm Ed Evans, CEO of Consumer Cellular. We're a different kind of wireless company dedicated to serving people 50 and up, like me. Because let's face it, our needs are different. Big wireless unlimited plans are designed for 20-somethings, not us. At Consumer Cellular, we're focused on one thing, bringing you affordable, reliable rate plans that suit your needs, not ours. How do we do that? We start by using the same towers as the big guys, the exact same towers. We then create rate plans designed for your usage. The fact is, we can offer you an unlimited plan with the same network quality for less because we understand how you use wireless services. Our plans start at just $20 a month. And forget trying to chat with robots. You'll get 100% US-based award-winning customer service when you need help. Come find out how wireless should be and join the millions who've made the switch.
Call 1-888-FREEDOM or visit consumercellular.com/facts. Plans include $5 credit for auto pay and e-billing. See site for additional facts.
Contractors and builders know Randall Brothers is Atlanta's premier building material supplier. Dave Baker here. Randall Brothers has a wider variety of building products than their competitors, so you can find the specialty stock you need fast. And their experienced reps actually know the job and the product, so you can bounce ideas with a dependable, knowledgeable partner. Randall Brothers, widest selection, industry expertise, accurate, no-hassle deliveries. RandallBrothers.com.
I want to say, I know that the people of Chicago people are pushing back and everything. A lot of protesting going on. But I still want to say to the Chicago police, it's impossible to look menacing with a bicycle. I'm sorry. That's just is this something
In shorts?
Yeah, it's just something. I just like if it's time for crowd control, I'm not sending in the bicycles and the shorts. It just doesn't really look.
I like the overweight cops. What are they going to do?
I think we used to have more of them when we were young than now.
Yeah, but
remember
they had
Cannon on TV?
Yeah, but that was
he
a
was
TV guy.
Yeah, but I mean he was huge, and he'd run after these criminals.
Well, now they
You'd
probably
get really lucky because they'd always take a left down an alley that had like a brick wall.
Oh,
at
and
the end
yeah,
of it.
they couldn't climb
Or
that.
they would try to climb the fence, and he'd get them.
He'd just barrel into them.
That is a good point, though. There really are not many overweight cops anymore.
Not really.
Yeah, there are. There are a ton of them.
Well, but
I
not
haven't
on the
seen 'em.
streets. Maybe at the desk. I don't see them.
Yeah, not doing the beat.
Well, none of them do the beat anymore. They just sort
They're
of.
on their bicycles. I just saw them. Yeah, they got the little ding ding.
I never see police doing the beat.
Oh, well, no, they're not walking around in front of your house. You're kind of in your house is both urban and rural.
It
I would
is, but
say.
I used to live in suburbs before where they had police patrols that would go around.
Yeah.
And I don't see that anymore.
See, like I see police.
You never see a
patrols,
cop just driving by your house?
We have a state trooper who lives in our cul-de-sac, but
Well, there you
that
go.
doesn't count.
There you go. That's all you need. That's like having the school bus driver right down there. Your kid's going to be picked up first.
Mm-hmm.
And
That's
dropped
not
off
true
last.
because they don't keep the buses at their house
No,
anymore.
no. Oh, but out in rural areas, I think they do because it's too
really?
far to go into the thing, and you're basically going past all the people you're going to pick up anyway.
Yeah. So there's someone on Ellie's bus, and his neighbor is the bus driver.
Uh-huh.
And so I think, like, why is he at this bus stop? Why doesn't he just go with the guy?
Right. Yeah. Why don't you just come in with your dad, even if you're going with the car? You know.
Yeah. Come on.
Yeah, but if you're not ready and
It's a
they're
family.
there picking you up on a main road, you're gone. They're gone.
What do you mean?
They're not going to wait for you if you're not out there on a main road like La Vista or something.
Oh
like
yeah, yeah. Well, what are they going to sit there and back up traffic?
That. Well, I used
for-
to honk the horn when I was a kid, waiting.
Well,
for
that's in your
the
driveway.
I always, every time I waited for, because I lived in apartment complexes so much, or when I didn't live in apartment complexes, I guess I just walked to school. But I was always waiting for the bus was great because it was like 20 minutes with your friends.
Yeah, you were just hanging out.
hanging out.
Partying.
You know, you got nothing to do. Nobody's doing homework
Over
or
by
anything.
the stop sign. Oh, okay. I used to do a lot of homework
I'm not
on the
talking-
bus.
Really? Like when you were in like middle school or
Yeah, like middle school
or
and high
elementary
school. I guess
school?
early high school. I remember there was
I'm
something.
thinking
I
of like
didn't-
elementary because you got to remember I left school when I was 16.
That's
so
fair.
You weren't doing
my
a lot of
memories are
homework.
truncated.
Yeah, middle and high school, I definitely remember the panic, like the 15, 20-minute ride into school, and I'm like, oh, I didn't finish that worksheet. I got to
See,
get it done.
Now they're all on Chat GPT. I got to get this essay in. Please. I don't have time to actually read Animal Farm.
Mrs. Jenkins won't know.
Tell me what happened, and don't use those M dashes. I'll get busted. Alex Williams says it's a slow Monday through downtown.
Yeah, plenty of company on the downtown connector to keep you warm this afternoon. Eric, 85 southbound delays start right at Cheshire Bridge, Lenox Road, with 400 slowing south of Lenox Road, and those delays continue about 30 minutes to get down to I-20. Northbound slows, 75, 85 northbound from University Avenue as you make your way up past Peachtree, Pine Street, and earlier trouble long gone, and the delays are still improving. 285 southbound, the outer loop on the west side below Hollowell Parkway, exit 12. Alex Williams, 95.5 WSB.
If there's anything you've done 65,000 times, you're probably pretty good at it. Experience matters. It's Dave Baker for Findlay Roofing, the roof guys. They've replaced over 65,000 roofs locally. That's a whole lot of experience. Findlay has mastered the roof replacement process with impeccable high-quality work and pinpoint attention to detail. Findlay has seen it all, replaced it all, and warrantied it all for a lifetime. Plus, Findlay offers 0% financing. FindlayRoofing.com.
There's nothing quite like a local neighbor. That's why AARP is local, right here in Midtown Atlanta, to offer you free events and enriching experiences that help you with finances, family, and fun. We're in the community, connecting you to what matters most right when you need it. Visit our website at aarp.org/GA or visit us on social media at AARP Georgia to find out more information on how we're helping your money, health, and happiness live as long as you do.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now.
800-575-2798.
Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS.
Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start.
Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems.
We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau.
You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call
800-575-2798. That's 800-575-2798.
Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
This is Scott Slade, and nothing takes the place of time when it comes to spotting problems with your health, especially cancer. The earlier, the better. That's where virtual imaging comes in. Virtual imaging's LDCT core body scan can be invaluable, giving you more time for you and your loved ones to take charge of your health. They can detect tumors as early as precancerous virtually anywhere in your body, and aneurysms you may not even know are there. Due to overwhelming demand for a limited time, their $995 core body scan offer has been extended. It's a $2,495 value. Early detection saves lives, and now it's more affordable than ever. Virtual Imaging has gotten such great response to this offer that they've opened up more times in both offices, but appointments will fill up fast, so don't wait. Some minimum requirements may apply. Early detection is your best protection. To schedule your virtual imaging $995 core body scan, call 770-678-SCAN. That's 770-678-SCAN. Or make an appointment by visiting their website at virtualimagingatl.com.
Having trouble getting in to see the doctor? Wait no longer. All Care is here. All Care is expert immediate care and primary care under a single roof, offering convenience and continuity for your healthcare needs at 15 Atlanta area locations. And best of all, we are fully staffed and ready for you when you need us. Same-day appointments are available and walk-ins are welcomed. Or schedule an appointment at allcare-ga.com. Say goodbye to waiting to see the doctor and say hello to All Care, a proud member of the Piedmont Integrated Network Clinic.
Trust is not just a word, it's an experience. When your home needs service, you can trust TE certified electrical, plumbing, heating, and cooling. Hey, it's Chris Chandler. TE is the company I trust to fix any problem once and for all. Their 5-star customer experience means easy online scheduling, friendly technicians, and a lifetime workmanship warranty, so I can just sit back and relax.
TE certified, we love your home.
News, weather,
traffic.
95.5 WSB, Atlanta's news and talk.
At 5 o'clock, I'm Bill Caiaccio with our top local story. Tough decisions ahead for the DeKalb County School Board about school consolidation. It's due to a trend across metro Atlanta, declining birth rates, and a shifting population.
Some DeKalb County schools are overpopulated, while some are severely underpopulated. The county wants neighborhood input before making any changes, but they do believe there will be redistricting to ensure enrollments are balanced and resources for students are not stretched. Board member Andrew Ziffer says community involvement should help parents' fears about changing schools.
We have to close down schools because we do. I don't want it to be a surprise to any of our stakeholders.
Following months of meetings, the school board will look at recommendations in the spring. Lisa Nicholas, 95.5 WSB.
A new survey of Georgia teachers finds many report burnout even though they find their profession fulfilling. Attorney Margaret Ciccarelli with the Professional Association of Georgia Educators says teachers cite a number of factors,
including disruptive student behavior, the use of student cell phone and social media in schools, lack of parental support, the effects of poverty on our schools, and the effects of student mental health.
She says the number one recommendation from teachers is to fund more school psychologists, counselors, and social workers to help students with those issues. It is 81 degrees in Atlanta. We could see upper 50s by the morning. When do we see a warm up? Meteorologist Christina Edwards has Atlanta Radio's only 5-day forecast coming up. This is all new at 5 o'clock. We're hearing from the DeKalb County Sheriff's Office about a busted crime ring.
Officers went to the location planning to arrest
just 4 people, but in the end, 14 people, including 3 juveniles, were taken into custody. Chief Deputy Demetris Atkins says once inside the home, they found drugs and guns.
The seizure included 15 firearms, with 11 of those firearms modified with illegal automatic switches, 220 grams of marijuana, 77 grams of ecstasy, and 82 grams of cocaine.
The suspects range in age from 15 to 43 and are facing a slew of felony charges, including gun possession, assault, and armed robbery. In DeKalb County, Jonathan O'Brien, 95.5 WSB.
The man accused in a series of deadly spa shootings across metro Atlanta is in court for days of motions hearings. In court today, a Fulton County judge denies a motion to keep cameras out of the courtroom. Robert Aaron Long is already serving life for the murders of 4 people at a Cherokee County spa. Defense attorneys want evidence from that case kept out of the Fulton County trial. A major development in a 4 decades old cold case, murder in Cobb County.
It was May 1984 when a woman's body was found in woods near the Chattahoochee River in southwest Cobb County. Her identity shrouded in mystery for decades. Even her cause of death couldn't be determined, but now a huge break. Modern DNA testing led Cobb County police to a possible half-sister of the victim. More tests confirm it, and the victim now identified as Veronica Jane Miller of Mableton, who was about 20 years old when she died. And now police say she was murdered. Search now on for her killer. Steve Summers, 95.5 WSB.
A Decatur teenager who shot an 11-year-old boy in the head outside a DeKalb County skating rink pleads guilty. Cameron Mealing was 13 at the time of the shooting in April of 2022. He's pleading guilty to several charges, including aggravated assault, and will serve 7 years in an adult prison. The 11-year-old victim of the shooting at the Golden Glide skating rink on Wesley Chapel Road survived the shooting, but lives with ongoing physical and emotional effects. WSB scam alert from the city of Alpharetta. Residents, businesses, and developers are warned about a scam that could cost you thousands of dollars.
The city says the scammers are sending out emails that appear to come from the city of Alpharetta. They could include fake invoices requesting payment for services or permits, and the emails may also look official, using the city's logo, staff names, and even details about your project. But the city says don't let that fool you. The scam artists can easily pull that information from public records. The city, currently working with the police department to find those responsible. Local governments across the region are seeing similar scams right now. Sabrina Cupid, 95.5 WSB.
It's now 5:04. The Von Hessler Doctrine continues in less than 2 minutes. Right now, live team coverage of traffic and weather in the 24-hour traffic center. It's Alex Williams.
Hey, Bill, checking the ride around I-285 with 285 eastbound delays on the north side. On and off the brake pedal, Ashford-Dunwoody Road, but it bunches up as you approach I-85 in Dorville, with you staying pretty slow heading southbound until you get down past Memorial Drive. The west side, 285 southbound, the outer loop, you're seeing the brake lights from I-75 in Truist Park, trying to make your way down past Hollowell Parkway down to I-20 exit 10, the West Freeway, where we had an earlier crash clear. Then we're also seeing a few brake lights northbound, 285 north, the inner loop leaving Cascade Road. Most of those left lanes bunched up where you take that left lane exit to get onto I-20 westbound, the West Freeway. Alex Williams, 95.5 WSB.
Now Atlanta Radio's only 5-day forecast, sponsored by Shoemate, the official air conditioning of Atlanta. Here's meteorologist Christina Edwards.
A few clouds passing by this evening. Sunset around 8 o'clock. Temperatures will be in the mid-70s at that time, continuing to cool into the upper 50s, low 60s for tomorrow morning. Tomorrow afternoon, partly cloudy, high 83. Sunny skies on Wednesday, high 84. Continuing to climb into the upper 80s by Thursday with a mostly sunny sky. Staying sunny and dry on Friday with a high near 90. No rain in the forecast until the middle of next week.
Right now it's 80 in Powder Springs, 79 in Decatur, and 78 in Stockbridge. More news at 5:30. Breaking news when it happens. I'm Bill Caiaccio, 95.5 WSB.
Hour 3 of the Von Hessler Doctrine begins right now with this hour's keyword in the WSB 5K a day bonus blitz. And that keyword for this hour is truck. Truck. Truck.
I love trucks.
Truck. Go to the WSB Radio app or WSBRadio.com/cash for your chance to win $1,000. Again, that keyword is truck.
Can you use it in a sentence, please?
I drive a truck.
Me too.
If I get this $1,000, I can buy a truck.
Well, you're going to have to add it to other thousands.
You ain't gonna get it.
I don't know. I mean, you could. I guess
Down
you could,
payment, maybe.
But I would use it. I'd blow it all on just one great meal at a restaurant. You know. Take all your friends.
Ball out.
Fast
ball
food.
out.
Fast food joint. Maybe 2 or 3
Taco
meals.
Bell?
Yeah. No, not Taco Bell. Someplace classy. Zaxby's.
Burger King.
Qdoba.
Yeah, whatever that is. What is
Qdoba.
that?
It's like
Qdoba.
a-
Who owns that?
Burrito place.
Yeah, it's a burrito thing.
Haven't been there. Are the burritos any good?
Yes. They have potatoes in them, though.
You know me, I'm a pure man. I just said that. So- you know me. Hey, you know him. One thing I say about Eric, he's a pure man. Through and through. I don't know what I'm going to do. I think if you're listening, it is an audio medium. You can't see my face. You can't see my expressions. But if you're listening, I'm sure you've noticed that I'm a little bit down. Why is he so down? I mean, his favorite team had one of the biggest comebacks in NFL history last night. Well, here it is. Starting today, Atlanta streetcar service suspended for months due to utility repairs. How am I going to get to work?
Yeah, how did you get to work today?
Well, I got lucky today.
You hitchhiked.
I hitchhiked, as I'll do once a week.
Yeah.
I like to get
Hospitality
out there.
Highway.
Yeah, hospitality, exactly. Meet people.
Hop in.
Yeah, like that guy.
Hey, nice pants.
Well, thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Got a little stain there.
They'd look better covered in blood.
Yeah. And in a basement someplace.
Doesn't it? This doesn't everything. Yeah, what are we going to do? What are we going to do?
It does.
Atlanta streetcar, what are we going to do, Jared? I mean, all the people who depend on the streetcar. Let's say that you live a block from where you work. A lot of people depend on the streetcar.
That's right.
To get them to work.
All 7 people that rely on the streetcar.
Jared's the hype
Big
man.
deal.
You think this is a slow, kind of like, we got some repairs, and then it just like never comes back? Mommy, why are there railroad tracks on the road?
Where?
Funny story.
They have a legit reason.
Down, honey. Let me
And
tell you a story.
during this time, MARTA will provide shuttle vans
Oh, thank
along
God.
the streetcar
For all
path.
19 people.
Yes.
Can I
Shuttle,
pee in it?
There's already a bus route on
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, but we're streetcar people. We don't use the bus, so I need a shuttle.
I will.
What's a shuttle?
Could you look up
A bus?
Well, it's a more compact. It's a friendlier, same
Is
crowd.
it a bus?
I want to see the same homeless people that I go to work with on the streetcar. So I want to see the same crowd
I want to see
around.
Larry and
Well, you like
all the-
familiarity.
Yeah, I do. I like it. It makes me
Larry.
I'm comfortable. George Clark, could you find out what is the average daily ridership of the Atlanta streetcar? Maybe I'm wrong. It's not like I really look into it. I've just been stuck behind it in traffic before, and I'm like, why is this stopping?
Well, the
at-
problem is,
does it stop at lights? That's
and
a weird thing.
Yeah,
Why
because
does it- the
because
whole concept of having rail, like what if MARTA
Well, so
stopped
that
at
more
lights?
people are on it on the same road,
Right.
like a bus.
I get it, but I'm just saying that for rail service, to me, has no red lights. Like you don't stop for red lights. That would be some of the thing that would attract ridership.
That's not a part of this one. The positives on this are that you'll have 3 people on it moving
Yes.
down the road instead of 1.
That's right. And so we save the
And all
the
of them
climate.
are usually tourists who think,
Yeah.
hey, this is a thing that's here.
Yeah, and why is it here?
No, I don't know. It'll get me down to the,
you can get to the Carter
Olympic
Center,
whatever.
which is nice.
Well, can you get to the? Is it in the tourist triangle?
Yeah, you can get to
Yeah.
the Ferris wheel.
What
okay,
they're
just
eventually
get my kids to that Ferris wheel.
What they're going to do long term, I've seen these plans for the Beltline. It's actually smart what they're going to do with it because they're going to make kind of like a lower belt of the Beltline where they're going to take the streetcar all the way from the west
They need to
end.
tighten their belt.
Connect
paying.
it to downtown, and then they'll connect it to the Beltline on the east
whenever
side. So it'll be a little
whenever
belt.
you go into detail about the Beltline, I act like I know what you're talking about, but I know I
Listen, my
I've
ATLians
been
out there know.
He loves the Beltline.
I've been on about just a very small part of the Beltline, and when I am on the Beltline, which is rare, usually I look around and go, does the city of Atlanta not have lawnmowers? Because a lot of times
It's natural beauty, Eric.
Is it?
No.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's also a natural place for lots of snakes to nest and things like that. Don't you think? I mean, it's just like free grass.
Over by
growing.
Piedmont Park where you've gone, yeah. I could
Are
see.
you trying to? Was that some sort of like?
I'm just saying, like,
you were
there's-
trying to,
there's
like,
a-
I-
where your
I
kind
feel
hangs
like he was
out.
like
Yeah,
kind of
you
like
freaks.
saying that like I'm somehow one of these dwellers of Piedmont Park, maybe after midnight, looking for.
There
little
is a
fun.
lot of overgrowth over in that area in between
there's
Ponce City Market
Yes.
and
yeah, why don't
Piedmont
they?
Park.
Ponce City Market. That's supposed to be a marquee thing, you know. you got to take $10 to go upstairs and all that stuff. Why not mow that lawn around there? Make it look nice.
Well, why don't you get out there?
Yeah.
I don't live in the city of Atlanta.
Get a scythe and go do it by hand.
Yeah, if you want to see change.
Yeah.
Eric, you need to be the change.
Yes.
Okay, well, I'm not going to be the change
Thank
in
you,
the
Autumn.
city. I don't even
Change.
live inside the city
You
of
could be
Atlanta.
the scythe guy, though.
I'm
You would have a
suburbanite.
social media account.
Is
Go
that guy
viral.
dangerous, or is he cutting the grass? Let's wait and find
You
out.
don't know, do you? Okay, I'll make a deal
Whoops,
with you.
sorry about your Achilles tendon.
I'll do it.
Slice that.
Yeah, I'll do it, but with a scythe.
Yeah, so, yeah.
The Atlanta Slicer.
I look like I'm
The
going
big
through
one, like
fields
the
and-
Reaper, or
Yeah,
just a little hand one?
I like the Reaper one.
Okay,
but it's gonna be like I'm just gonna. It's like the 1930s, and I'm just going through fields. You kids keep on walking.
You know why he cuts this grass every Saturday? It's because his uncle was in jail and said on his dying deathbed to make sure the grass is cut. So he's out there every Saturday, making sure that grass is cut. And he's been dead for 40 years. He's like, oh, and
The
there was
last
a hook.
thing-
He had a hook for a hand,
Yeah,
and
last-
it's on your
and he's here right
your
now.
door.
He's in the house.
Run!
And the call was coming from inside the house.
I see some opportunity here because this is how you
By
can
the
go
way,
viral.
I give it little tips too. I'm like, but the story ends with the last thing she heard was, but sometimes on the Beltline, these kids, you'll hear, I'll go, and every once in a while you hear me, I'll look up and I'll say something like, huh? Yeah, the cidery's about, it's about another half mile down. You just keep going that way.
And other times you say really strange things, but because there's all this lore around you,
Yeah.
they think it's like wisdom. You're like, the apple trees don't grow like peaches. And you're like, whoa.
Well, it's gonna be like the movie Being There.
There'll be water if God wills it.
Do you ever take selfies?
Huh?
Do you ever take selfies with any of the people on the
I
Beltline?
invented selfies.
I cut down all the selfies.
That's right. You killed the guy that invented selfies.
A scyther. I don't know. What would I be called?
The scyther?
Oh,
the Atlanta
wait,
Slicer.
And what's the
Belt
nightmare
lines?
will
Huh?
see you.
What?
The
yeah,
nightmare.
the nightmare. So it's come to this.
The nightmare versus the
I always
Scyther.
knew that there'd be a showdown.
Eric von Scyther.
Hello, nightmare.
And then it's lightning.
That'd be endless entertainment. You know that.
And then when the nightmare takes me out,
Yeah.
then for one day, everybody in the Atlanta area will actually know the name of the nightmare. Finally, after all working diligently, has anybody run into the nightmare at night? Well, you're at George
It's only
Clark.
available during the day, which is kind of
Yeah, it is
I
kind
have
of
not
odd.
run into
his
her.
hours are 9 to 5, and
Well,
he's very
She.
staunchly.
Thank you, Miss Non-Feminism. It's a she.
Does she have an
Oh
office?
shoot!
Yes, she does.
Yeah.
Yes, it's at the
Nightmaress.
Vortex on Peachtree.
Sweet.
Get a burger while you're there.
This might surprise you guys.
Yes.
Yeah.
ChatGPT and Grok both say 900 riders a day on the streetcar.
Okay, that's not that
That's a
many.
lie.
That's not that.
That's not that many.
That's not many at all.
That's a lie too. A day.
Yeah, I don't believe that.
Even if it
No.
is 900 a day, that's nothing. How many of them are there? How many run?
Isn't there only one streetcar?
Is there just
There-
one?
No, there's multiple.
You got to have one. There's
There's
maintenance.
because over
You
by
can-
over by Edgewood, what you guys would appreciate, I think, going back to
You
Eric's
think the
initial,
city bought one streetcar?
Yeah, just one.
there is a part where the actual rail does go in the center of Edgewood, and so it is more efficient there. But when it goes into
Not
the
if it
tourist
has to
triangle,
stop for a stop sign. or
it
a-
is
a
annoying that
light.
it stops the stoplights.
There's
It is annoying.
4.
Huh?
There are 4.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
And
But
they're in
only
rotation.
but only a portion of them are going. All right.
Right.
But what the big plan for it makes a lot of sense. It's just in that weird phase where it doesn't do anything now.
The big plan. What's the big plan?
I would just explain. They
That
want
people will ride it?
They want to connect the east and the west belt line together,
I don't know
and
what
you
that
would be able to
means.
take the streetcar all the way across. That's what they want to do.
More
Well,
opportunity
that's
to
not
get
connecting
stabbed.
it.
Well, right now they'd have to extend it from downtown to the west end, and they have
Uh-huh.
not done that yet.
So they're going to have a shuttle, basically.
Until that
You're
part
not
is
really
built.
on the belt line, but we're still calling it the belt line. The
But-
Beltline Express. It's going to come back as the Beltline Express.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Oh, that'd be great. Then I can go to the other side of the belt line and walk on that.
By the way, our nightmare, her name is Kristen Edwards.
Kristen Edwards.
Yeah.
She does the weather too, right?
Maybe this is her sidekick.
I am the nightmare.
And she is the manager of nightlife and culture.
Welcome to the Nightlife and Culture. I'm Kristen Edwards.
Did you, whenever you have a good time in Atlanta, hopefully you thank the nightmare for making it all possible.
She's the one that makes sure that businesses prosper.
She's the one who said to Beyonce, how about 2 nights? Alex Williams says there's a crash on 85 into Midtown.
Yeah, they just found this one. This is why we do the traffic every 10 minutes here. Brand new one. HOV lane blocked, 85 southbound before 17th Street, exit 84. That is slowing the ride out of Buckhead in northeast Atlanta. Also having a negative impact on the Beaufort Spring connector trying to head into Midtown. Now, once you get past that, you won't be free of the brake lights because they'll grab you right there again around 17th Street for the ride down to I-20. Northbound delay is not terrible this afternoon, but it is going to be slow 75, 85 northbound up through the Grady Hospital curve. It'll improve, though, once you get up past Peachtree, Pine Street, passing the Varsity there on your right. Traffic brought to you by Whole Foods Market. Head to your local Whole Foods Market for September stock up. Save on meal solutions for busy schedules, including fresh produce, pantry staples, and household essentials now through September 6th. Alex Williams, 95.5 WSB.
Don't be late because you crowdsourced your commute with a navigation app.
This might become a travel advisory. Yeah, they're in 2 left lanes.
Depend on us. Some delays if they shut that ramp down.
Make sure you get where you need to be on time.
Jam starting at Langford Parkway, getting past Spring Street.
Local and dependable traffic 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
We had a lot going on this morning through Henry County.
WSB Triple Team Traffic.
95.5 WSB. How Atlanta gets there.
Skip the hassle of constantly cleaning and costly repairs and sell your home completely stress-free with a guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate. Sean Hannity here. Now's a great time to sell your home in Atlanta as home values have continued to rise and your home may be worth more than you even realize. With the guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate, you can receive the strongest cash offer in the industry and close within days. Find out what the guaranteed offer would be on your home. There's no obligation. Go to markspain.com and you can start packing.
WSB Atlanta, WSB BFM, and HD1 Doraville. 95.5 WSB, Atlanta's News and Talk.
I'm here with Chris Hoffman, the founder of Hoffman Financial Group and host of Money Unleashed. Chris, with all the things we're reading, seeing, and living through these days, from rate cuts, election season, and now a new administration, now seems like a great time to make sure we have that comprehensive plan in place. You know, the one that covers all our financial bases.
There are occasions throughout the year where I feel like it's critical for people to engage their financial lives and get the information that they deserve from a financial advisory team. And this is one of those times, to be quite frank. So we ask that you call us if you have a minimum of $500,000 in your full portfolio. But we're going to do away with that minimum so that those folks can have an equal opportunity to understand what's in their portfolio as well. Now, you have to have some money, right? I can't help you to build your wealth at work, right? But I sure can help, I believe, with your 401k, IRA management. There's probably 2 or 3 things that'll surprise you that you may want to take action on. So the next 10 people that call in, we'll work up either a portfolio x-ray, or if you feel like you need a full retirement plan, go to unleashyourmoney.com, click on portfolio x-ray, or click on full retirement plan. We think you'll be impressed enough, and we want you to become a client. There's no question about it. We believe that we are a very competent fiduciary advisory team, and we want to offer that to our listeners. Let Hoffman Financial Group actually show you how we perform, and I believe we perform at the pinnacle of this industry.
Call the Hoffman Financial Group at 404-737-3858, 404-737-3858, or online at unleashyourmoney.com. Investment advisory services offered through Brookstone Wealth Advisors, a registered investment advisor. Insurance and annuities offered through Hoffman Financial Group Incorporated, Georgia Insurance License number 163546.
Hey folks, Dave Baker here with a quick tip. When it comes to garage doors, longevity matters. Overhead Door Company of Atlanta has been serving Atlanta homeowners since 1935. That's 90 years of doing it right, day after day, door after door. Sure, new companies pop up claiming to be number one, but for real trust and experience, there's only one original overhead door, the one with the red ribbon on the trucks. Longevity matters. Quality matters. Call 404-USA-DOOR or visit overheaddooratlanta.com.
Boom, boom. I saw a little thing on YouTube of Freddie Mercury being very mean to Brian May, and it upset me.
Stop it, darling. You're being a jerk.
No, Brian May was trying to hit a thing. This is in the 80s, so Queen was off the rails. I mean, they lost me after the game. But, and I think it was Freddie Mercury's fault. Because he was getting mad at Brian May because he was still doing this guitar thing that, like, everybody loved. But Freddie Mercury was going to clubs and stuff, and this is the next thing. But that wasn't Queen. They didn't know how to do that. And so he's like, after Brian May's trying to hit this thing, it's like, oh, the heavy metal, the stuff that we did, that's great and everything, but you got to change with the times. Like, you know what?
The new way,
Freddie,
darling.
I believe that you would have been better off if you would have stuck with that Brian May sound. But and then I always thought those guys were. I didn't see the movie. Did they sell them as squabbling a lot? Because
I don't recall.
Apparently
They did not.
Well, apparently they were. It was a rough ride with those guys. They were very. It was difficult for them working together. I never knew that. Anyway, that's got nothing to do with. That's neither here nor there, as they say. I don't know who said it, but somebody said it.
It's somewhere.
Stuck, yeah.
I think it was Paul McCartney.
It was. He began it. He said, "It's neither here
Neither
nor there."
here nor there.
I think he was yelling at George.
There or
Well, I'll just leave and come back when you got it all figured out then. won't
By
I?
the way, once again, this hour's keyword is for the WSB 5K a day bonus blitz is truck, TRUCK. Go to the trucks. Go to the WSB Radio app or WSBRadio.com/cash for your chance to win $1,000. Saw an article. This from the Press Rundown. OnlyFans growth on college campuses raises concerns about student financial choices.
We got to pay for things. Things are so expensive for them.
Well, yeah,
Let them do OnlyFans.
Okay. It's
Whoa,
not that
Jared.
simple.
They got to pay for things.
Don't worry.
College is so
We're not
expensive.
talking
Let them
about
degrade
shutting.
themselves and have no morals.
All right.
And do something that they might
That is
regret
not
later.
what I said.
All right, the two of you.
Tax them.
They do get taxed.
Yeah,
Although I think
what they have to
influencers.
report.
Yeah, no tax on tips. Actually, OnlyFans
Influencers-
creators are safe.
Yeah, like they added influencers to no tax on tips, which I don't know
Thanks,
how
Trump.
that happened.
I love you all. Vote for me. OF girls.
A growing trend among college students in the United States involves the use of OnlyFans. I think we all know what the platform is. Don't need to explain. The average cost of college has reached approximately $38,270.
What, total?
a semester.
No.
Oh.
A
The
year.
Cost of college in the U. The average cost of college in the U.S. has reached approximately, annually, $38,270.
Seems low.
Well, it's average. You got to remember, it's
Right.
average.
Yeah.
So the community college kids are pulling it down. Although I'm sure that's much more expensive than it used to be.
Yeah, I feel like it was like $20 for a quarter.
So the platform has seen its creator base explode from around 350,000 in 2019 to over 4.1 million in 2023. So it's higher now.
And most of them don't make any money.
That's true. We looked at that before. Most are making like $300 a month or
Right.
something. And then but there's the few that make a gajillion. And of course, people are wondering, what does happen as these people grow up? This stuff, of course, never goes away. It's online forever. But I almost wonder, I used to think about that too. But I feel like now that maybe the standard, like the people who are going to be hiring you in the future probably had an OnlyFans thing. I mean,
Yeah.
it may not be as big a deal as it seems
They
like
gotta make
unless
money.
there's a shift.
There's no stigma anymore.
Yeah, there's no stigma to it.
But also, the idea of that it's going to be on here forever, that's not completely true because
it is.
I had a MySpace page, and I can't get into that. I don't know what that is.
That was a platform, though. That's not a website.
Well, what is the website? Is the platform?
Well, it certainly wasn't. It was a website. It wasn't an app. But no, I think that it's still out there. But
Wow.
But you didn't remove your clothes. If you removed your clothes, I'm telling
Guys have
you,
saved it.
people would have saved it. It still would have been around. I mean, you were in the shower and you were talking, but you couldn't see anything but your face.
Smart.
And
See?
see what you did? You were smart. You put your toe in the water, but you did not dive in.
Yeah, 'cause
And so it's not haunting you with your children now. Saying, "Hey, Mom, what's this?"
You can't
Yeah.
blame these young people for wanting to be entrepreneurs and trying to make sure
I'm
they
not
get
blaming
themselves
them.
out of debt.
I'm not blaming them.
Such a
I'm saying
difficult
that,
job.
Look,
Wow.
give me money.
Gotta make
What
them
I
work
do-
harder than that.
No,
Hey,
it's tough for us.
If I knew, listen, if I was if I had a great body and I was 18 years old, the last thing in the world I wanted to do was go to work. So I can condemn lots of things that I know that if I was young today, I'd be doing. And that's what I do. I condemn things that I know that if I was 22 years old, I'd be doing. But if I was a young girl and I was hot as can be and I didn't have to go to work, but that doesn't mean it's right. It means that when you're 22, you're not thinking about what's going to happen when you're 52.
You work at P.F. Chang's or OnlyFans?
It's not a man's response. Most of these people are women.
No, what you're saying about it.
What I'm saying is that when I was young, I would have chosen to make a lot of money for the least amount of work. I know that about myself. That doesn't make me right. I would have paid for it, and I would have been embarrassed the rest of my life. But I know what an idiot I was when I was 22. Alex Williams says it's getting slower on 85 southbound into Midtown.
All due to this crash, 85 south before 17th Street. They were just holding 2 left lanes. It's now on the left shoulder, 85 southbound before 17th Street, so that will help things out. But Beaver Spring connector slow from Sidney Marcus. In the 400 northbound delays start at Lennox Road. 75 south slow into Midtown from Howell Mill Northside Drive, trying to make your way down past North Avenue. Northbound delays stack in at University Avenue. Alex Williams, 95.5 WSB.
Hey, y'all, it's Belinda Skelton for Four Seasons Home Care. As many of you know, I lost both my parents recently, but I'm so thankful they were able to finish their lives at home where they wanted to be. And Four Seasons Home Care was so helpful to my family throughout the process. I get emails from listeners all the time and why I trusted Four Seasons Home Care. They tell me I don't want just anyone to care for my parents. Well, of course you don't. So here's why I work with Four Seasons Home Care. This is a real family-owned company. They vet and hire every single one of their caregiving specialists, and they don't farm out the care to contractors, and they're not some national corporation. So here's my advice, folks. Call Four Seasons Home Care and just start the conversation. Do your homework. This is a huge decision. It's a 100% free call that can change everything. Google Four Seasons Home Care Atlanta. That's Four Seasons Home Care Atlanta.
My name is Maria. Okay, I lied. It's Mary. But I'm feeling more European after my European-style holiday on MSC Cruises. The ristoranti, I mean restaurants, nightlife and shops in La Galleria, and of course, American touches like a sports bar and water slides. Bellissimo. Okay, this is a problem.
Book now and save up to 40% off, plus kids sail free. MSC Cruises. Let's holiday. To book, visit msccruises.com or contact your travel advisor. Restrictions apply. Ships registered in Panama and Malta.
It's happening, guys. Your hair's thinning, the crown's disappearing. Hair loss might have you feeling you've lost your identity. It's Mark Aram here. Thankfully, there's Advanced Hair Simple One-Day Treatment. You decide how much, how thick, and where. It's your own natural hair that begins regrowing the very next day, and it's guaranteed to grow for life. I've seen Advanced Hair's incredible results with my own eyes. Get your free consultation, $250 off, and 250 free hair grafts. Call 470-660-HAIR or advancedhair.com.
Live from the Superior Plumbing Studios.
News,
weather,
traffic. 95.5 WSB.
Atlanta's News and Talk.
At 5:30, I'm Bill Caiaccio. News sponsored by D. Geller & Son Jewelers. Our top local story, new details from the DeKalb County Sheriff's Office today about a busted crime ring. At a home in Decatur, they find 15 firearms, 11 modified with illegal automatic switches, over 200 grams of pot, 77 grams of ecstasy, and over 80 grams of cocaine.
In total, the operation resulted in an additional 68 warrants and the seizure of multiple illegal weapons and narcotics.
Chief Deputy Demetrius Atkins says they went to a home in Decatur planning to arrest 4 people, but instead 14 people are taken into custody, including 3 juveniles. It is 80 degrees in Atlanta. A cool morning before we hit the low 80s again tomorrow. Are there rain chances anytime soon? Meteorologist Christina Edwards has Atlanta Radio's only 5-day forecast coming up. There's talk of redistricting and school consolidation in DeKalb County. The school board member Whitney McGinnis says it's hard for families to think about a school change.
We know that these are difficult, uncomfortable conversations to have, but
they have to be had.
The district will hold meetings with the community this year to discuss how to manage school populations where some are at 150% capacity and others are at 40%. Some schools will be closed and district lines redrawn. The school board is expected to make decisions by next spring. New developments today in a more than 4 decades old cold case in Cobb County. Using DNA technology, Cobb County police identify a woman found dead in May of 1984. Veronica Jane Miller of Mableton would have been around 20 years old at the time of her death. Her body was discovered in the woods near the Chattahoochee River in southwestern Cobb. Police say her death is a homicide and the case remains under active investigation. The man accused in a series of deadly spa shootings across metro Atlanta is in court for days of motions hearings. In court today, a Fulton County judge denies a motion to keep cameras out of the courtroom.
The shootings rocked metro Atlanta's Asian American community as 6 of the victims were of Asian descent. Fulton County prosecutors are seeking the death penalty against Robert Aaron Long in connection with 4 murders at 2 spas on Piedmont Road. He faces 19 charges, including murder and domestic terrorism. In that case, Long is already serving 4 consecutive life sentences for killing 4 people and injuring a 5th at a spa in Cherokee County. The defense attorneys are asking the judge to exclude evidence from the Cherokee County case in Fulton County. Cheryl Castro, 95.5 WSB.
We have an update today on the 12-year-old girl hit by a falling tree over the weekend in Paulding County. She is now off a ventilator and breathing on her own.
She's very, very lucky. This is an act of God that a tree limb would come down.
Captain Steve Mapes with the Paulding County Sheriff's Department says it happened at the Paulding Meadows Arts and Crafts Festival on Saturday. Shortly after storms and strong winds passed through the area, the girl suffered a fractured skull, bruised lung, broken rib, and lost a lot of blood. JonBenet Ramsey's brother says investigators are still working to solve the nearly 30-year-old murder case. The body of the 6-year-old beauty queen was found in the basement of her home in Boulder, Colorado on December 26, 1996. John Andrew Ramsey says his family met with Boulder's police chief to discuss the case last week. He says investigators are now testing dozens of pieces of evidence collected after JonBenet's death, including some items never tested before. JonBenet and her mother are both buried in Marietta. Apple fans are gearing up for the iPhone 17 reveal this week.
The annual iPhone event at Apple's headquarters in Cupertino on Tuesday is expected to center on the new iPhone Air, which will be the thinnest and lightest iPhone ever made, and has several Wall Street analysts optimistic that the Air will add some extra vitality to iPhone sales this holiday season.
Money reporter Jason Brooks says although the Air is thinner than the iPhone Pro versions, there are trade-offs, including a shorter battery life. It is now 5:34, and this news is sponsored by Findlay Roofing. Time for live team coverage of traffic and weather in the 24-hour traffic center. It's Alex Williams.
Still watching some breaks on the East Freeway, Bill. 20 eastbound. It's gotten a little bit better, but you will slow a tad bit between Wesley Chapel and Panola Road. With the West Freeway, 20 westbound, sluggish through West Atlanta, and then again passing 285 for the ride out to Thornton Road, exit number 44. On the south side, slowest part of that ride is 75 southbound. Had a crash before I-285. It cleared out of the HOV lane, but you'll still see some brake lights from around at Central Avenue coming out of Hateville, getting down past Forest Parkway, then tapping the brakes again through Stockbridge from 675 to Hudson Bridge Road. Alex Williams, 95.5 WSB.
Now Atlanta Radio's only 5-day forecast with meteorologist Christina Edwards.
A few clouds passing by this evening. Sunset around 8 o'clock. Temperatures will be in the mid-70s at that time, continuing to cool into the upper 50s, low 60s for tomorrow morning. Tomorrow afternoon, partly cloudy, high 83. Sunny skies on Wednesday, high 84. Continuing to climb into the upper 80s by Thursday with a mostly sunny sky. Staying sunny and dry on Friday with a high near 90. No rain in the forecast until the middle of next week.
It's 78 in Ackworth, 76 in Snellville, and 79 in Union City. More news at 6 o'clock. Breaking news when it happens. I'm Bill Caiaccio, 95.5 WSB.
Yeah, about 12, 13 years ago, I remember sitting in the house watching TV when I noticed that one of the walls looked different. It was a darker shade than the rest of the walls. Upon further investigation, it was soft and wet to the touch. You know, not having any plumbing in that area, there's only one real explanation. My roof was leaking.
Dave Baker for Finley
Roofing, the roof guys.
So I needed a new roof. Like any major repair for my house, I checked out a bunch of companies. Only one company passed all my criteria, though, Findlay Roofing. The roof guys. Findlay Roofing was the perfect match when it came to getting a new roof. Turned out they really are the extra effort experts. They treated my home like it was their own, tearing off the old shingles, installing new ones. They were neat and cleaned everything up, and I didn't pay anything until the job was complete. Right now, Findlay is offering upfront pricing, 0% financing, and a free roof analysis. When it comes to roofing issues, think of Findlay first. See them on the web at findlayroofing.com.
You know the saying, age before beauty? Well, many Atlanta homes built in the 80s and 90s are really showing their age and not so much beauty. Roofs are leaking, windows are drafty, paint is peeling everywhere, and that front door, well, might as well say Y2K, here we come. So many projects, and that means hiring a bunch of contractors, right? Wrong. Hi, this is Candace from Exovations, and have I got a tip for you. When you bundle several projects with Exovations, you can save time, money, and coordinate everything all at once for a truly stress-free experience. From the roof shingle at the top to the last drop of paint on the bottom, Exovations does it all. Roofing, siding, windows, doors, decks, gutters, and more. And with Exovations, you know we'll do your project on time, on budget, and without all that stress you usually hear about in construction. Schedule your free consultation today at exovations.com and bring your home into this millennium.
The Steel Horse Law name strikes fear in the heart of big insurance companies. We make them pay.
1-877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Call 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS to reach a friendly live agent. Donation's super easy, and your car can be picked up as soon as tomorrow. Call us now.
1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Did you know you can donate real estate too?
This is Scott Slade. When it comes to your engagement ring, there's only one place I'd recommend. Tara Fine Jewelry Company, known for exceptional standards, craftsmanship, and legendary customer service. Tara's passion runs through every design they craft. Engagement rings you'll be proud to gift, cherish, and wear for a lifetime. You fell in love with her because she's unlike any other woman in the world. When it comes to your promise of forever, only a Tara diamond will do. Tara, specializing in diamonds of absolute beauty and legendary customer service since 1985.
You're anti-Justin Herbert. Something wrong with
No,
you.
that's not true.
Anti-Chargers.
I don't know.
That's what that
It's just a small market. I mean, I know it's LA, but it's just not.
You know, you still see him as San Diego?
Yeah, I don't know.
Do you remember when the Los Angeles Rams won the Super Bowl and their parade route looked about as vacant as it was in Atlanta when the soccer team won the championship?
United?
Yes.
When we had our parade on a Wednesday morning,
Okay,
that was a
listen,
mistake.
I'm just saying that there's not a whole lot of like organic NFL feeling in Los Angeles.
No.
You can't hold that against the Chargers.
I
They
just-
played well. Listen, I don't want to get on the game thing again. I want to get on this. YouTube having the game. Did anybody watch this?
On Friday, yeah.
So they had Mr. Beast as part of the thing. They had some influencer that I'm not even familiar with. Can you look, George, who the influencer was? He has like 6.7 million followers or something on YouTube. He was on the side, and they went to him. I don't know. I think they went to him like twice. But the booth was like Tirico every time. At one point, he's down there, he goes, he reminds me of my favorite wide receiver, Antonio Brown. And like Tirico, it goes back to Tirico. And I guess they're making us talk to this guy. I don't. Yeah, there was a whole thing of Mr. Beast. Roger Goodell and Mr. Beast, they had a little sort of Saturday Night Live cold opening kind of thing that was very awkward. Roger Goodell is maybe the greatest commissioner of all time. I know people hate him, but look at what's happened to the sport since he's been there. You can't deny. But he's not a comedic actor.
Is it the sideline creator was Donald De La Haye? He's called Destroying.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay.
Something like that. But he's giving his point of view and lets the fans know that he thought Antonio Brown was the greatest wide receiver. I mean, he was a great wide receiver for
a couple of years
until he lost it.
So he took his jersey off.
Started taking his clothes off in the middle of the game and waving goodbye to the fans.
He likes that frog position too.
He does. Not that froggy.
Get that frog.
Get that froggy position. Whatever happened to the story about him? Wasn't he wanted for shooting a guy or something in New Orleans, and he was in another country? Remember the story from like 3 months ago?
I thought he'd run out of money. I thought that was the latest story.
He got robbed or something in New Orleans, and he legitimately had a right, but then he got a gun or something, went back. I don't know if he shot the guy or just caused an incident, but then he was in Europe, and they wanted him, and they couldn't. Wasn't he supposed to fight John Rocker or something for a while, or was that somebody
John
else?
Rocker was going to fight Patrick Mahomes' father.
That's right. That never happened.
I don't think so.
It could have been an undercard for the Jake Paul, Mike Tyson bout. What did you find over there?
I mean, so you're right. He was he's charged with he's facing a second-degree attempted murder charge in Miami for allegedly shooting a man at a celebrity boxing event. This was May 16th, 2025.
Yeah. So I think the guy actually started it. I think he tried to rob him or something like that.
Yeah, it says
but Antonio Brown came back for the guy and shot, I think, is the allegation.
Brown was briefly detained but released after he claimed he was attacked by people trying to steal his jewelry. Through surveillance video reportedly shows him initiating the altercation.
So he's never gotten back to Miami? Because this was months ago and he was in Europe or something when they wanted to bring him back.
Well, justice, slow.
Oh, it is. Justice is the
deliberate
wheels
on purpose.
The wheels of justice grind slowly.
Yes.
But it seems, I'll bet you I
I'll try
wouldn't
to find out the latest.
Yeah.
No, you would be in jail.
Yes. Well, I know. And the thing is, by the way, maybe not a good idea if you don't have your own security. I mean, just advice.
Well, he's probably run out of money.
If you're in a big crowd, don't wear a bunch of expensive bling. I mean,
That's fair.
I'm not blaming the victim here if you're that person, but it's probably not a smart idea to walk around just showing tens of thousands of dollars worth of valuables and wearing them into crowds because you want to look cool. Some people might knock you over the head and try to take that stuff from you. It's probably not the smartest thing in the world to do. Save it for the red carpets.
So Antonio Brown is still in Dubai. He has not come back because he's worried.
Oh, we don't have extradition with Dubai?
We probably do. I'm
The
sure we do.
UAE.
Yeah, there's an arrest warrant out for it. He's got a $10,000 bond.
Well, there you go. Well, listen, maybe this YouTuber, this influencer can help out in some way, be a liaison. Yeah, it was a lot of that. And then after the game, the post game was Kay Adams. You know who that is? She used to be on Good Morning Football, but then she was replaced by somebody. And Cam Newton, and that was something.
He's the king of the hot take, Cam Newton.
No, but I mean, it had kind of a, I don't know, maybe they'll grow into it, but it lacked gravitas, I thought. The little YouTube booth, just kind of now maybe it's just because it's new and I'm seeing it for the first time. And I'm not a fashion guy, so I'm assuming that everybody thinks Cam Newton's outfits are
they love
fantastic.
It. Yeah.
I'm just.
Do they have a game
I
every
don't have
week?
an eye for that. I just don't have an eye for that.
Does YouTube have a game every week now?
I don't believe so. I think
Okay.
that this is maybe kind of a one-off until maybe the next time they.
I think their next one is Black Friday, but that could be a Netflix one. There's so many different.
Yeah, they're
streaming
kind of
providers.
moving things around, and they'll have one on Netflix.
OnlyFans will have one soon.
Peacock has a Christmas game. OnlyFans, of course. Antonio Brown will be taking off his jersey. What you got there, George? You look like you're deliberating.
For the rest of the season, NFL Sunday Ticket is the only way to stream games via YouTube.
There you go. By the way, the Red Zone wasn't so bad. No. I noticed one or two commercials. It wasn't so bad. It was pretty much the same experience, but I got a feeling that it's like they want to turn that water up, the heat of that water slowly so the frog doesn't jump out of the pan. So, yes, it was basically the same product this time, and I saw one or two inserted ads, but my guess is by the end of this season, it's going to be a lot more, and then next season more, and then 5 years out, it'll just be another television show.
Did they cut away from the action or just turn it down?
They cut away from the action. Basically, the one that I noticed the most, it was split screen, and on one side was all the scores. And it was a very quick, it was like a 15-second thing. Although we asked the question, how does Scott Hansen go to the bathroom? And I figured it out yesterday. It's they'll just show a bunch of games without any commentary for a while. You'll notice, for
yeah.
2 or 3 minutes, they're just jumping through games, and that's obviously where he goes. Because the man's not going to, for 7 hours, be out there. He has to be, hydrating himself just so he can make it.
In comparing back and forth, NFL Network has got, I know NFL Network owns Red Zone.
Yeah.
And it's all
Do
over
they still
ESPN.
have their own person doing it?
They have their own
They used
person
to have the
doing
guy
it,
with the ears.
But it's so slow. It's like Red Zone, what makes it so great is that it's it's always going from game to game. It's perfect
But
for
they don't
somebody
have the
with
guy
ADD.
with the ears anymore.
I don't think so. The NFL, it was just a lot slower, though. That's what I
Yeah.
noticed.
Well, now they can have Mickey do it. Mickey has big ears.
That's right. Yeah, then all they need is a good big. I mean, he was good. He was actually. I kind of liked him more than Scott Hansen because I found Scott Hansen to be a little melodramatic,
a little too excited.
Yeah, he was. But now he's got his thing, and now he's. I've fallen for the fella. Alex Williams says 85 North is slow through Sewanee.
Yeah, watching the brake lights out of Duluth into Swanee, Eric. 85 northbound from Sugarloaf Parkway up to I-985. Then it breaks free whether you're taking 985 or 85 north. After that, you will be off to the races. Toughest part on 400 northbound is in Sandy Springs from 285 up to the North Springs MARTA station. Then tapping the brakes again between Alpharetta and Cumming. 75 northbound, you're sluggish, starting at Delk Road up past Wade Green Road, exit number 273. 575 northbound, tapping the brake pedal as well, clearing Highway 92. Exit 7 there in Woodstock. Alex Williams, 95.5 WSB.
Topical. Basically, the text of the email reads like this.
Local.
Someone bought a car with my credit, and someone tried to file a tax return.
Mark Aram.
I'm a simple man with simple needs.
Tomorrow at 9 a.m.
95.5 WSB, Atlanta's News and Talk.
Are you taking your garage door for granted? Is it squeaking and whining for attention? Overhead Door Company of Atlanta is here with same-day repair service. Experienced technicians have been servicing homeowners in Atlanta since 1935. That's 90 years. Overhead Door Company of Atlanta can handle all your garage door and opener needs. For same-day repair service, schedule online at overheaddooratlanta.com or call 404-USA-DOOR.
Attention men, does ED and PE have you down? Well, great news. Choice Men's Health has the latest breakthrough treatments that can get you up and running. Meet the specialist who is dedicated to helping you perform better than ever in the bedroom.
Hi, I'm Dr. Katz, Chief Medical Director at Choice Men's Health. Our custom treatment plans have a 98% success rate at improving ED and PE on your very first visit, even if Viagra and Cialis have failed. Regardless of your age and medical history, we are here and dedicated to help you regain your love life.
Don't wait. Call Choice Men's Health now. We are so confident we can help. For a limited time, we're offering to cover your first treatment for free. Call 404-400-1170. Call now to claim your free treatment. 404-400-1170. Results guaranteed on your first visit or it's free. 404-400-1170. Choice Men's Health, the only choice for your health.
Strange noises in your attic? Those critters are not leaving without a fight. The Breda Wildlife Guarantee keeps you protected at no additional cost.
Breda, no need to be afraid of bugs.
I'm Brian Parks, head of commercial banking in Atlanta for Ameris Bank. I've been in banking for over 30 years, and my team and I know that businesses have the best results when they work with local bankers who know the Atlanta market. Bankers who will work to understand your business operations and bring good ideas to the table. At Ameris Bank, we do that. I invite you to reach out so we can start a conversation. Visit amerisbank.com/yourbusiness or a local branch near you. Ameris Bank, fiercely yours, member FDIC.
Even good people can find themselves in a bad situation. Hey, it's Eric Von Hessler. If you've got a DUI problem, you need George Stein. He literally wrote the book on DUI defense in Georgia. Go to georgestein.com.
When you get hurt on the job, do you know what you're entitled to? Attorney John Foy does. Lost wages, medical bills, rehabilitation therapy.
You should be getting all these and more. The system doesn't make it easy, but we do.
Get the strong arm. Call Attorney John Foy and Associates.
Every day we help people get the money and benefits they deserve after they've been hurt on the job. When it comes to workers' comp, it pays to know what you're entitled to.
Call Attorney John Foy and Associates now.
I'm Ed Evans, CEO of Consumer Cellular. We're a different kind of wireless company dedicated to serving people 50 and up, like me. Because let's face it, our needs are different. Big wireless unlimited plans are designed for 20-somethings, not us. At Consumer Cellular, we're focused on one thing, bringing you affordable, reliable rate plans that suit your needs, not ours. How do we do that? We start by using the same towers as the big guys, the exact same towers. We then create rate plans designed for your usage. The fact is, we can offer you an unlimited plan with the same network quality for less because we understand how you use wireless services. Our plans start at just $20 a month. And forget trying to chat with robots. You'll get 100% US-based award-winning customer service when you need help. Come find out how wireless should be and join the millions who've made the switch.
Call 1-888-FREEDOM or visit consumercellular.com/facts. Plans include $5 credit for auto pay and e-billing. See site for additional facts.
An Australian lady who killed her lunch guest with mushrooms got 3 consecutive life sentences for killing them.
She's going to think twice.
The next time.
Mm-hmm.
So this is, am I not reading this right? So
maybe some Vegemite instead next time.
Does this add up, or am I missing something? Aaron Patterson, and it's quite possible I'm missing something, and it'll be obvious, and I'll look like an idiot. I get it. But I have to ask the question. Aaron Patterson, 50, was found guilty of murdering 3 people, including the parents, aunt, and uncle of her estranged husband. Isn't that 4 people?
Read it again.
Aaron Patterson, 50, was found guilty of murdering 3 people, including the parents, aunt, and uncle of her estranged husband. Is there a math problem there?
Did one of them live?
But that's not how the sentence is written.
Right.
It says including. It was a beef Wellington meal she had deliberately laced with death cap mushrooms picked near her rural home in the state of Victoria in 2023. This is why I will not accept a meal from Autumn Fisher, because she's foraging people's yards. And I don't even know if she would do it on purpose, but something could slip in there.
Yeah, I know the mushroom that she used.
Oh, is it available all over? Is it like a...
It is available in North America, at least. I know that.
She picked them like, yeah, it's in the wild. Like, I didn't even...
Yeah,
Don't eat mushrooms that you see out in the wild. Not a good idea.
Or just don't be so dumb.
What do you mean? Like everybody's got to be an expert on which mushrooms
if you're gonna
are...
if you're gonna forage for something and you're gonna feed it to your family, you should probably know. You should definitely 100% know that this is okay.
Are you guys hearing what I'm hearing? That's foraging elitism. I think is what I'm hearing there.
Just eat whatever you find.
I would not feed my kids with something I foraged if I wasn't sure.
Okay, all right. That's good to know that you're sure about it. Yes.
She poisoned 4 people. The husband lived.
Okay.
The parents and his sister all died.
Yeah, so I was asking if it's like a possessive S on the parents.
Well, it's the word including. So Aaron Patterson, 50. Okay, I got to talk about this. Is CNN.
All right, that's her.
Aaron Patterson,
I'm gonna
50,
draw her. Here she is.
was found guilty.
Yeah.
Draw her body and then I'll sign it at the bottom.
All right, cool.
Seems to be
She's
all
an
the rage.
enigma.
We'll talk about.
Never
I'll
die.
hope that we share our wonderful secret.
They stayed the same age.
Aaron Patterson, 50.
Yep.
Was found guilty of murdering 3 people, including the parents, aunt, and uncle of her estranged husband. So they should have said she poisoned all those people.
Yes.
But she killed 3 of them.
Right.
So it was who died?
It says here.
Don and Gail Patterson and Gail's sister, Heather. The one who survived was Ian Wilkinson, Heather's husband.
Yeah.
So the husband lived.
So the estranged husband, he's the one who lived, the one she couldn't.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. Now, this is what I don't understand. Was he estranged before this incident or after? Because
Who knows?
you could understand the estrangement happening after you killed my parents and sister.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I don't know. Who cares?
I mean, who cares? I'll tell you who cares.
They're gone.
Anybody who appreciates the public image of the average mushroom would care, I think, because this is a PR hit for
mushrooms everywhere.
Mushrooms everywhere. Now, I will tell you this, something I know for sure. I will never die from something like this because mushrooms freak me out. It's not a matter of not liking them. They freak me out. I can't even imagine. If they're dry, it's like dirt. If they're in some sort of sauce, It's like mud, and it's horrible. I don't know how anybody can handle that taste. It's awful. So if I die like this, you know it was murder.
Here, Eric, here's some Vegemite mushrooms for you.
Oh, let me give that a shot. Well, it takes a lot, though. I mean, to sit there with people knowing that you're poisoning them, that deserves a movie. Somebody get on it. Somebody's got to be writing that screenplay. Alex Williams sees brake lights on 285 near Georgia 400.
Yeah, 285 westbound, the outer loop slowing, approaching Georgia 400 from Chamblee Dunwoody Road. You stay slow through that interchange, passing Roswell Road, exit 25 in Sandy Springs. Jumping down to I-20 over on the east side, new travel advisory, crash in 3 to 4 left lanes. 20 eastbound, Wesley Chapel Road, exit 68, use Covington Highway. Traffic brought to you by Reliable Heating and Air. Stop paying for expensive heating and air repairs or home warranties. Get a reliable protection plan for just $14.99 a month and enjoy 100% parts and labor coverage for any age, system, make, or model. Alex Williams, 95.5 WSB.
Let me teach you some physics. In a great big wind, the bigger and flatter the object, the more force the wind creates. Surface area times the square of the hypotenuse times wind speed divided by E equals MC squared, or some kind of math. Doesn't matter. But when storm season hits, your garage door is just standing there waiting for wind and physics to break it or dent it or send the whole thing flying down the street. And that, my friends, is science. At Mo Better Garage, we make that way mo better. Modern wind-rated doors are built to withstand the forces of nature. Composite materials are stronger than the cheap old aluminum door that came with your house. And the tracks and rollers won't bend under the stress. It keeps your car safe and your insurance premiums low. Call Mo Better Garage and we'll make sure you're ready. And stay in school, kids.
Mo Better Garage, we make it way more better.
MoBetterGarage.com.
Skip the hassles of a traditional home sale and sell your home quickly with a guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate. There's no showings, no open houses, and no stress. Hi, this is Mark Spain, and our guaranteed offer is the easiest way to sell your home. With the guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate, you can bypass the market, receive the strongest all-cash offer in the industry, and close in as little as 21 days. Our guaranteed offer keeps you in control. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today. That's markspain.com and start packing.
Man's best friend. Loyal, trustworthy, dependable. Findlay Roofing is your roof's best friend. Loyal with a lifetime warranty, trustworthy with upfront pricing, and dependable with the highest quality work. FindlayRoofing.com.
At CertaPro Painters, we know that a happy place comes in many colors, like ones that inspire a sense of wonder, or a new flavor that makes life just a little bit sweeter. Or one to celebrate those moments that lift you to new heights, at home or at work. We'll make your happy place your own. CertaPro Painters. That's painting happy. Each CertaPro Painters business is independently owned and operated. Contractor license and registration information is available at CertaPro.com.
That nagging joint pain, you know what I'm talking about. Sometimes it's from years of hard work. Sometimes it's an old injury that just never healed right. Either way, it's been calling the shots in your life for too long. But that stops right now. I'm Mark Ehrman. QC Kinetics is here to flip that script. They use regenerative medicine, advanced cellular treatments that help your body heal and restore the damage in your joints, not cover it up, not cut it out, actually helping heal and restore. And the results, long-term, lasting relief. QC Kinetics, no surgery, no drugs, no long recovery, just a smarter, natural way to get your freedom back. Bring your MRIs, your x-rays, and they'll make sure you're a good candidate. Your first consultation, it's free, friends, so there's no reason to wait. Call QC Kinetics, 770-285-8026. That's 770-285-8026. Decatur, Lawrenceville, Sandy Springs, Marietta, Stockbridge, and Douglasville. Appointments available on Saturday. 770-285-8026.
WSB Atlanta, WSB BFM, and HD1 Doraville. 95.5 WSB, Atlanta's News and Talk. news, weather,
traffic.
95.5 WSB, Atlanta's news and talk.
At 6 o'clock, I'm Bill Caiaccio. News sponsored by the Lloyd Advisory Group. Our top local story, parents in DeKalb County getting plenty of warning about possible school closures. The school board now considering the best way to consolidate.
Why do new lines need to be drawn for schools in DeKalb and some even shut down?
You know, we haven't done something wrong. It just is the national trend. We're not having enough babies.
DeKalb School Board member Whitney McGinnis says it's a trend that's happening all over. Some DeKalb schools are at 150%, while others are at 40%. In the coming months, the public will be heard in community meetings, with difficult decisions by the board expected in May. Lisa Nicholas, 95.5 WSB.
In our classrooms, a majority of Georgia teachers are facing burnout, but they also have some suggestions on how to improve their jobs.
A new survey by the Professional Association of Georgia Educators finds most teachers find their work fulfilling, but 66% also report burnout. Page's Margaret Ciccarelli says workload's one factor, especially among elementary teachers who say they don't get enough planning time at work.
Subbing or covering classes for absent colleagues is one of the top reasons why educators lose that planning time.
As a result, Page plans to ask for more funding for substitute teachers. She says the public can also help by becoming subs in their own school districts. Jennifer Perry, 95.5 WSB.
79 degrees in Atlanta after a cool morning. How much is a warm up tomorrow? And don't expect rain anytime soon. Meteorologist Christina Edwards has Atlanta Radio's only 5-day forecast coming up. A dangerous crime ring is out of business in DeKalb County.
When deputies went to the home in Decatur, they were expecting to make 4 arrests related to several recent crimes in the city of Stone Mountain. But in the end, 14 people were taken into custody, says Chief Deputy Demetris Atkins.
In total, the operation resulted in an additional 68 warrants and the seizure of multiple illegal weapons and narcotics.
He says the suspects that were arrested range in age from 15 to 43 and are facing a slew of felony charges, including gun and drug possession, assault, and armed robbery. In DeKalb County, Jonathan O'Brien, 95.5 WSB.
The man accused in a series of deadly spa shootings across metro Atlanta in 2021 is in court for days of motions hearings. In court today, a Fulton County judge denies a motion to keep cameras out of the courtroom. Robert Aaron Long is already serving life for the murders of 4 people at a Cherokee County spa. Defense attorneys want evidence from that case kept out of the Fulton County trial. This is all new at 6 o'clock. Getting caught with marijuana in Clayton County may not always mean going to jail.
A new ordinance has county police writing tickets instead of making arrests, but only if officers find less than an ounce of weed on you. Police Chief Kevin Roberts, who pitched the idea, tells commissioners it'll protect young people who make a mistake.
What we don't want to do is burden them with a criminal record and jail time.
The ticket would be up to $150 and may require education and recovery program attendance. Having small amounts of pot now classified as an ordinance violation and not a criminal offense. Steve Summers, 95.5 WSB.
Teenagers are involved in a fight with staff at a Cobb County Waffle House. Despite rumors circulating on social media, Cobb police say there's no confirmation the suspects are current or former students at Sprayberry High School. Police say the teens started fighting staff at the restaurant on Sandy Plains Road after they were asked to leave. The city of Alpharetta warns of a scam targeting public hearing applicants.
The city says that they've gotten complaints about emails being sent out that appear to be from the city of Alpharetta requesting payments for permits or services. This email uses official staff names, even details about particular projects. The city saying that the information is easy to get online from public records. The email asks for payment using a wire transfer, which the city does not use for community development fees. Alpharetta is working with the police right now to find those responsible. They say similar scams are being reported in other cities. Sabrina Cupid, 95.5 WSB.
It is now 6:04. The Von Hessler Doctrine continues in less than 2 minutes. Right now, live team coverage of traffic and weather in the 24-hour traffic center. Alex Williams.
Travel advisory on the East Freeway, Bill. Got a crash in 3 to 4 left lanes. 20 eastbound Wesley Chapel Road, exit 68. And that has really jammed up the ride, leaving 285. It's also having a negative impact on 285 east and northbound. The outer loop leaving Flat Shoals. Avoid it all. Use Covington Highway as an alternate. Elsewhere, second slowest part I'm seeing in the northeast is 85 northbound, stacked in from Sugarloaf Parkway, getting up to I-985 there in Swanee. Alex Williams, 95.5 WSB.
Now Atlanta Radio's only 5-day forecast, sponsored by Shoemate, the official air conditioning of Atlanta. Here's meteorologist Christina Edwards.
A few clouds passing by this evening. Sunset around 8 o'clock. Temperatures will be in the mid-70s at that time, continuing to cool into the upper 50s, low 60s for tomorrow morning. Tomorrow afternoon, partly cloudy, high 83. Sunny skies on Wednesday, high 84. Continuing to climb into the upper 80s by Thursday with a mostly sunny sky. Staying sunny and dry on Friday with a high near 90. No rain in the forecast until the middle of next week.
It is a lovely evening outside. 77 degrees in Sandy Springs, 77 in Beaufort. It's 80 in Fairburn. More news at 6:30. Breaking news when it happens. I'm Bill Caiaccio, 95.5 WSB.
That's right, Caiaccio. Hour 4 of the Von Hessler Doctrine begins right now. I just caught a glimpse of Greg Russ, who's joining us. You know, between the glasses, the ball cap, and the stash, I'm getting kind of like a young Mario vibe off of
Better Mario?
Huh? Super Mario.
Better
Yeah,
that
Mario.
than Luigi.
Well, no, maybe that's what I don't know which one. I think it's Mario. Which
Well,
one
they
am I
didn't wear
thinking?
glasses.
Am I thinking of Luigi? Which one am I thinking of? Because I don't play video games.
Mario's red, Luigi is green.
Look at him. Who am I thinking of?
I see Mario.
Yeah, it's more like Mario. He's like the boss, right?
Yeah, he's the boss.
He's the boss plumber
He's
or
the one
whatever
who
the hell it
gets-
is.
They're both the plumbers.
Yes. But I think you're getting a little bit. Is that what you're going for? Like a Halloween thing this year? Just to
No,
get go,
that's
are you going to go?
with glasses? I'm not wearing suspenders or overalls.
Well, I'm just saying.
It's the stash, though,
Maybe
stash.
you ought to lean into it. Is what I'm saying. It's the stash.
Do you get any sort of super fan from SNL vibe? You know, the Bears, Chicago. He should have
little
a
bit.
hot dog with him.
Yeah. There's a little bit of that going on. A little bit of Chicago. Maybe you should go defend them from President Trump.
You
With
go
you.
back to Washington there,
Yeah.
Trump. You ain't belong here in our city.
I'm staying out of that. It's such a weird
Staying.
thing. It seems like the people who are actually in the dangerous neighborhoods want help, and then the people who aren't
Yeah, the
subject
peop-
to that are the ones marching against it.
And then
I
the
don't really think
constitutional-
the National Guard. Yeah, it's
Right,
yeah.
and then the constitutional thing is like a whole other thing. It's
Yeah.
like a whole other part of it. But then, right, it does seem like people who live in decent neighborhoods are hitting the streets in Chicago to say, no, we don't want this. And if you're in a really dangerous neighborhood, which, yes, they do exist in Chicago, probably in the back of your mind, you're like, maybe it wouldn't be so bad. Maybe I can go get, half gallon of milk.
It'd be
at
nice to
9 o'clock
walk
at
to the
night.
grocery store at
Yeah,
night.
Yeah, so
100,000 plus gang members I saw over the weekend.
100,000
gang members, yes.
There's
Well, it's
100.
like that mayor.
That's a lot.
That is a lot.
I don't know if there's 100,000 gang members. That's a lot. What's the population there? Like
Chicago?
Yeah,
Few
6 million, 6, 5, 6.
I would say probably the metro is probably bigger than that. Probably 8.
Yeah. Well, he's not going to go into the suburbs. He's going to go,
Just in the city limits.
the city limits alone.
That's 2.7 million.
150,000 gang affiliated residents.
Wow.
Really?
And
What's
a
the
population of 2.7 and a mayor who has a 2.7% approval rating.
Well, look, the
They voted
voters,
for
they
him.
vote for him.
I know.
I don't live in Chicago, and I don't live in Venezuela, so I don't care. I just like it's up to the people who live in Chicago to, and quite frankly,
Should we put
they
Maduro
had-
in Chicago? Is that what you're saying?
You'd probably do better than
He
the
has a
mayors
better
they've
mustache.
had lately. I mean, the Chicago, in these big cities, they just keep electing people because they sound great when they're on a bullhorn or something. But the mayor before this in Chicago, as I recall, was like terrible, and then they just okay, we'll just have another terrible. So they won't even. If you're a Republican in a city like that, you can't even get looked at twice. So the voters say no. We only want one party. I mean, and guess what? Then whoever's next is kind of going to be decided for you, and you're going to have that person to vote for. So I think it's up to Chicago voters to say, hey, we've had enough. We want something different. And I don't live in Chicago, so I don't feel like my tax money has to be used to go clean up Chicago. Let the people of Chicago clean up Chicago. But, we got a birthday card from an Epstein book, and we got to make that go away. So I look for an invasion of Venezuela and entrance into Chicago, and probably before you know it, he'll be making news talking about he doesn't like the kickoff rule in the NFL. Whatever it takes to push that news down,
Well, he has a
he's
point
going to
there.
do it. You don't like the kickoff?
Nah, I like the old one.
Well, it was too dangerous.
Wait, this is they didn't change it again. This is the same one from last season.
Well, no,
right?
but now they've changed it. They weren't getting enough
returns
last year, so now it's gotten to the point with the NFL. It's almost like NASCAR a little bit, but the NFL is so popular, it doesn't matter. Look at these games this week. I mean, they were just unreal. And so their popularity just keeps going up, so I don't think that they really have to worry about it. But, in NASCAR, there was a lot of changes over the last decade or so. And each one or more than that, say the last 20 years, each one individually, you go, okay, I guess it makes sense. But then you look up and the whole thing is kind of not what it used to be. And I think there's a danger of that where people are starting on the 35-yard line. So that was the change. If you just kick it out of the end zone, it's going to come to the 35 now rather than the 30. Now, I grew up where teams started on the 20. So we're given 15 yards now, one little thing at a time. And then you look up and people are starting at almost the 40-yard line.
And with people,
which is almost midfield.
When you have some of these kickers out there that can kick 60, 65-yard field goals, it's
Yeah.
like, oh, we're almost
Yeah, all
just
of
a
a
few
sudden,
yards
you
away from field goal range.
15 yards, exactly. Yeah, so
I don't like that part of it either.
Yeah, I don't like
Well,
that
they
part
can,
of
they can
it.
keep the kicking ball, the K ball now. They get to have longer.
Yes,
before the game.
they can
I read,
sleep with
too.
it the night before.
Yeah, so they can better prep it.
That's
kick
right.
The 60-yard.
And yet
field
you
goals.
still had a lot of kind of weird misses this week. I mean, I seen that coming. Something happened last year. I guess he got hurt.
Yeah, poo.
No, don't do that. The guy was automatic for years. I mean,
Well, he's not automatic when it matters.
well, he was before, but he got hurt. I don't like
Yeah,
the way
he
that I
has
don't like the way
won.
people turn on
He has
players.
won
I gotta
plenty
say
of
this.
games for us before in the past, but his time has come. It's over.
Right, and that's something to go, okay, and I think the Falcons realize that. But I don't like this thing where I'm talking to people about a player. He's trash. Like, what is that? What? These are
Bring
people.
back Morton Anderson. That guy can still kick.
Yeah, I bet he can.
We'll wheel him out.
Thunderfoot.
Like the Bills did last night. They wheeled their senior citizen out to win the game.
How
for
old is
them.
he? 41?
41.
That's old in football.
Well, I mean, Rodgers is the same age, if not 42.
Yeah, I think he's 41 as well. But
and I won yesterday.
And he won.
Oh, he loved it. The way he was talking about the Jets after that, the organization he destroyed by getting the coach fired
Yeah.
and stealing their money.
Well, look, let me tell you what happened there. And I know that
Crying every game, weeping.
my program director is going crazy because he doesn't think the audience cares about this stuff. But
do we need to attach you back to the zapper again?
I will just say this. That what happened with Aaron Rodgers is he went to a stable organization with a great coach. That's why he looked like that. Aaron Rodgers was an idiot to go to the Jets. Now, it looks like the Jets are maybe finally have a coach and they're going to be able to turn it into something. But that thing was dysfunctional. Why is Aaron Rodgers playing better in Pittsburgh? Because it's a stable organization. They've had 3 coaches since like 1960 or something. In the modern era, they only have 3 coaches. So they're stable and they know how to coach and they got the most out of them. So I think that's what that's all about. And does Aaron Rodgers, is he going to let anybody ever see his wife? That's weird. He married somebody like 6 months ago.
I was just wondering if he was even married. I didn't know.
He just got married like 6 months ago and nobody. And is this the witch that he dated for a while? Like Blue Earth?
We don't know her.
Oh, so it's not Blue Earth or whatever her name was?
We have nothing.
He
no identity
hallucinated
about
her. His ayahuasca.
She's a figment of his ayahuasca. Do we have any name, George Clark? Or anybody? Look it up.
As far as
It's
I know.
weird when you're a public figure. I can understand it, right? I can say, hey, just, if they don't know who you are, you don't have to speak to anything. But one thing I'm pretty sure of is she didn't get any of her COVID shots.
I would assume not.
So be careful.
Her name is
Stay
apparently
6 feet away.
Brittany. Brittany. Brittani.
And that's it?
That's all. That's
Well,
all
that's a-
I've got.
that's a-
Little's known about her.
Brittany.
It's a stripper name, ending in an I. Whenever it's an I instead of
Well, it's
Y.
not. You're not predestined to become a stripper.
No, but they change it at the end. It's time to be a stripper. You drop the Y.
Every image of him with a woman is somebody that he's already dated.
Yeah, he won't. Like he's got this. He's a wild dude.
It reminds me of the
I
man.
think it's great. I think it's
thinks he was
great.
abducted by aliens.
He's entertaining.
Do you remember the?
He believes in aliens.
Do you remember the player Manti Te'o early in like the? I guess
Yeah, he's on good. He's on
2013?
Good Morning Football now.
Is he really?
I believe so. I think I
Good
saw him
morning,
this morning.
football.
Well, he
Yeah,
had
that's
that.
his job. He starts the day by saying,
He had that
"Good morning."
fake girlfriend.
Yeah.
And this Aaron Rodgers' wife thing reminds me so much of the parallels are.
Well, wait a
are
minute.
very-
No. Okay, no, because the fish, what was that called?
It's catfishing, right?
Catfishing. This guy said, like, it became a public thing, and everybody fell in love with him because his girlfriend had cancer or something, and he was playing for her, and then they found out that she didn't exist, but that was because he was duped. He just shouldn't have gone on and told people about her, but he was
Okay,
catfished.
that's
he was
right.
duped.
Okay.
But I mean, sooner or later, somebody's going to see her shopping with her. Is she in a box?
People don't know her age. They don't know her profession.
It'd be great if she's like 70. It's like the opposite.
Are there any photos of this woman?
I don't know. He won't say what her name is. So if you don't have a last name, you can't look her up.
Brittany.
Brittany. Thank you very
Brittany.
Yeah, I clicked on one. Oh, no, that's Danica Patrick. Never
much.
mind.
Yeah, he dated Danica Patrick. He dated, who else did he date?
Which she speaks very highly of Aaron still.
Yes, they do. They get along
Shailene
quite well.
Woodley.
Right, she's an actress, right? Then he had the witch, Blue
Yeah.
Earth, or whatever her name was.
Hmm.
Well, it's hard to break up with a witch, man. That's got to be amicable because they could
X
they
ya.
get spells. They get like the eye of a newt or something thrown.
Well, I
in
think
the
this.
stew.
This is what he said. I need a good season. I'll marry you. And
Right.
so if he does break up with her, something goes wrong, she'll curse the season.
Well, he'll get the Super Bowl, right? And then everything after that will be downhill because it's like a deal. It's a Faustian bargain.
Oh,
that
the
he's
spell will
making.
be broken.
The spell will be, but no, I think the spell's on. I think it's kind of like when you sell your soul to the devil. Like you're gonna have a good time, but I get your soul. Yeah, unless you.
Yes,
There's
you have a good time on this celestial earth.
Yeah. But there is
eternity.
apparently some kind of weird carve out for fiddle players. I don't really know. Alex Williams says there's a travel advisory on I-20 in DeKalb.
Yeah, nasty crash and up to 4 left lanes, Eric. I-20 eastbound Wesley Chapel Road, exit 68, almost slow back to Candler Road and really jamming up 285 trying to get onto 20 eastbound. Avoid it all. Use Covington Highway as an alternate. Also looks like some new trouble on the other side of the wall, 20 westbound just past Panola Road, exit 71. I'm going to dig into that one. And just found a crash in Norcross. It's on the narrow left shoulder, but look out for the 2 cars, 85 northbound, just north of Jimmy Carter Boulevard, exit 99. Traffic brought to you by Scott Antique Markets. The Scott Antique Markets is this weekend. There's no telling what you'll find. Visit the Atlanta Expo Centers at I-285 and Jonesboro Road. It's the Scott Antique Markets this weekend. ScottAntiqueMarket.com. Alex Williams, 95.5 WSB.
On air,
Online,
on the app,
where you get your news,
is where you'll win.
Download the WSB radio app now and maybe win $1,000.
All right, thank you. The WSB 5K a day bonus blitz.
5 words. 5 times a day, every weekday. Oh my word! Just enter the word at WSBradio.com or on the WSB radio app. The WSB 5K a day bonus blitz.
Your next chance to win is tomorrow at 8 a.m.
For many of you, it's happening. Your hair's thinning, your crown's disappearing, and maybe hair loss has you feeling your identity is lost altogether. Well, I got good news. It's Advanced Hair's incredible yet simple one-day treatment that starts regrowing your own natural hair the very next day, and it's guaranteed to grow for life. It's Mark Aaron back with you. We've all seen the pills and lotions that come with monthly subscriptions. They help retain what you have, but what about regrowing your hair permanently in specific areas? From Advanced Hair's state-of-the-art facilities to their world-class physicians, it's not maybe your hair will regrow, it's guaranteed that your new hair will grow. You decide how much, how thick, and where. Advanced Hair has changed tens of thousands of lives, and I've seen their results, friends. For your free consultation, $250 off and 250 free hair grafts, call 470-660-HAIR. That's 470-660-HAIR or advancedhair.com.
At Kroger, you never compromise. You get high quality and low prices. Like you never compromise your meal with our spring salad mix that's guaranteed fresh. And you never compromise your budget with lower prices on over 1,000 items. Hand it to Kroger shoppers. You never compromise. Kroger. Fresh for everyone.
Right now, you can save on red, white, or black seedless grapes. They're only $1.69 a pound with your digital coupon. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Viking, committed to exploring the world in comfort. Offering small ship experiences with a shore excursion included in every port and programs designed for cultural enrichment. Discover more at Viking.com. That's Viking.com.
I just bought a book that I hope the book is as good as the title. The title is More Everything Forever. AI overlords, space empires, and Silicon Valley's crusade to control the fate of humanity.
Who wrote it?
Oh, I think he's the
AI.
He's the New York Times science writer, I guess.
Adam Becker.
Adam Becker. So I just love More Everything Forever. That is a great title for what he's describing. So I'll get back to you. I know I don't want to leave you.
I want a full report by
yeah,
Friday.
Yeah, of course. I'll get back to you.
Have
I'll let you know.
ChatGPT write the book report.
That's what hey, ChatGPT, sum it up for me so I can look smart on the radio. Good. Hey, that sounds fantastic.
Yeah, looking smart on the radio is a really great way to look smart and on the radio.
You've got this.
Of course I've got this. Are you talking down to me?
The nuclear bomb exploded. What should I do?
You got this.
Nobody knows why.
Don't ask questions.
You know, this is a weird thing that's on my mind, and then we can get to a story or two from Studio B1. And I know everybody's just going to look at me and be like, are you nuts? And yes, I am, kind of. But
At least you're admitting it.
I cannot believe how good the acting is in the Sonic Smashburger commercials. Have you seen these? Has anybody?
No.
This is like
I don't
cinematic
watch commercials.
This is cinematic level. There's one where it's like an oil tycoon. They're at a Sonic, and he's sitting down with the coach of either the high school. I think it seems like the high school team. And so the oil tycoon is kind of like telling him, "You're going to start the Smashburger," and the coach is like defying him. Or no, he's saying, "No, you got to start my son," and then he's defying this but he looks like an oil baron by saying, "I'm starting the Smashburger." But the acting, it's got to be on. There's a couple of them. The acting is all good, but that one in particular, I cannot believe. I don't know if it'll be a good advertising campaign. It might be a little too meta and too weird for people. But I'm just saying, if you see this commercial, the acting is at a high cinematic level, which surprises me, which means it probably won't work. And have you pulled up the ads? There's just this one.
I can't find the exact one that I think you're talking about.
Yeah,
I was just going to say, but they had those great commercials with those two guys that had
those
to
were
banter
good.
back and forth. Yeah, so maybe they got good commercial guys.
I guess they got good commercial
I didn't know
people.
they were still open. Everyone near me is closed.
Did
Sonic?
the Cleos have an acting role, like an acting award?
I'm sure they did. Do the Cleos still exist? You know what the Cleos are, Jared?
No.
Those are the Academy Awards for commercials.
Hey, I got nominated for one of those ones.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't win.
Why? Because you did logistics for a commercial?
No,
Did you write it?
Wrote it.
Oh, really?
Yes.
What was the commercial that you
Some
wrote?
lady in an office complaining about her boss.
Yeah?
And
What was
how
the
the
twist?
radio station kept her sane.
I see.
Listen at work.
I'll bet you she was laughing and stuff. The
Uh-huh.
radio station really, yeah.
Yeah.
And who'd you lose to?
I don't know. I didn't go.
No,
You
come
didn't-
on, you know.
No, I don't know.
Come on. You just...
I think my
You didn't
boss
care?
paid to win because he would always want to win them, so he would
He'd
pay.
get him in. Get him in. There's always a way to get nominated,
Mm-hmm.
but you can't pull that final trigger.
Hey, he created the
When-
Marconi Award.
Did he?
That guy. Yeah,
Really?
he did.
What?
I worked with him once on an ad. It was very extensive. It was a very we were shooting all over the place.
I did scouting for locations on that.
Well, thank you for picking the cemetery that's
No, that
right
was-
by the airport.
that wasn't the
so
one.
every time I finally got my line proper, a plane would fly over, and I was there all afternoon. I really appreciate that.
You'll be happy to know that these awards still exist. They had their award ceremony on May 13th of this year in New
Who
York.
won? Was it Smashburger people? Because I think
I don't
maybe
know
that's
who
for
won.
next year. Maybe they came out.
To tell you why that you had to use that one, because none of the cemeteries on the north side would allow us to shoot there.
Oh, well, the cemetery was like every time. No, there's three things going on. First of all, I had a mouthful, and we were down. The people that were shooting it were up on a hill. We were down. We were at least 60, 70 yards away. So I had a mouthful that I could get out properly every once in a while. But it was a cloudy day, so if I got it right, either the cloud would come, the cloud cover would come in and there'd be no sun, and we go, we got to do it again. Or if I got it right, a plane would go over.
Do me a favor. Shut up.
Yeah, that was the last line.
Yeah,
I can't remember what I was saying, but I had the mouth full of lines.
I thought it was a good show.
Yeah, it's something like. But I had a little more than that. I felt like, but maybe I was just such a bad actor I couldn't get those words out. It's always a possibility.
It's a very cinematic ad. You did.
It was, but there was a problem with it, and I mentioned it that day, and I was poo-pooed. But that's all right.
Here, I'll share it when you go to break.
Problem in continuity.
Oh yes.
Yes.
When you go to break, I'm going to share this commercial that you're talking about. Maybe you can pull some audio, and the audience can, know what we're talking about.
Why would that be necessary? What are you? Are you my assistant program director now? What are you?
I'm just trying to
Coming
help.
in.
At least you're not talking about sports.
Yeah, here you go.
I'm just relaying that I was on a set. That's all. I think people get it. They don't have to go back to the.
So what I'm confused about in the connection is, was Tim part of the ad campaign?
Tim
I worked for the
them,
agency.
But for some reason, he wasn't there that day.
No.
There was a bunch of people, but no Tim Andrews. I guess he was like, I'm not.
Well, I probably had. I was
Eric Von
editing.
Hessler.
I was editing probably someplace else.
Okay. All right. Well, maybe we would have gotten that continuity error down, taken care of if you would.
Do you guys need to
cared
talk
enough
this
to be
out
there.
during the newscast? You guys
I would have just ADR'd it. I would have said, Eric, look, your performance was good, but we can't get the line because of the planes. We'll go to the studio.
I guess we
We'll
could have
match
done
it
that.
up.
Yeah, we could have done that.
I'll let you know. Heineken was Advertiser of the Year for the Clio's 2025.
Does anybody remember one Heineken ad
No.
that was so
It was hosted by Alan Cummings.
Really?
Yep.
Well, he does a few ads these days. Smashburger didn't make it, huh?
Well, maybe 2026.
Because they don't know. They don't know. They don't know great acting when they see it. Alex Williams says there's a big jam on I-20. Thank you. It looks like 30, but it's I-20 east in DeKalb.
Yeah, I-20 eastbound is slow in DeKalb. Eric starting at Candler Road, but some better news. Hang in there if you're on I-20 because that crash out of Wesley Chapel Road, exit 68 is just cleared. We've also had some westbound trouble just west of Panola Road, causing a few brake lights, leaving the mall at Stonecrest. And got my eyes on this crash in Norcross, narrow left shoulder, 85 northbound past Jimmy Carter. Traffic brought to you by Reliable Heating and Air. Stop paying for expensive heating and air repairs or home warranties. Get a reliable protection plan for just $14.99 a month and enjoy 100% parts and labor coverage for any age, system, make, or model. Alex Williams, 95.5 WSB.
That nagging joint pain, you know what I'm talking about. Sometimes it's from years of hard work. Sometimes it's an old injury that just never healed right. Either way, it's been calling the shots in your life for too long. But that stops right now. I'm Mark Airman. QC Kinetics is here to flip that script. They use regenerative medicine, advanced cellular treatments that help your body heal and restore the damage in your joints, not cover it up, not cut it out, actually helping heal and restore. And the results, long-term, lasting relief. QC Kinetics, no surgery, no drugs, no long recovery, just a smarter, natural way to get your freedom back. Bring your MRIs, your X-rays, and they'll make sure you're a good candidate. Your first consultation, it's free, friends, so there's no reason to wait. Call QC Kinetics, 770-285-8026. That's 770-285-8026. Decatur, Lawrenceville, Sandy Springs, Marietta, Stockbridge, and Douglasville. Appointments available on Saturday. 770-285-8026.
Let me teach you some physics. In a great big wind, the bigger and flatter the object, the more force the wind creates. Surface area times the square of the hypotenuse times wind speed divided by E equals MC squared, or some kind of math. Doesn't matter. But when storm season hits, your garage door is just standing there waiting for wind and physics to break it or dent it or send the whole thing flying down the street. And that, my friends, is science. At Mo Better Garage, we make that way mo better. Modern wind-rated doors are built to withstand the forces of nature. Composite materials are stronger than the cheap old aluminum door that came with your house. And the tracks and rollers won't bend under the stress. It keeps your car safe and your insurance premiums low. Call Mo Better Garage and we'll make sure you're ready. And stay in school, kids.
Mo Better Garage, we make it way more better.
MoBetterGarage.com.
At Kroger Pharmacy, we make it easy to get flu, COVID, and RSV vaccines. They're available at no cost to you with most insurance plans, no appointment needed. And we're open weekdays, weeknights, and weekends. So come and visit us when it's most convenient for you. Kroger Health, a world of care is in store. Vaccines subject to availability. No cost to you with most insurance plans. Check with your plan for eligibility. Restrictions and exclusions may apply. See site for details.
Better prices, better for you. Window Comfort.
Don't be fooled by the big box brands. Window Comfort's exclusive window line is custom built for Georgia weather, installed by in-house pros and guaranteed never to fog. With factory direct pricing, it's affordable for everyone. Go to windowcomfort.com for real quality that lasts.
Better prices, better views. Window Comfort, meant just for you. Window Comfort.
Live from the Superior Plumbing Studios.
News,
weather,
traffic.
95.5 WSB.
Atlanta's news and talk.
At 6:30, I'm Bill Caiaccio. News sponsored by Mark Spain Real Estate. Our top local story: Cobb Police announced a major development today in a cold case murder dating back more than 4 decades.
When Cobb County Police took a fresh look at the case of a woman's body found in woods near the Chattahoochee River in 1984, they still had next to nothing to go on. No identity, no cause of death. But that second look paid off. New DNA tests pointed investigators to a relative of the victim who confirmed her name, Veronica Jane Miller of Mableton, 20 years old when she died. Also confirmed now, she was murdered. Search now on for her killer. Steve Summers, 95.5 WSB.
78 degrees in Atlanta. Cool in the morning before we get back into the 80s tomorrow afternoon. When is the next rain chance? Atlanta Radio's only 5-day forecast with meteorologist Christina Edwards is coming up. DeKalb County schools will be making some tough decisions in the coming months about school consolidations. Enrollment is down due to lower birth rates and relocations. DeKalb County School Board member Whitney McGinnis says this sort of thing is happening in many other metro districts.
This is not unique to DeKalb County. I have Fulton County last school year had to close some schools.
Some schools in DeKalb will be closed and district lines redrawn. The school board is expected to make decisions by next spring. On the subject of schools, a new survey of Georgia teachers finds many report burnout even though they consider their profession fulfilling. Attorney Margaret Ciccarelli with the Professional Association of Georgia Educators says teachers would like to see some changes when it comes to disruptive students.
Funding more school psychologists, more school counselors, and more social workers. And that really is educators' number one recommendation for how to address student mental health.
Page is also hopeful a new state law banning cell phone use for grades K through 8 starting next school year will help reduce classroom disruptions. A suspected Mexican drug dealer is now in custody in Atlanta. Roberto Lopez faces charges of importing and distributing cocaine and money laundering. The U.S. Attorney in Atlanta says Lopez was hiding in Mexico for more than a decade. He allegedly moved tons of cocaine and millions of dollars through Atlanta and other cities while supplying machine guns and other tools of war to fuel cartel bloodshed in Mexico. The case is part of Operation Take Back America. New information on Friday's shooting at a business on Memorial Drive. DeKalb Police today determining there is a connection to drugs.
DeKalb County Police found evidence that the business was being used for narcotic sales and it was targeted for drug-related reasons.
Blaine Clark with DeKalb County Police says they've arrested 4 people who were not injured in the shooting. They are facing drug and weapon charges. Police are continuing to search for suspects in the shooting. After an immigration raid at a Hyundai plant in South Georgia last week, Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem says today the South Korean detainees will be held accountable for working in the country illegally.
So many of those individuals that were detained through that operation in Georgia, we are following the law. They are going to be deported. A few of those had criminal activity beyond just being here past final removal orders.
Nearly 500 people were detained in the raid, including more than 300 South Korean nationals. News about your health now. A new report finds many people around the world are living with diabetes and they don't even know it.
Just over 50% of people with diabetes are aware of their condition or are diagnosed. So almost half of people with diabetes are undiagnosed, which is pretty concerning.
Study researcher Lauren Stafford with the University of Washington says the numbers are better for Americans. About 90% of people diagnosed in the world with diabetes are on some kind of treatment. Georgia Agriculture Commissioner Tyler Harper declares September 2025 as Georgia Grown Apple Month and the official start of apple season. The state is releasing a map of the state's apple farms. He says many people wait until the weather gets cooler to go apple picking, but he says apple season is actually in full swing right now. Ellijay is considered the apple capital of the state. It is now 6:34, and time for live team coverage of traffic and weather. And in the 24-hour traffic center, we have Alex Williams.
At almost a standstill out of Lithonia, Bill, with a crash I-20 westbound past Panola Road, exit 71, blocking at least one lane. Maybe at times all lanes blocked with this one. You can also use Covington Highway to avoid that. Eastbound still slow, but improving, leaving 285 out toward Panola Road due to that earlier crash at Wesley Chapel that's cleared. And all lanes just blocked and reopened in Norcross. 85 northbound past Jimmy Carter Boulevard, exit 99. Crash moved from the left lane in the HOT lane to the right shoulder. Everything is back open there. Alex Williams, 95.5 WSB.
Now Atlanta Radio's only 5-day forecast with meteorologist Christina Edwards.
A few clouds passing by this evening. Sunset around 8 o'clock. Temperatures will be in the mid-70s at that time, continuing to cool into the upper 50s, low 60s for tomorrow morning. Tomorrow afternoon, partly cloudy, high 83. Sunny skies on Wednesday, high 84. Continuing to climb into the upper 80s by Thursday with a mostly sunny sky. Staying sunny and dry on Friday with a high near 90. No rain in the forecast until the middle of next week.
Right now it's 78 in Noonan, also 78 in Midtown Atlanta. It is 75 in Dunwoody. More news at 7 o'clock. Breaking news when it happens. I'm Bill Caiaccio, 95.5 WSB.
Steel Horse Law has mastered riding our Georgia roads and the twists and turns of Georgia law.
You know the saying, age before beauty? Well, many Atlanta homes built in the 80s and 90s are really showing their age and not so much beauty. Roofs are leaking, windows are drafty, paint is peeling everywhere, and that front door, well, might as well say Y2K, here we come. So many projects, and that means hiring a bunch of contractors, right? Wrong. Hi, this is Candace from Exovations, and have I got a tip for you. When you bundle several projects with Exovations, you can save time, money, and coordinate everything all at once for a truly stress-free experience. From the roof shingle at the top to the last drop of paint on the bottom, Exovations does it all. Roofing, siding, windows, doors, decks, gutters, and more. And with Exovations, you know we'll do your project on time, on budget, and without all that stress you usually hear about in construction. Schedule your free consultation today at exovations.com and bring your home into this millennium.
Hey y'all, it's Belinda Skelton for Four Seasons Home Care. As many of you know, I lost both my parents recently, but I'm so thankful they were able to finish their lives at home where they wanted to be. And Four Seasons Home Care was so helpful to my family throughout the process. I get emails from listeners all the time and why I trusted Four Seasons Home Care. They tell me I don't want just anyone to care for my parents. Well, of course you don't. So here's why I work with Four Seasons Home Care. This is a real family-owned company. They vet and hire every single one of their caregiving specialists, and they don't farm out the care to contractors, and they're not some national corporation. So here's my advice, folks. Call Four Seasons Home Care and just start the conversation. Do your homework. This is a huge decision. It's a 100% free call that can change everything. Google Four Seasons Home Care Atlanta. That's Four Seasons Home Care Atlanta.
They'd never lie about that.
No, they can't. They can't, or else they get in trouble, not you.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. That's the way that it is.
Guys, we're on there.
Oh, excuse me.
Sounds like a phone call.
Welcome back. What is up your bum? What's up your bum, Greg Russ? It's going to be a new.
I'm
what are you-
dehydrated.
Are you dehydrated?
Yeah,
Why
so
aren't you
there's a
drinking?
lot. There's
Why
a
aren't
lot
you
up there.
drinking? Why aren't you drinking? Why aren't you
Water's gross.
hydrating?
I think water's pretty disgusting. Like, it's not really disgusting, but it's not good. I don't ever crave water.
I thought New York had the best water in the country.
Yeah, so they say. It
That's
doesn't
why
mean I
their
have to like
bagels and pizza are so good, because you can't get that water anywhere else. That's what I've heard.
I mean, people try to ship it out of the city. If they move down to, say, Atlanta and they open a Brooklyn pizzeria, they got to ship the water down.
Larry King did that.
Did he now?
He did.
That just shows.
He couldn't get bagels where he lived, and he had the water brought in.
See, that just goes to show you that when you have a lot of money, you can do stupid things like that. That wouldn't occur to most people. You know what? I'll just
Well,
get.
there's those couple people now who have a lot of Texas and what was Arkansas? Was that the lottery winner, or was it Missouri?
Oh wait, I don't know who won the lottery. I never pay any attention.
Two people won the 1.7 billion, so they've got a lot of money now. They can do stupid things with it and ruin their lives.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, they'll both be broke by. Are they young enough to go broke? in this lifetime?
I don't know if they, some states you don't have to reveal your identity, which is the way I would do it if I ever won, because people come out of the woodwork.
Yeah, you have like everybody you knew when you were 9 years old suddenly has a business plan they'd love you to see. No, thank you. I don't want to go through that.
They each get about $300 million. They'll take home each $300 million after taxes, probably.
Yeah, well, here's the thing, and I've always said this thing, and this is about governments, because in my mind, I never know what a future Congress or in your own state is going to do, legislature is going to do, and so I always say, just take the payout. I don't want to rely on the government to be there 20 years from now to keep paying. So even if it's less, I'll take the payout. But I never clicked on any of these stories, but there's a lot of stories out there. I don't know how new this is, or maybe it just got into my algorithm, that Publishers Clearinghouse has stopped paying people because they're gone bankrupt or something like that. And somebody looked that up. I think it's Publishers Clearinghouse. Who are the people who were?
There were two. Publishers Clearinghouse was one of them, and the other one was Ed McMahon, and I forget what that.
Yeah, one of those two is belly up now, and they still owe money to people that won, and I guess legally, I don't know. Maybe you signed something at the time.
Oregonians won $5,000 a week forever from Publishers Clearinghouse. Then the company went bankrupt.
What year was this? Am I just getting old news in my
No.
algorithm?
This is from early September.
Yeah,
so they're supposed to get
recent.
$5,000 a week for life, and now they're not getting anything.
How long when did they win? Like, I wonder how long it lasted. It'd be terrible to be the last winners.
Oh, I know.
You get like 2 weeks, and then, hey, sorry.
2021, they won.
So they've been getting $5,000, and they're like, no need to put this in the bank. It's just going to keep on coming. We got nothing to worry about.
They're owed more than $2 million.
Now, it seems to me like they should. Why aren't they front in line in bankruptcy? Did they go bankrupt? Wouldn't you have to pay off people?
Yeah, you would.
I'll bet you they're paying the bank. I bet you the bank's getting the money.
Is
that's owed.
McMahon still around? The American Family Publishers.
The American Family, because McMahon.
Welcome to your house.
I mean, Publishers Clearinghouse, that was when I was growing up, man. They show up with balloons.
Mm-hmm.
And like it would always be in these neighborhoods that have never seen $10 before.
They shut down in 99.
Oh, I wonder who got screwed on that.
Oh, they probably got out while it was good. Everybody was paid, and
Oh, you think that's what happened?
Probably.
They closed all their accounts and.
no, they're the ones that were throwing away the entries.
See, here's the problem. Here's the problem with that is there should have been a law from the very beginning that said you had to put that money in escrow, right? I mean, what you owe people.
Yeah.
You have to put it in escrow, and then you can pay them out of that for $5,000 a week. I just wonder if courts are like, no, the lenders come before the winners. It would be typical. It'd be typical.
There was some fine print somewhere when these people originally
And they were
entered.
jumping up and down. And it was the dumbest thing in the world. So you didn't have geniuses winning this thing. I mean, the fact that you would just keep buying these magazines that you didn't want just so you could maybe become one of the very few that got these payouts.
Or you ordered them and never paid, which is what I did.
When they showed up with the balloons and everything, with the big check on the commercials, did you notice it was always like not a whole lot of commercial time was with the people who won.
Right.
Because, maybe not all the teeth. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not trying to be elitist.
I got Reader's Digest and hunting and fishing magazines, and I done won $20 million.
Got the Field and Stream there, sir?
Field and Stream. Boy's Life.
Oh, you have a kid?
Nope.
What do you love best, fields or streams?
I like fields that have streams in them.
Oh, there you go.
Because you can catch trout.
But if you can only take one to a desert island, which one?
I would take the stream so I could drink water.
You're a smart man.
Thank you, sir.
But you're
I
not
no longer have any of that money.
You went through it.
I did. I spent it a lot.
You got $5,000 a week for 20 years.
I sure did. But you know what I did? I bought a Lamborghini. And it just didn't do out here on the dirt road as good as I thought.
Mm-hmm.
Couldn't fix it because no one around here knows how to fix it. And then a family comes around, you got to give them money.
That's
it just
right.
did not work out for me.
That's right. I mean, I know if I won one of these things, Billy Autumn Fisher would be on the phone in a second. So if you win anything big and there's a chance to take the payout, just take the payout. I don't know that in this circumstance
totally agree.
you had the ability.
You do have the ability to take it out. And when you win it, if you're in Georgia and you win it,
I mean, with this,
I know, but they take out the Fed. There's an immediate federal withholding.
Yeah.
So that's good for you because you don't want to deal with that later. And then you get taxed again because it's capital gains, but Georgia only does it once.
Right, but that's
the
with the
state,
lottery.
Yes.
I don't
if you
know.
win it here, it's the same.
But I don't know
For
if
the
you win.
Publishers Clearinghouse, you could take a lump sum. Someone took $3 million.
Okay, yeah, just take if it's something like that because you never know when a business is going
No.
to go out.
Lottery won't
looking
go
into
bankrupt
this-
though.
Looking
Yeah,
into
but they
this,
can
the
change
grounds-
laws.
Yes.
Excuse me. Yes.
I was going to say the grounds for suing it. I guess they could sue. It wasn't some fine print, but with the Chapter 11 bankruptcy filing. what are you
I
gonna
think
do?
if they had to pay anybody anything, then people got in front of the winners. That's what would be my. I would say to the lenders, that's what you were lending for. That's the chance that you took. I won, so the winners should come before the lenders. But I don't know exactly what happened
Well, that's
here.
their campaign slogan: "Winners before lenders."
Winners before lenders. What do you think is going to happen? When if all of this AI stuff, all this investment turns out to have no products that anybody wants to pay for, and you really think it's not the banks anymore? You really think the government's going to let NVIDIA or all these things are too big to fail now?
They don't
right?
let the airlines fail.
They
So
don't- yeah, I mean,
they let them.
but they let individuals fail. Boy, will they let individuals fail.
Yeah,
they
they don't
have
care about
no
that.
problem with individuals failing and, their whole lives going down the drain. But because they're not too big to fail.
I like knowing that my money's going towards companies like NVIDIA and Google
Does
in
it?
the future.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
I mean, we
me
need
too.
Google.
Well, they're building our future.
They are.
Aren't they so nice to do that? All these tech bros. They don't have to. They could just be playing golf. But they
Or
care.
microdosing.
Or microdosing.
They're humanists.
Yes, they want to build your future. As a matter of fact, they demand, give us the money so we could build your future. Now shut up. Alex Williams is still watching brake lights downtown.
Yeah, still a slow one, and we're waiting for them to clear a crash out of the center lane, 85 southbound below Georgia 400. Once you get past that, you stay on and off the brakes down toward North Avenue. Northbound's improving on 75-85 north from University Avenue up past Freedom Parkway. And the crash just cleared into DeKalb County, 20 west past Panola Road. Traffic brought to you by Peach Pass. Light doesn't slow down, and neither can you. With Peach Pass, save time, cruise by traffic, and use your Peach Pass in 20 states, including Georgia. Visit peachpass.com and keep moving. Alex Williams, 95.5 WSB.
Buying a new car? Need help fixing your current car? What's the safest car for a first-time buyer? The Car Guys have the answer. Join Shelley Winter and automotive expert Kevin Deutsch this and every Saturday at 12 for all your car needs. The Car Guys, presented by Butler Lexus of South Atlanta, Saturdays at noon on 95.5 WSB, Atlanta's News and Talk.
Hey Braves fans, this is attorney John Foy. After an accident, you want help, you want answers, and we're available to get you both as quickly as possible.
Injured? Call the Strong Arm. Attorney John Foy and Associates, proud partner of the Atlanta Braves.
With thousands of 5-star reviews, it's no wonder CertaPro Painters is Greater Atlanta's most preferred painting company. Hear from one of their happy customers.
We wanted to add some color to our walls, so we hired CertaPro. We had built-in shelves that were supposed to be ready to paint when they got there, which they were not. CertaPro spent hours caulking and sanding to make sure the job was done right. It's rare to find a crew with integrity who really take pride in their work.
When choosing a painting professional, choose happy. Choose CertaPro Painters.
Each CertaPro Painters business is independently owned and operated.
Not everything in life comes with a guarantee, but for premium, local, farm fresh sod that comes with a 1-year guarantee, family owned and operated, NG Turf is the only grower to consider. NG Turf sells direct to homeowners. Get your sod from a certified turf professional at ngturf.com.
Attention men, does ED and PE have you down? Well, great news. Choice Men's Health has the latest breakthrough treatments that can get you up and running. Meet the specialist who is dedicated to helping you perform better than ever in the bedroom.
Hi, I'm Dr. Katz, Chief Medical Director at Choice Men's Health. Our custom treatment plans have a 98% success rate at improving ED and PE on your very first visit, even if Viagra and Cialis have failed. Regardless of your age and medical history, we are here and dedicated to help you regain your love life.
Don't wait. Call Choice Men's Health now. We are so confident we can help. For a limited time, we're offering to cover your first treatment for free. Call 404-400-1170. Call now to claim your free treatment. 404-400-1170. Results guaranteed on your first visit or it's free. 404-400-1170. Choice Men's Health, the only choice for your health.
Better prices, better views. Window comfort, meant just for you. Window comfort.
Window Comfort's exclusive window line is built for Georgia's extreme heat and guaranteed to lower your energy bills. Right now, get buy two, get two free with no payments till 2026. Schedule your no-pressure estimate today at windowcomfort.com.
Better prices, better views. Window comfort, meant just for you. Window comfort.
Whether it's a slip that ends in a slip disc, a trick knee that's holding you back, or shoulder pain hurting your game, you can count on Northside Hospital Orthopedics. With leading care in Georgia at convenient locations all across the state, we're here to get you back on your feet, no matter what comes your way. Because Georgia moves us, and we keep Georgia moving. Find a provider near you at northside.com/ortho. That's northside.com/ORTHO.
I'm Ed Evans, CEO of Consumer Cellular. We're a different kind of wireless company dedicated to serving people 50 and up, like me. Because let's face it, our needs are different. Big wireless unlimited plans are designed for 20-somethings, not us. At Consumer Cellular, we're focused on one thing, bringing you affordable, reliable rate plans that suit your needs, not ours. How do we do that? We start by using the same towers as the big guys, the exact same towers. We then create rate plans designed for your usage. The fact is, we can offer you an unlimited plan with the same network quality for less because we understand how you use wireless services. Our plans start at just $20 a month. And forget trying to chat with robots. You'll get 100% US-based award-winning customer service when you need help. Come find out how wireless should be and join the millions who've made the switch.
Call 1-888-FREEDOM or visit consumercellular.com/facts. Plans include $5 credit for auto pay and e-billing. See site for additional facts.
Jared heard that music and he goes, ooh. How much does your girlfriend there, Greg, does she tolerate you watching football? Does she like it? How much do you watch? I'm interested. Well, you're not like me. I've got like 3 different screens going, and I'm watching everything at the same time. I know you're probably just watching what's available. Or do you have a package?
No, I've how much should I bring this up on the air? But I've gone to the sites where I can stream things, where I don't have to pay for the packages. But
they're gone now, aren't they? They
shut
shut
a big one.
They're always around.
Yeah, there's always another. Listen, if you're willing to let a little bit of malware get on your computer, you can always find a good
it's a
live
work computer.
stream. Huh? Yeah. Or just get an old one. Get an old computer. That's the only. All you do is stream on it.
That is a good idea. I do have an old computer in a drawer, but she doesn't tend to like football too much. But we have multiple TVs. I can watch football. I was watching some of the Bills game with her last night, and I got home. The game had just started. I put it on, and I think she was kind of disappointed.
Oh, no. And then she was like, at some point, she's like, this game's over. Can we watch something else?
I'm noticing.
Well, that's what I said.
Yeah.
I said, I won't. Look, it's over. I'll go downstairs. I'll finish it up. You can watch what you want. And then we all know what happened.
Yeah. See, she missed out on a great life event that she would have seen.
I agree.
People will be talking about this game for weeks.
There is a huge growth in women watching the NFL. And I hate the term pick-me girls because they like
pick me girls. What's the
like
pick
a
me
pick me, like pick me. I'm the one that needs the attention. And therefore a pick-me girl jumps into arenas or fields that are
whoa. This is a very misogynist thing you're afraid to get to.
Yeah.
You're saying girls are destroying the old party. They don't know what they're talking about, and now you got to deal with the women as rather than just your buddies watching football. That's really what you were saying.
In a way.
By the way, I was not saying that.
I am not saying that either.
No, that is what you're saying.
What I'm saying is that there is since the NFL has just grown so much over really the past 10 years.
You're getting the people who don't really know anything about the game. And they can pipe up during.
And there is a growing pick-me population.
What does that mean?
I don't know what that means. Pick me.
I like sports. I like the.
We used to call it. What do we call it? Like guy gal or something like that.
Yeah, that's kind of. It's very similar. Tomboy, exactly.
Well, not tomboy, but like
a guy's gal.
But in reality, it's a gal who you don't mind hanging out because she's cool. And she's not going to be offended because the guys are doing this or that.
That's true. That is also part of a pick-me girl. But there are
the farts in deep.
Yeah. But then they go and and sometimes it's like I remember when I was younger, like sometimes I'm like, oh yeah, it's cool. She's hanging out. And then like the girl would like start burping and stuff. I was like, no, we don't, I don't want girls to be like that. I get it. My buddies are like that, but I don't want girls to be burping.
And I want to make sure that there are pick-me guys too. Pick-me guys are the ones that show up to watch the Love Island shows, that show up to watch Bachelor and stuff like that.
Yeah, but those guys, there's a little more, they're in it for a reason.
Oh, of course.
They're in it because,
as are the pick-me girls. The pick-me girls are, they're
girls. You don't have to have a strategy, just, men.
Just show up. They figure that if they show an interest in football, that they land a likelihood of landing a guy that's in that group.
Really?
I think those guys are more than likely to not want that.
I sense a lot of misogyny here. That's what I'm getting.
It goes both ways.
Or
I
generalization.
think there's a part of this pick-me dynamic that you're missing. That pick-me girls will also throw other women under the bus to appeal to men. That's part of it.
Okay.
So it's not just the person who will watch football to get men's attention. At the same time,
I'm getting why it's called pick me, because they're throwing the other one under the bus.
They're waving their pick me.
So,
pick me.
but okay, so as part of that, I guess maybe they get into the NFL is the most popular thing in America. There's nothing even close. So
complaining is up there.
Well,
and pickleball.
And pickleball. Yeah. So it's NFL. It's
complaining is second.
I think and then pickleball.
Yeah.
All right. Well, once again, ladies and gentlemen, we have sorted out and helped you understand the world that you live in. And you know what? You're welcome. You are welcome.
We always serve.
The show was worth it. It came together at the end.
It did come together. If you would just trust me, Greg Russ.
Yeah.
What have we known each other?
Dumb B.
I think that I figured out that that Donald Trump is like the same amount of years older than me than I am of Greg. And that we became friends. I'm 61. He's 79. What is that?
18.
Okay.
18.
I'm 19 years older than Greg. So does that make you feel better?
Does it make you feel better? I never thought about it.
No, it doesn't make any sense. But I always thought it was...
We were bringing it home here.
I know.
We were bringing it home.
I had to toss in a little nonsense.
Dang
I
it.
can't help myself. All right. That music's telling us two things. Well, it was just always weird that we'd be such good friends and there's 19 years between us. That's all I'm saying.
Now you listen to Professionals coming on next.
Donald Trump,
Well, I mean, it could be a woman that you're with who's 19 years younger.
That's what I'm saying is you, Greg, and myself share a wonderful secret.
That's true.
All right.
Don't tell anyone.
I won't. That music says, get the hell out of here. That's what we're going to do. Shelley Winter, the professional radio broadcaster, is up next with a great radio show for you. We'll be back tomorrow at 3 p.m. You're all invited to join us. But until then, continue on your journey. Don't